What's up, Sterling?
What's up?
Nothing. Trying to play my game.
I play what?
Playing the game. GTA.
You play video games?
I play GTA.
I haven't played video games since I was like, I don't know when.
Mmm.
My PlayStation is literally for decoration in my room.
God. Which PlayStation you got?
I got a five.
Oh, you got the 5? You got the 5, but you don't
Yeah,
play it.
I don't play video games.
You got real life going on, don't you?
I'm either reading, I'm at the gym, or I'm out and
Pumpkin
about.
baby.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up?
Pumpkin baby. We turned up on pumpkin, baby. What's happening, man? Peace to the tribe. Peace to the people, man.
Hey, though.
Yeah, man. Peace to pumpkin, man. Tap the screen, share it live, and send some gifts.
Appreciate it.
Turned up with pumpkin baby, baby. Let's turn up now.
You
Yeah.
talking
I'm
about
gonna promote
turn
your
up.
channel. Hey, I seen you pulled up to my live. I don't go live often, but I saw you pulled up, and I appreciate you for coming to
I
my
tried to
channel.
come on the panel, but I think your service was bad or something.
Dang, it probably was.
It was.
Yeah, I'm in the country right now. I'm out here doing jobs. So I'm out here like out in me sundown town type shit. So like my service bad.
It's not good to have bad service in the sundown town now.
Yeah, it is good because ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. Shit, I'm making up about the sundown town the way I came in that motherfucker. I'm in the
Mm.
sundown towns I done been in. Throckmorton, Texas, Texarkana, Texas. Nigga, where I'm from is a sundown town. They got a movie made out of my city called The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
What's the name of your? Where you from?
Mm. See, I got so much history punking though. It's crazy though, man. I like being me because like I can only just speak for my history. I can't speak for nobody else, but just what I have in like my ancestry and then my local just history. Man, I got some stories to tell, but no, I rather let the panel build. See what AJ talking about. Pumpkin baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We on your live, sis. Turn us up.
Okay, I just started, so we gotta wait till some folks get in here. I started late. I wasn't gonna start or whatever, cause I was gonna just play my game tonight, but then I just said,
You know you
forget.
gotta get us active though. You know, like you do it for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You like the country.
Yep.
You like the country. You like to see us arguing and shit. You like it.
I like the debates.
I
I
had to show my face. Niggas try to say I was ugly ass Indian and shit. Like niggas been trying to goddamn me. Hey, you seen your boy Joshua JD? They took my photo and
who
goddamn me like
did?
they doxed me. But you know what I'm saying, huh?
Who you say did it?
Joshua JD in Kentucky mom. You know what I'm saying? They took a photo when I get my haircut. My hair was kind of nappy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't the best looking nigga, but goddamn me, guess what? I know I got some American indigenous goddamn me cock. Yo, I'm gonna say that.
Oh my
I
goodness.
stand on business with my Black Supreme. What's going on? Scam likely what they do.
Hey,
What's
what
up?
Black
They
Supreme,
said
I don't
you was
fuck with you
ugly.
though. I don't fuck with you, Black Supreme though. It's like you hate my people though. Yeah, let's
Oh,
go on and pop it off, nigga. Let's go on and talk about it. What
let's
we
pop
doing?
it
What we
off
doing?
then. All right, all
What,
right, all
what
right.
we doing?
I agree with what they said. You one ugly ass Indian.
Okay, but I got some bitches though. You ain't got none.
uh, I got about 4, 5.
You know, that sound like a nigga 4-5
Oh,
line,
what's up,
line
Scam?
ass
I
nigga.
ain't see you on the
Yeah,
panel. What's
nigga.
up,
Like,
Scam?
hey, look, a real nigga would have went without saying that.
Hey,
And
what's
shit, nigga,
How,
so I know you faking, nigga.
I'm just chopping it up with you. See what
Oh,
going
nigga,
on.
hey, them bitches,
How you
them
doing,
bitches don't
Taylor?
like you, nigga.
I'm doing
Them hoes don't like
I'm
you.
doing good. I'm doing good. I won't be
hey
here. I won't be
Nike,
able to be here too long. I gotta wake up in the morning.
Okay,
Nike,
okay, that's
how old are
cool.
you, Nike?
What you say,
I'm
Sterling?
saying how old is this man?
I don't know how you an Indian. I mean Nike.
Me, I'm 30. Look, I'm be true about my age. I'm 36 years old.
36, and you bragging about
I'm
bitches.
older
Where's
Man,
your
than
wife?
you. I'm older than you.
you need to go ahead and settle down
How
and
old are
get
you,
married.
punk? And I try to get that age out of you, punk. You want to tell me how old are you, punk?
39.
Oh, yeah, you still young too, sis.
Yeah, age.
It ain't no.
Another thing too, aging is a beautiful thing too. I don't know why
I
people.
swear to God, cause you know how many people didn't get to make it to
Hmm.
our age, nigga. You know how
Yeah,
many
that's
people we
true.
lost on the way up here, nigga. It's an honor. That's what I
That's
be saying.
true.
It's an honor to be this old, nigga. I
We
don't see nothing
outlive a
wrong with
lot.
that.
We outlive a
Blessing,
lot of people.
right?
Hmm.
I gotta say, it's not an honor to be an old fool though.
Who is an old fool? What do you consider an
Yeah, that's
old
another
fool?
story. Being
If you are
old
the one that like as if you the one that possessed the knowledge, nigga. So are you not technically a fool? Who knowledge are you going out for, sir? In order to consider somebody else a fool, nigga, what knowledge do you have?
I mean, I
I
think he
got
was
some
referring. Wait, Black, was you referring to the fact that he's like old as hell, bragging about bitches, right? That's a fool. That's a fool mentality.
I mean
Man,
that too,
nah, nigga,
but
I'm single, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I can be free, nigga. Hey, I got an ancestor that was 100 years old, still having kids, nigga. This nigga, his life, nigga, he had 100 and goddamn me 38 grandkids and great grandkids combined.
man,
Let
he
me,
should have put it away.
look, like, nah, let me finish out though. Like when my ancestor was 100 years old, nigga, he was still fucking and having babies, nigga. This just American Indian lifestyle you don't know nothing about, bro.
right at a
I would.
hundred
Still
years
American
old.
Indian, nigga. I can't
I
help
bet
it.
that
Like
was
nigga,
coming out.
like a lot of my uncles and shit. A lot of my uncles, nigga, in their 60s and 70s, still having babies.
That's not a good thing, though. That's not something to
That
brag
is a
about.
good thing, nigga, cause it's life, nigga. We sharing life, nigga. Life is a good thing, boy. We bringing life into the. You know how many people wish they can have a kid and
No,
can't,
that's like
nigga.
that's creating broken
Yeah, nigga,
families
like
and baby
nah,
mamas and
we
baby
good though,
daddies.
bro. We appreciate every life, every soul to get born in this bitch, nigga. The fuck, you motherfucker can't even have a child.
How you know I
Do
can
you
have a
want to talk
child?
about that? You motherfucker can't even have a child. You want to
Do
be
you
one
know
of
who
Yeah,
I
I'm
them?
am?
still.
Hold on, real
Yeah,
quick.
be stirred. Nah, you ain't stirred. You lame. Don't nobody want to fuck you.
What
Yeah,
makes you think I can't? What
don't none of
makes
your
you?
hoes
What
want to
makes
fuck
you
with a
think?
nigga
What
like
makes
you.
you
You's a
think?
lame ass nigga. And then
What
be
makes you think I
real and
can't
come
have
out
a
and say
child?
that, nigga.
What makes you think I can't have a child?
No, man, I'm not saying it because I don't know you. What gives you the inclination to come under the perception that I am of African descent because I'm dark skinned?
Nobody mentioned your ancestry, and that's not how you
I
use
bet
those two
you bet not,
words.
nigga. And you bet not, nigga.
You just spammed two words that didn't even go together in one sentence, right? You
Man,
should have just
whatever.
said. You should have just said like,
What is
I
your
have the
purpose
right.
here? What we talking about tonight, nigga? What we talking about tonight?
I just said it's not a thing to brag about. Just having babies all
I
willy
didn't
nilly.
break.
That's what
Hey,
I said.
look. Hey, look. I found that like my ancestors owned slaves in my family lineage, nigga. And I'm
What
bragging
does that
about
have to
owning
do
slaves.
with
Do you think I should
babies?
not brag about my ancestors owning slaves?
I mean, I wouldn't brag about being a slave owner,
Yeah,
but
get
that's
your
up to
goof
you.
ass on, cause you don't know nothing about this history or nothing, nigga. Yeah, you wouldn't brag about it because like you're not attached to anything, nigga. You're just a hopeless motherfucker
I
that's
mean,
allegedly
everybody
from
is
Africa.
attached.
So let
Everybody's
that be.
attached
Well,
to
let's go
history.
on. Just if they go to Africa. We want to go to Africa. You know the shit they do in Africa. They do the same shit in Africa, nigga.
Yes, and that doesn't mean I condone it because somebody does it in Africa. That's not how that works.
Man, ain't that where you descend from, though, sir?
Yes, but I'm not from Africa. I'm from Louisiana, so it's like a whole different thing.
What part of Louisiana, nigga? I'm right here. I'm right here in the same section. What you talking about?
I'm from Natchitoches.
Oh, negative? Nah, get out of here, nigga. You right down the street from me. I'm in Texarkana.
Yeah, I know where you at.
Four States area.
Where you
You
on
niggas ain't
the
that far from
Texas
me.
side or the Arkansas side?
Yeah, I've repped the Texas side, but like my genealogy is on the Arkansas side and the Louisiana side and the Oklahoma side. Like my people, like, hey, punk, there's something interesting about my city though. We got it down here called Highway 67. It's called the Southwest Trail. It's basically the route that the Indians that got relocated to Arkansas and Oklahoma. This is one of the routes they came through. So nigga, my ancestors built this highway, and like we got direct ties of being like the ones that was on the so-called Trail of Tears. Facts. I go take you to the historical markers and plaques and all that shit. Like my North Face jacket. My
Ain't nothing
girlfriend bought
wrong
this
with
for me.
that.
Hey, I like this. I'm ready for the winter though. North Face on. You know what I'm saying? Drip check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? American Indian shit. Shout out Scam. You know what I'm saying? Someone that bring that real knowledge, not like Black Supreme or audiolytic nonsense smack. What you talking about? Niggas ain't present no evidence or nothing. Hey,
Man,
punk,
man,
can I
shut up,
kick out?
man.
Hey,
I
hey,
don't want to
punk,
hear
can I
no
kick off
crazy
your
stuff,
line
man.
with a
Get off
source,
that
punkin?
flocker, dude.
Hey, punk, and
Get off the
can I
flocker,
get the
Go
bitch
man.
ahead, do
stream,
what you.
punk?
Get off the
Go
flocker
ahead,
early
go
this
ahead.
morning.
Hey, punk, I'm finna get the bitch stream, man. I'm gonna start
Man,
off
off
with
the
a
flocker
source.
early
I'm gonna
this
start off
morning,
with
man.
some
Get
these
off
niggas.
that.
These niggas don't start off with no sources. Nothing. They don't be talking about nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Man,
shut your
how
Like your
mama
about
up,
father
learn how
is
to
man.
lacking.
talk
That's why you
first?
niggas still musty,
Learn how
nigga.
to
You
talk.
know what
Take
I'm
an
saying?
English course.
No, yeah, I'm
Learn how to
speaking
talk.
English, nigga.
No,
Read
you
the
don't.
evidence, nigga.
Learn
Read
how
the
to
evidence.
talk.
Can you read that? Do you know how to read?
Dude, how about you just show us your ancestor direct descendant to any Indian? Show us that. I don't want to see no bones. I don't care about that. Show us your ancestor.
Well, let
Show
me
us
let me
your
read, man.
direct
And then
ancestry
look. Hey,
directly to a
audiolytic Mac,
BLK
sir.
Indian.
I will get
No
right
more,
into
no,
this, but
nobody's
like you're
playing
gonna
all this
have to
back
like
and
listen
forth
to the
with you pretenders
discourse, sir.
anymore. We
Cause
want
like
to see your
I'm here to
ancestry.
teach.
We
I'm here
want
to
to see
teach.
the
Unlike
DNA of
you,
you. We
unlike
want to
you
see your
though.
DNA.
I've
Because
looked at
all
Mac
those images that you
trash,
pretenders keep
sir.
showing,
Look,
claiming
look,
that
look.
these are
Hey, can I
black
present my
Indians,
source, sir?
have been
Without you
debunked.
like
Those people
hindering me,
have
sir?
ancestors.
Why you a much
I mean, those
hindrance?
people have descendants, and you are not one of
What?
those descendants.
I
So
don't.
nobody wants to see none of your presentation. Just show us your genealogy
Nigga,
that
show us
links
your
you
African
to a black.
genealogy. Nigga, can you show me any of your heritage, your
Just show
ancestral
us the
ties to Africa,
genealogy that
nigga?
links you to
Don't
a
ask
black
me to
Indian.
show shit,
That's
nigga.
all we want to see.
If you can't
The,
show me your
it's,
connection to
it's about to
Africa,
be
bitch
2026, man.
don't.
Nobody wants to see all that nonsense. Show us your genealogy, because all those images that you
Hey, sir,
keep
sir, look,
misrepresenting, I have
I
debunked.
show you mine.
So now
I show you mine.
we need to
I done
know if
done
you
it a
actually
thousand times
are
on this. Oh, I
related
ain't
to
got
these
nothing to hide, my
individuals
guy.
that you
Damn, you
claim
look
are
like
black Indians.
Akon.
Show us
I don't
that you
got nothing.
related
I
to
ain't
these
got nothing
black
to hide.
Indians.
Yeah,
And
Akon
you need to
all
get off
that.
the flocker, man. You high on flocker. You need to
Oh, you
get
look
off
like
that crap.
that one actor and Get Out.
He's high on flocker. That's what he is. High on ketamine.
You look like the
Yeah,
Get Out dude,
Special K. I'm high on Special K.
like a mix of the Get Out and Akon.
That's just how the dude's talking, man. Me and they man liquid like that and
He
I
he
get
off that dog
geeking, man.
food.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, I'm off the source. I'm off the source right
So
here.
Now
the
they got
sauce,
the source.
the sauce. He on
Damn.
You
that
ain't got
sauce.
you don't know
Can
what a
all
source
right,
is.
bet. Yeah, you didn't say
You don't know
talking
what
shit.
a source is,
Get
man.
this
You high on
information though, nigga.
ketamine.
Get this
You are high
information
on
though. That's all
flocker,
I'm
man. You don't
saying,
know what
bro.
a source is,
Get
dude.
you a primary source, nigga.
No, how about
Get you a primary source,
show
nigga.
us
Go
your
get you a primary
ancestor.
source though,
Show
nigga.
us
I don't
that you
what you
are
talking about though,
you are
nigga.
related
Go
to a
get
black
you a
Indian.
primary source,
Show
bitch
us
ass
the
nigga.
name of your black Indian ancestor. That's all we want to show.
Read the
We
article.
want you to show that. I don't want
Dude,
to see.
that's not an
Read the
article.
I
article.
don't.
That's not an article
Nobody
relating
cares
to
about
you.
that misinterpreted nonsense that
Yes, it is,
you're
nigga.
presenting.
Negro.
Show us
American Indian
that
say
black
Negro and
Indian that
American
you're
Indian. Can I
related to.
read it? Can I
Show us the
read it?
black Indian
Audio
that's
Can
man
you?
in
gonna
your
keep talking, but
Hold
ancestry.
can
on,
I read
audio,
my
Show
audio,
us
source?
the black Indian.
auto. Let's see him read though. I want to know if he can
All
read.
right, bet. All right,
Well,
bet.
he
All
high
right,
on
let me.
ketamine. Let's give him a
Hey,
shot.
audio man. I'm gonna get set up. When I come back, allow me to read because like it's pieces of like this. this primary source that I got right here.
No,
That's
well, your
missing.
next primary
I
source
just
gonna be
want to read the
your
first
family
paragraph.
tree.
I'm not
That's
gonna
your
even
next
read all
primary
of that.
source.
I'm
So
just gonna
read
read the
it.
first paragraph.
Go
So
ahead and
it
Go
read
means
it.
ahead and
life,
read it,
sir.
man. Go
All
read
right,
it.
bet, yeah, bet. Just shut your motherfucking weak ass mouth and allow me to read.
And,
Weak
shut
ass
your,
nigga.
and give me my
You
money
ain't fuck
too.
with none of this. You ain't
And
fuck
give
with
me
none
my
of this
money too.
information that I'm
You look
bringing
like
though.
one of them pretenders that owe me
You
money
ain't
anyway.
popping shit though, nigga. You ain't popping shit. All right, give me a sec. Oh shit. Let me go back. Let me go back. Oh, hold on, sis. Hold on, sis. Hey, look. All right, look. I got it. It's the same insert, but like I'm gonna read it from a different screen. Okay. And it's kind of small. The recent paper in this journal by Buxton, Trevor, and Julian implies that an underformed Negro physical type inhabited the Virgin Islands in pre-Columbian times. I'm gonna read that again. The recent paper in this journal by Buxton, Trevor, and Julian implies that an underformed Negro physical type inhabited the Virgin Islands in pre-Columbian times. Not only is the implication on the contrary to previously accepted findings. Damn, it's so hard to read. I'm so sorry. It's kind of hard for me to read. But yeah, man. Negro remains found in Barbados and the West Indies, they call them, before pre-Columbian. They dated the bitches before pre-Columbian. This the argument like, what was niggas in America before 1492? Bitch, they got skeletons.
You got anything to say, Sterling? I think he ordering his food though.
Good
Say,
job. Good
I
job,
thought
Nike.
Ketamine, Flocka,
You was able to read.
Molly.
Yeah, nigga, I read it though. They like, nah, nigga, you heard what I read the first time, nigga. Negro phenotypes and like physical
Bro,
structure.
that
It
that
also
that
mentions that.
article
Hey,
has
look,
been debunked, bro.
look. I can't explain my source, but you're not gonna present a source.
But that
Oh, yeah,
Let
source
hold
me
has
on.
step
been
down and allow
debunked,
you to
dude.
present a source.
That
Hold
source
on,
is
I'm
from
gonna get out the way.
1938. It's been
It's
debunked.
so
I want you to
old.
get up
Yeah,
here.
it's old. It's
God,
You get
man,
up
why
old.
you
here and
going
show
for
a
some
source. Hey,
old
drop it
debunked
from the big
source?
screen so audio lit the Mac can come up here and pull the
Dude,
source
that's
up.
an old
Hey,
debunked
Nike.
source, dude. It's
Yeah, like
old
it's
and
very
debunked, dude.
outdated. You gotta come with
What the
something
fuck is an
updated.
Yeah,
old
come
source?
up with
How is my
something better
source
than that.
outdated? Ain't his history is our history outdated?
Dude,
No,
that
archaeological.
source is
You
oh,
fucking
you're old,
idiots.
dog.
Nigga, what are you
Bruh.
saying? Nigga,
Bruh, you're
all of
old,
history is
Well,
man. You're
outdated.
in the
Hey,
old.
my
field of
nigga,
You're
all of
late,
history
dude.
is
That
outdated. That's
source
why
has
we
been
doing
yo,
debunked.
research.
no. In the field of archaeology, you gotta use the most up to date sources for such a claim.
that's cap, man. That's bullshit.
No, that's not no cap. It's called science,
Man, I don't
dude.
give a fuck about that.
Science
The
is
more
about
tools the better
updating and
tools that we
innovating.
have to
Yeah,
perform null hypotheses
You
and,
can't tell
and
me.
scientific methods, things change, goofies. You would know that if you bothered to actually graduate from the 8th grade. But
Hey, I
none
can.
of you
innovation.
have.
Hey,
Nigga,
Instead, you
I'm
dropped
not
innovation.
out of
trying to hear that,
school
sir.
and got high
You
on
can't even present
ketamine
that.
and
You
Molly
can't
and
even show a
Flocka
source
instead.
that's listed in a scientific method that break
Dude,
that shit down to a scientific conclusion and prove it as a fact. I'm waiting
dude.
on you. You present something then, nigga.
Dude, all
I'll
you
make get the big
okay?
screen.
This is the
Get the
scientific.
big screen,
This
man.
is this
Don't
is the
try to
study
tell us
that
nothing.
we
Show me
need.
a
Bro,
source.
we
I'll
ain't
show
All
got.
you
we
another one,
need
nigga.
Hold
It
on,
ain't
hold
for
for
the
on.
you to
Nike,
prove
let him
that
talk.
you descend from a black Indian. That's all we looking for. We all about ancestry now. All this putting up, trying to debunk is over with now. All that stuff been debunked. Now it's time for you pretendians to show that you
Hey,
actually descend from an Indian. This is
Yeah,
what we
like
need now.
do some
that
DNA
word,
testing.
that word is forbidden over here. You can't use the word pretend, you fake ass African.
You can come back up.
Now show us that, because in fact, just show me an image of a person that you think is a black Indian, and I'll give you that person's name. I'll give you that person's
Show me
tribe,
son of your
and I'll give
lineage,
you that
nigga.
person's
Show me son of your
descendant.
lineage that ties you to
No, he
Africa,
don't have to.
so you can claim your land back in Africa, nigga,
No, he
and
don't
we
Bro,
can
have to
see
do
you
that.
back.
bro, just look at
Nike,
your
you don't
face,
know
bro.
shit,
You
bro.
are 98% West African.
He
98%.
no, he's 100 with a 2% error.
Like
Yeah, man.
African man, man. This nigga.
Yeah,
Face
because
off in the
high on
camera,
every narcotic in the book.
looking
Look
like
at
Get
that
Out.
foolishness.
He look just like Get Out.
Oh my.
You making fun of your own people
He
because
trying
he
to get
probably
you to
look.
live band. But
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you can't show that because
stop
they'll talk
showing that.
Yeah,
about
my bad. I took it off.
yeah
All right,
they'll talk
Y'all,
bad.
y'all
hey,
you
Punker,
weird
can come
though.
to
take me
my
down.
live.
Hey,
Last
Punker,
time
take me
somebody
down.
no
Punker, take me down. I want one of these niggas to prove it.
no you good, but I'm just saying the last time somebody shows and stuff like that got flagged for animal abuse and
Cruelty. Oh
cruelty.
yeah.
Yeah, last time they did that, so that's
Out of
why I said
pocket.
don't show
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
Yeah.
He the same one that
one of
put
them
the
niggas show
skulls on
their
my
African
shit.
ancestry though. I know Black Poppy ain't gonna show shit. He just gonna
Black
claim to
who?
be from Jamaica, but he ain't gonna put no source up there to show what ties he has to Africa. None of them can, but I'm gonna fall back. Y'all got it.
What?
You said black poppy? You mean black people? Black 516.
Yeah, you wanna know what I
But we don't
think?
have to prove that we descend from Africans. That's just like background
Exactly.
Even if you're not
science.
from Africa,
And that's why we gotta prove a point to you then, nigga.
Because
And
it's
we
already
actually got
proven.
evidence.
I
It's
think
And we
because
already
actually
proven.
got
I think because
documents,
it's
nigga. We
already been
actually got
established.
genealogy, nigga.
It's
No,
already been
let
proven.
me cook this nigga. We actually got sources, nigga.
You
We
don't have
actually
no
got
sources.
information, nigga. You niggas y'all are just Africans.
You said you was
All
gonna
right,
bring your
show me
DNA.
how y'all are Africans, bro. And
Where's your DNA?
I'm muting the fuck up, nigga. You got the motherfucking flow, you
All
hoe
right.
ass nigga,
Where's
because
your
I know you ain't
DNA?
gonna show up
So
bullshit, nigga.
I'll show you. I'll
All
show you how
right,
my
nigga.
descendant of Africans have DNA tests. I took it. I'm connected to all my
They
relatives.
can't prove you from no fucking African,
I'm connected to my relatives, and I'm connected to West African people
man. Please.
and
What
Ireland.
what show is it? Let me see. Show me. Make me out
I,
a
I,
fucking.
I don't have to show it.
Get on the big
What is
screen.
this?
Get on the big screen and
DNA
show us
test?
that,
Why I
nigga.
gotta lie
Get
about
on the
DNA
big
test?
screen and show us that, nigga. I don't want to hear
That
nothing from you
everybody,
weak ass niggas. You niggas can't show no proof.
every African American poses most African Americans post, a
Okay,
lot
y'all
of them.
can't show it to put it.
Oh,
Y'all
let me
have been
correct myself. A lot of African Americans post their DNA
in
tests
motherfucking Africa. Nigga, stop
on this
breathing, nigga.
app.
yo, if we take any DNA
Yeah,
test,
nigga,
it's gonna
man.
say we
Get your
African.
mind, punk.
The
Look,
DNA test.
if we take any DNA test, it's gonna say we African, but
And
I don't give a fuck about no bitch ass
don't
DNA
believe.
test for your
Yeah,
genealogy, nigga. Hey, you need to
facts. Don't believe the DNA test though, cause that's the
research and
way.
find
At the end
yourself
of the
with
day, they came up with
documentation,
it.
sir.
You
yeah,
sound familiar, Big Head.
Wait, real quick,
Hey,
blessing.
Nike, chill out though. Can you
Real quick,
can
blessing,
you
right?
let other people talk?
Real quick, right? Hey, big head, right? So you said that it's a white invention, right? So are white people Europeans or no? I have a question. This is my question. Are white people European or no?
no,
I
some
don't
are
know. I don't know where they come from.
You don't know where they come
European.
from.
It'll say they come from Europe, but it was somewhere else before they was in Europe. Everybody
Where
was
did they
somewhere else.
where did they come from?
I don't know. I heard Coke is memory.
And where is Caucasian? And, oh wait, no,
Africa,
don't laugh, don't laugh.
Africa.
No,
Focus
no,
Mountains is
no,
in
no, don't
Africa.
laugh, don't laugh, don't
It's
laugh,
the
don't
way
laugh.
he said it.
Don't laugh, right? And where is Caucasian, right? Where is that region located at?
I don't know. I don't know
It's
nothing about. I
it's
don't know about
Eurasia.
none of that, bro. I know they.
The region of Caucasian,
The
right,
fuck you
where
on this
Georgia and
planet trying to argue what?
the region, right, where
Go
Caucasian
on,
is,
bro.
right, is where Georgia and Armenia are, right? That's Eurasia, right? So that would still be Europe slash Asia, right? Meaning they come from that area, that combined continent. So I'm saying, like, if their DNA tests highlight that, right? How come like the results only differ when it comes to us specifically, but everybody else seems to be getting their results like in
Who's
the correct
different?
order?
Who's differs?
Well, because he disagrees with the black people results when it comes to DNA testing. So I'm saying,
I
like,
don't agree with DNA test, cause at the end of the day, that's some science. Like you could get our hair and get African people hair, and if it's similar, you gonna say they come from there.
Do you
You
know
understand?
what
what
Like
is
I
Sam's
our
don't
is?
what
believe all
is
that other stuff.
what is our here and then what is African here? What is the difference?
There's different types, but you could easily mix something
No,
that
no,
looks
no.
similar and say you
What is
come
the
from this tribe.
difference?
That's
No, no.
dumb.
What is the difference in the hair? Like, give me a specific ethnic group and then
There's
compare
all
them to
different
our
types of
ethnic
hair.
group.
You got hair that's more coily, and you got hair that's lighter. It's so
Yeah,
many
but
different types.
which African ethnic group are you talking
I
about? Be
don't
specific.
know, bro. There's so many different types, and they all got different hair. But if you
Then how
get
can you make a
even in
generalization about
even
African
in
hair if
America,
you don't know
all
an
black
ethnic
people got
group?
different hair. I'm not saying all black people in America got the same hair. I'm saying you
Even
get
even in
If
Africa,
perfect, perfect. I'm glad you said that right. If we don't have the same hair, then how are you making a comparison between our hair and African hair if it
that's
differs
what I'm saying.
between
They
us and our
saying
own
it's
ethnic group?
look. They're not saying all black people over here is from the same part of Africa. They just saying different people is from different parts of Africa. So you get
Uh-huh.
so look. There's certain tribes that all got similar hair. You understand? So they grabbing people here over here, and then they comparing it with those tribes, and then they'll
What
say you from
tribes?
over there. I don't believe them DNA tests.
What
You understand?
tribes are they
They'll,
comparing it
bro,
with?
bro.
What
Yeah.
what
Well,
tribes? Because
okay,
your
why you
logic is
don't
falling
believe
apart.
DNA
what do you mean?
tests?
What tribes? What are you talking about?
Then what
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you
You're
give
believe?
us
saying
a
you're
clear
saying they're
reason
So if you
comparing
take a
why
our
you
DNA
don't
test
believe
and they
DNA
show
tests
you
are
from these
accurate.
countries, right?
hmm
That's what it is. What do you mean what tribe? You want me
You're
to give you a
talking about
specific tribe?
you
What are
said
you
they're
talking
taking
about?
our hair and comparing it with a tribe, right? So I'm asking you what tribe are they comparing it to?
Depending on what type of hair you got, bro.
So
Hair.
they
I don't know
admitted
how
What are
so
you
you
come
all right,
talking
being
so
this
they
shit,
about?
bro.
real
I don't
quick,
know how you
What
come
does
being here.
hair
You
have to
talking about
do
what
with it?
tribe?
Did
I
you just
don't know
say
what
Hair
tribe
has
you
hair?
have
nothing
here.
to do with it.
Did you
yeah,
just say
he
hair,
said
Nike?
he said
He said it
Dude,
depends on the
once you just
hair.
take a
That's what
He
he
DNA
said
said.
test,
That's what I
it's
heard.
not just the
Okay,
hair.
I'm
What else do
falling
they
back
ask
so
you
on
for?
they
could
mute
get a
then.
hey
big
It's
head
not
Hey,
and
just
no,
the
take a
no,
hair.
no,
DNA
don't
test
don't
and
What
cut
do
him
they
find
off.
out
ask
Let
for
for?
him
yourself.
What do they ask for
finish
when you
telling
take a
us about
DNA
the
test?
hair.
Y'all
Now you
got
okay,
go
you
ahead,
so
want to
Camille.
come
so
up
when
with
you submit a
every book not to take
results,
a
right,
test.
are they shifting through everybody's results and then picking out their hair type and then comparing it with a tribe on the continent
I
to
just gave y'all an
differentiate?
example, bro. What else do they ask y'all for? I didn't never take a DNA test. I watch videos and they be asking
Well,
for
stop
hair. They be
watch. That's
asking
your
for
problem.
saliva
Stop
and shit.
watching videos and just take the test. Just
Why
take the
I'm gonna take a
doggone
test
test.
if I
Go
don't
ahead
agree
and
with the
take your
test? You make
money,
no sense, bro.
get your debit card, and just go ahead and
Swipe.
order a
Why would
test,
I
and you
take a
take it,
test
and
if
you
I don't
figure out
agree
what's
with the
going on.
test?
Stop watching doggone stupid videos. The
You,
only way
you
you're gonna
got
know
dumb,
how
you
this
got
stuff works
dummy
is let
sound,
you
bro.
take
He
the
telling me
test
take a
yourself.
test when I just told him I don't
No,
agree
take
with
the
the
test
test.
yourself.
Why would I take the test?
See,
I
that's the
mean,
Why
thing.
not?
You
any
want to sit right here and
anybody,
discredit
You
everything.
scared
How
of
about
it?
you
yeah,
just take the test and see for yourself?
yeah,
What am
anybody
I
Because
that
seeing?
disagree
DNA
with
is for
something,
I'm
real,
supposed to
bro.
believe. I'm supposed to
DNA
believe what
is
they telling me.
absolutely
But you
100%
I'm supposed to
scared
believe
though?
what
accurate,
they
bro.
telling me.
hold
You
on,
scared
hold
though?
DNA
on,
is accurate.
hold on,
Are
real
you
quick,
Because you
scared?
real
want to
quick,
be Indian so
Bro, I'm
bad
not.
that you
I
don't want
never
hold
to
said I was
learn
on,
and
Indian.
see if
You
you really
assuming,
are
bro. You
Indian.
sound
You
dumb,
could be
yeah,
you could really
wait,
have Native American
hold,
ancestry, bro. But you would
bro.
never know
I
because you
never
won't
said
take
I
the
was
test.
Indian. You assuming. You talking dumb. The same way you telling me just take a test, bro. Just stop assuming.
Why don't you
Everybody
You
agree with
takes
the
basically saying I'm
DNA
test?
tests, though.
assuming. You
That's
assuming
nothing.
too.
That's nothing.
So if I'm on the wrong page, you on the wrong page too, bro. Cause you assuming.
If
Because
you
I'm gonna
had
tell you straight
invaded,
up, what's going to end up happening in the future? The government's going to mandate DNA tests, force you people to take a DNA test,
All right. And what?
force you to know
They're
what
gonna
your
get their proof.
ancestry
They're
is.
gonna
So
get
then there will
their
be no more
truth.
pretending, no more pretendingism. That means you
exactly,
will see for yourself what you actually are made up of. You
and
will
you
see
still ain't
your
gonna believe it.
percentages yourself.
Bro, listen.
Do you want that to happen? Do you want the government to
Bro, I don't
force
care what
Nike,
people
they
to
you look
tell
take a
me.
like
You
a
gonna
DNA
believe
test?
Haitian
everything they
man.
tell you. That's you.
Nike, you
You
look like a
believe
Haitian
everything that
man. You
yeah,
ain't
But
bro.
looking
If they
like
okay,
tell
one.
you this,
just
you
say
gonna
you don't
believe
want
it.
to take a test, but don't sit around here spreading misinformation about DNA. Just say you don't want to take a test because you
You
just
look
feel like you
Haitian as
just don't
hell.
want to take
Talking
one.
about
But don't go around here spreading misinformation
I
and
don't
then
spread that
challenging someone
misinformation.
else who had
Hey, you know
actually
what's
taken the
crazy
test
though?
when
I
you
hope
So
have
the
not taken
government.
the
you
test.
believe
Hey, you know
the
what's
DNA
crazy?
test
I hope
100%
I hope
No,
the
accurate?
nobody. No,
government.
it's not what people believe. DNA is 100% accurate because if DNA is fake, I'm your daddy. There's only one
Hey,
way to prove that I'm not your daddy.
I hope the
There's
government
only
do make
one way
everybody
to
take
prove
DNA
that
tests. We're gonna
I'm not
expose them
your
fake
daddy,
ass
dude.
Native Americans for being Indians, nigga. I hope they do it. We're gonna expose a whole lot of fake ass Native Americans for being Indians, nigga. So come on with it. Everybody know who the real ones is. Only the stupid motherfuckers don't know it.
It's the DNA test actually shows who's the real
Everybody know who the
Indians
real
Hey,
ones is, bro.
hey,
You
guess
the
what?
only
and they're
Hey,
lame
gonna
guess
ass
show
what?
you
nigga
being
walk.
Hey, guess what?
Africans.
Nike,
DNA
shut
test.
your.
Hey, guess what? DNA test also is self-identified, nigga.
Black
There is
people
no
probably
self-identified
516.
nothing.
Shut
That's
up, man.
another myth.
That's a
This
myth.
is
Niggas on 23andMe will say it's
Nah,
self-identified. The
Nike,
fuck is
you
you
a
saying,
no,
fan.
it's
nigga?
not self-identification, dude.
You
Your
want to bet?
DNA gonna show you
You
exactly
want to
where
bet?
you
It's
where your
self-identified,
ancestry is
nigga.
from, dude.
It's
Well, how
self-identified
about you just
on that
take a
shit,
test
nigga.
and see for
This is
yourself?
like,
Have you taken a test?
man.
Nigga, you can say what the fuck you want to say on that, and they
Have
gonna
you
put you on
taken
what
a
you think
test?
you is,
Yes or
nigga.
no?
Come on,
And
man.
good morning,
Because
The
from now
logic
on
is
now, all
ridiculous,
you
man.
pretenders are
Yo,
my
somebody say they don't
kids.
believe the
good
test.
You are
You
morning.
gonna
my
tell them
kids.
take the
If you if
test?
you don't if you don't believe in DNA, you're my kids.
I
Nigga, I
believe
told you
in
about that.
DNA.
That
Yo,
pretending
This
running
is
for
like this
bitch.
is like
Look,
the people that
listen, bro.
believe that Gucci Man was cloned. It's just like the logic.
If you
That
disagree with DNA, shouldn't you like test your hypothesis, right? By taking
yeah.
that test?
Exactly.
Good
Hell,
But
morning.
that's
hell
how
nah, I
fast.
mean, like, cause like we can't use that test to claim no access to no land and heritage, sir.
So because it's gonna
That
disprove
the
that you're wrong.
DNA, ancestry DNA, not paternal and not forensic DNA. I'm talking about ancestral DNA that can take me back to goddamn be 2,000-3,000 years. Ain't no way DNA can do that, sir.
So
And
if a
trace me back to
government
no Africa,
issues a
nigga.
forensic type
DNA can
DNA
barely
test,
go back
DNA
6
doesn't.
generations, nigga.
DNA doesn't do
The
that. Nobody's making
DNA
that claim.
sample can barely go back
Well, how
6 generations
about you take the
because
test
Yeah,
the
you
date,
and
that
see
you
for
look,
really
nigga,
slow.
yourself?
I'm trying to get y'all the game.
No, you
Y'all
You
don't
ain't
slow.
want
got
to
no,
no
you're
listen.
not.
game. Do
You
you
All
I
right,
have
don't
bet
no
give
y'all,
you no
experience?
y'all,
game.
y'all
Nobody
got.
gonna listen to somebody a high school dropout. Nobody ain't studying what you got to say.
Bitch, I
You
got a
take the
bachelor's
test.
degree.
Take
Eat
the
a dick.
test
He got a
and see
master's
for
Hey,
Eat a
hey,
yourself.
dick. I
Bachelor's
got a
degree,
bachelor's
one.
degree,
You ain't
nigga.
got no
And you ain't
bachelor's
Bachelor's
in
got
degree,
one.
nothing.
dude.
What kind
You
of
ain't got
degree
no
do you
What
degree
kind
in
of
have,
bachelor's
King?
anything.
What
in?
Show
kind of
us your
degree do you
degree
have,
then.
sir?
hey,
Gymnastics.
So just
hey,
stop.
my
You
brother.
they got a
He has
gymnastics
a
You got
degree.
that
Need
degree.
to get
degree
the
and
fuck
worked at
up
a
out my
warehouse.
face with that
Yeah,
bullshit
Hey,
you
thank
on,
you.
nigga. What kind of the
you
college
lost,
degree that
man.
you
You
got,
lost.
He
Mister
has a technical
Octolytic Mac?
degree in picking
Mac,
up
do you have a
papers.
college degree, sir? Have you graduated from
I
college,
got
sir?
3 college degrees, dude.
Hey,
And
but
ain't
Three,
did
guys,
shit with them bitches.
3.
you
And
act
what
Ain't
like
makes you
did
you
shit
think
with
don't
them
I'm
all.
know.
yours?
And you
Three.
still convinced that you from Africa, nigga. I
And he
bet.
Edge
No,
McKinney.
no.
Come on now.
So where you from? Show us your burial grounds with
I'm
your
from the
ancestors
West
in it.
Indies. I'm
Show
from
us
the
your
West
burial
Indies.
ground.
Man, you ain't
Show
not
us the
from no
people
damn West
that you
Indies.
claim are black Indians by name that you descend from. Because you can't do
Okay,
that. Because if
bet.
you
Her,
were real, you'll be able to
look.
do that. And the
I
only way
show
you
you.
can
Unlike you,
legitimately
I wouldn't
prove
go get
that
a
is
source and
from
show the
genetic
people. I
affinity,
can go get
dude.
a source and show the
Genetic,
people
no,
about
it's
where
no
my people
sources.
from, nigga.
Show us genetic
I go get a source and show
affinity
you, nigga,
to
Give me a
these
about
crackhead,
so-called black
man. Give me a
wholesaling.
Indians. And the
crackhead.
only way you
Look.
can
Can I
accomplish
talk,
that
bro?
is through a DNA. That's the only way you can accomplish
He said
accomplish
that
that
he had
is
his
through
DNA the
DNA.
other day,
Genetic
so he's a
affinity
liar.
is only through
Hey, you
DNA.
gotta be done. I sit here and let you argue that out,
Said
bro.
he had his
I can
DNA
go
the
get
other
a
day.
source right now that
Genetic
I got a source on
affinity
me
is
He
right
said
now, but
he
only
I'll
had his
let
through
y'all talk
DNA
and
the other
say
DNA.
that
day.
I don't have one.
DNA.
I'm good. I'm just gonna mute up and let you guys tell me about
You
my
Well,
said
history
I don't know
that
Hey,
that.
why
y'all
some of
have. All
y'all.
right.
I
I
know
don't
why
know
some of
why.
y'all like to embarrass the black community, making us look like liars, goofies, all across the world.
I have a question. I have a
And
question.
DNA is part of genealogy. If
Is
you
Go
know
that
that.
ahead,
okay?
testify.
Yes. Why we are so ashamed that our ancestors are from Africa? What's the problem?
I don't know what's wrong with him.
It's the internet. A
It's
lot
the
of these cats
internet.
on here are monkey
Hey,
see, monkey do
It's
social
not
testify.
media.
really
Can
ashamed.
I
Like
speak? Testify.
nobody know
They'll
nothing. Like
gravitate
as
to
Can
a
I
anything
explain?
homie,
popularized on the internet. That's
let's
where
say
it's
you
coming
born.
from.
Where's your
Let's say you
evidence?
born here, right?
Hey,
Five
And
years
testify.
ago,
Can
they
you
weren't
show
talking
me
about none of
evidence,
this
sir?
stuff. They were claiming
Yes,
they're African.
I'm here.
They were
I'm
saying we
here,
from
but
Africa.
I can't
Hey,
hear you
besides the
guys.
DNA test, testify. Can you show me any other proofs that y'all are African descent? Besides the DNA test, don't include DNA. Do you have any other sources to prove that y'all are of African descent?
Look at
no,
yourself in the mirror.
Thank you. Look
No,
at yourself in the
now.
mirror.
Nah, I ain't we ain't finna revolve on lookership. Show me the documentation. I got documentation to prove otherwise that I'm
You
an
don't
American
need
Indian.
documentation
So
when it
hold on,
comes to
hold on.
our
Nigga,
So
social
hold
I
on,
got
media.
dogs for what people got
Okay.
signed the
hold on, hold
wrong
on,
shit,
guys. Let me
bro.
ask. Can I ask you a
Like
question?
nigga,
So
nigga
Nike,
now, why can't
Okay.
Nike,
y'all show us any
hey
proof
Nike,
that
hold
y'all
on,
are African
Dude,
descent
Nike,
you're
outside of
hold
wasting
Oh my
on.
people's time
God.
with common sense, common
So
knowledge.
have you read,
outside of DNA, nigga?
have you read
You
like the?
said you're the most
Show us y'all
educated
connection.
person in the panel.
Hold on,
You don't
Nike,
understand common
Outside
knowledge?
of DNA, show us y'all connection there.
Nike. Have you read like
Well,
history?
show us
Like,
you Indian.
And don't worry
hold on,
about me
audio.
reading.
Have you read the?
Show me your proof that you're of
Hold on.
African.
Have you read the history by like black people during those times, like the stuff that they
I'm gonna
wrote?
read up. Y'all gotta show us that y'all
Have
from
you? I'm
Africa. I've
asking you a
been watching
question.
you niggas
Hey,
all day.
Nike,
Y'all ain't showed shit. Shut
he
up,
off
black
that
suit man. You ain't
shit.
talking about shit. Where your evidence at,
He
punk
off
ass
that
nigga?
sauce. He off that
Man,
sauce.
come on, man. Come on, man, guys,
Come
man.
on, and what?
Come
You on
on. Why you
something,
talk
bro?
like
I'm trying
that,
to ask you a
man?
Yo,
question.
if you go
Bitch
far
ass nigga,
back,
I ain't on shit, hoe ass nigga. I'm on that
You
if you
drink
go
though. I've been
far back,
drinking.
we
congratulations.
probably is
I've been
African. If you go
drinking.
far
Yeah, you
back,
on
I've
that
been
sauce.
drinking. Yeah, I've
You
been drinking like a motherfucker. But nigga,
You're
yeah, I'm drunk
you're
and
a
I'm on you
dog,
niggas'
guy.
ass. Y'all can't even defeat an alcoholic, nigga.
Hey,
Hey, I was
wow.
just gonna ask you if you read the
Look, look,
history,
look,
like
look,
written by
look,
black
look,
people during those
look.
days of slavery.
Even if you think you're not African, in my opinion, no black people shade on no black people. Like you shouldn't hate on a Haitian because he
Correct.
Haitian. You shouldn't hate on a Jamaican. You shouldn't hate on an
And
Mhm.
African.
fuck you niggas.
You see,
Who's Raw Allen?
Look. You shouldn't hate on no black
he
people because they
must be
look
a
Trying
like
to
you at
hit,
the
crackhead.
end of the
ain't
day.
nobody trying to leak with you hateful ass niggas. Y'all
I
niggas hate
think
yourself, nigga. You want me
I
to
think you're
unify
a
with some
crack
bitch ass
baby.
nigga that ain't got no dignity,
I never said
no pride? You
unify, but
niggas
don't
hate
make
women
yourself look
nowadays.
stupid. Yo,
I
listen,
can't
bro.
link up with niggas that hate women.
What the fuck are
What?
you saying?
You see how
Let,
you talking, bro? You sound dumb. You sound dumb. You older
Right.
than me.
Shout
You
out to the
sound dumb.
women in the chat
That's what
that
I
know
said
these weak ass
earlier.
niggas. That's
He
why
said
these
shout out to the
Old
females
women
saying
in
you
the chat.
fool.
niggas sassy
You
now. You
definitely
niggas hate
drinking.
hoes.
An
You
old
definitely drinking.
fool.
You sound
He
crazy. So
talking
you
about
Yeah,
you
nah,
put
you
he
niggas
everybody
hate
in a
hoes. You niggas
category,
hate
bro.
women, nigga. You
got
niggas
the
You
will get
put
on
records
this
everybody in
internet
wrong.
and
one
argue with a
category.
woman all day too, though.
So you
he's from
saying
the
only Americans?
You
You
he's
too
saying
from
old
the
for
only
I
this
ain't
Black
shit.
said
Americans care
nah,
about
nigga.
women?
Don't put no motherfucking words in my
So
mouth.
what the
What's his
fuck is
name?
you
Big.
talking about? Why are
Yeah,
you
the nigga
randomly saying
fuck
that
fuck you,
dumbass
nigga. I'm
shit then?
talking to you. I'm talking to you, big head, big
I
head,
didn't say
little
who.
leg,
Yo,
having
stop
ass
drinking, bro.
nigga.
Stop drinking, cause you can't even speak.
Yeah,
You
big
sound dumb.
head, little,
You not
little
even
leg,
processing
having
shit.
ass nigga. Tell
Yeah,
us
look at
stop
you.
drinking,
Look at
bitch.
you. You
Hey,
sound
nigga.
you
Yeah,
retarded. Stop talking. Mute your
now I'm
mic.
retarded.
You sound like you
no.
60
Okay.
years old. You dumbest 60-year-old I ever
Hey,
spoke to.
look,
You
hey,
can't
nigga,
even
you
talk.
better shut up
Hey,
before I
You're not
when
put
even
a
you
source
guys
up.
comprehending shit.
I put a
when you
source
guys
Stop
up,
talking
when
like
nigga.
you
you guys
stupid.
I
ready?
ain't gotta talk no more, nigga. I
Yeah,
put
you
a
Hey,
don't gotta
source
talk.
up,
Mute
nigga.
your mic,
You
bro.
niggas ain't
Stop
gonna
talking.
source up though.
Stop
Bitch, we got
talking.
sources over
when
here,
you
You
guys
old
hoe.
ass man
ready to
We
sound
got
dumb as
teach?
hell.
sources over here, though,
Don't have
hoe
no
ass
kids,
nigga.
bro.
I
Do
don't know
not
what you
have no
talking
kids.
about. Show me a source, hoe ass
Do
nigga.
not have no kids. He basically just said anybody that's not
Who ain't
African
got no
American don't
kids,
know
bro?
how to
I
treat
ain't got
women. You
nothing
see how
but
dumb he
daughters.
sound?
I ain't got nothing but daughters. I'm slamming dick and something, nigga. You ain't fucking nothing.
What the
You see how
fuck is
dumb he sound?
wrong
There
with
you
you,
go talking
fool?
crazy again. Yo, why y'all bring people like that on the live? Y'all not gonna
Yeah.
you're not accomplishing shit with people
Cause
like
Is
that.
that
dumbass.
who we? You know,
Like he a youngster.
is
Hey,
that
look, nigga, I'll mute up and let
You
y'all.
talking like you a
I'll mute up and
fucking
let y'all run the
teenager.
line,
is?
nigga.
Mute up, bro.
Y'all
What are you
present some
talking about?
information, nigga. I'll fall back. I ain't gonna say nothing, nigga.
You
Let
the
me take
reason
my
why
source
niggas
off the
divided,
screen.
bro.
Let me
Talking
take my
crazy.
source off the screen and let
Hey,
you know. No, you niggas ain't gonna get us
Mute
nowhere.
up,
But
man. Mute
let
Shut
up.
us
your
let
bitch
y'all do
ass
all
up.
the
And
talking.
Look, bro,
beat your ass.
Hey,
listen. I'm
Beat
not
please,
your
saying
ass.
you
what's
ain't
going
gotta
crackhead.
do
on,
none of
man?
that,
I'm gonna let
nothing.
y'all
I'm
do
just
all the
saying,
talking,
don't
nigga.
Can I
Don't
don't
fill
y'all
bring
can
got
y'all
it.
Please,
fill me in
hey,
what's going on?
hey,
So Ra,
please. I don't want to insult
Can
we
nobody,
anybody
have an
right?
fill me in what's
old head on
going
the
on?
panel that
Wait, wait. I don't
hold on,
want
hold
to
on.
insult nobody,
Ra,
But yo,
we
am
just
I
have
wrong for
somebody
saying
that's
what I
old
say?
on the panel that's acting like a teenager.
but please, do we need crackheads
Huh?
over here? Please, no.
Facts.
Come on,
I'm
man.
can somebody fill
Am
me
I
in what's
wrong for
going
saying what
on,
I say?
man? I came across this live
I'm
and
here
it's
to
talking about
learn.
indigenous black folk. And I want to see what's going on.
Are you indigenous?
I'm here to learn, guys. I'm from the
Yes,
I'm
I
from the
am.
Let me
West
get the
Indies.
bitch screen, 'cause these
I
Yes,
niggas
don't
I
ain't
am.
want
I'm
teaching.
to
both
I
sides.
can
I don't
teach,
want to
son.
listen
I
to a
can teach, son. These
crackhead,
niggas ain't
guys.
teaching. Let me get the bitch
Hey,
screen,
please,
nigga. I got
please,
sources, nigga.
He
please.
got horses,
I don't want
nigga.
to listen to a crackhead. Please,
He sound like
no,
Stink Meat a
please,
little
man.
Yo,
bit.
I don't want to listen to a
nah,
crackhead. Please,
nah, that
man.
dude, I think he drunk or some shit.
He is. He
No,
just said
man.
he off the
He,
sauce.
he's
But
from the old
how y'all gonna let
days.
this nigga come up here and call that man a crackhead when they over there in Africa smoking their old people up? Like how the fuck got their dancing come over here and
He is a
disrespect us?
crackhead. How
And
about that?
they over there,
Same
that
Why you
shit.
worried
Let's
motherfucker
smoke
about
smoking their
about
something
that
old ass.
alligator
that's
shit they
completely
doing in the
Nobody
alley.
shut
irrelevant?
up
They
on that,
eating
bro.
each
That's
other.
completely
Yo,
irrelevant.
Y'all
Everybody
getting
shut up,
high
man.
and
yo,
Y'all
eating each
yo,
let the
other.
nigga sit up
look how
here
y'all
talking
Y'all
shit,
talking,
getting
You
bro.
see
high
right?
and
how he's
eating each
talking?
other,
Look how
nigga.
y'all talking.
You see
Look
how
how
he's
y'all
talking,
talking.
Nah,
right?
put me on the big screen, nigga. Show them
Look how
Negro
y'all
skulls,
talking.
nigga, in America, nigga.
Look how
Y'all
this
don't be
man
ashamed.
talking.
Y'all don't be ashamed when y'all talk like that.
And he be vague as hell, said
Come
Africans.
on,
Hey
Which
man,
man.
I
Look,
don't
This
look,
give a
is
fuck.
look,
normal.
look, look.
I
It's
can read
money
up,
look
nigga.
just
Which
like you,
ones?
right?
I can read up. These niggas still ain't gonna present no
You not gonna mute
sources.
up. You
No,
can't
The
man.
mute
child
up,
from
No,
bro.
Africa,
man.
Look,
nigga.
You
bro,
can.
you can't shut up for 2 seconds.
Like, man, who I be quiet. You got
Yeah,
Yeah, be
right.
quiet,
You're
huh?
gonna start talking again. As soon as you hear Africa, you're gonna come back. Yo, they eating rats over there. They eating people over there. They don't know how to treat women. Watch.
No, I'm not.
Watch. He gonna unmute his
Go
mic and
ahead.
Bruh,
start talking crazy.
yeah, bro, they got extra security around the fucking graveyard because they digging up his old people and dead folks and smoking them bitches. What are you talking about? Man, got my fucking face, man.
What they
Country.
doing that at? Where they doing that at?
What country?
He gonna say the whole continent. Watch.
No, I ain't gonna say they're doing that. I think they're doing that shit in Africa, nigga. I ain't see the whole fucking because they're
What
doing that shit in
country?
Africa, nigga. They
They
smoking the
doing
dead
that in
folks,
Africa.
nigga.
Africa, a
They
whole
smoking the
country,
fucking dead
bro.
folks, nigga.
Africa got
How
What
you
different
smoke dead
country?
countries,
folks,
bro.
nigga? The fuck
What
out
Yo,
of
hear
here.
me.
country?
So
Hey,
look,
that,
I'm
look,
that's a
asking
listen.
you what
big
And
fact.
country.
look,
They
I'm not even from
unaliving the
Africa, and I'm
albinos and
really
taking
talking to
their
y'all. Listen,
bones up and crushing them up and
look how they got
smoking.
y'all thinking, bro. Deadass, look how
Nigga,
they got
nah,
y'all
nah,
thinking.
nigga, shut up.
You
Let
saying the
us,
whole
let us,
continent
let
doing
us,
Let's
that,
go
let
bro?
us
on and
tell
keep
you
it
something,
real.
bro.
Yo, be real.
We
Just
actually know some shit that you don't know, nigga.
so you
Why
telling
they
me the whole
unaliving
continent
the
doing that?
albinos in Nigeria and taking their bones and crushing them hoes up and smoking them like my partner said. We'll meet up.
So
In
y'all saying
So
Tanzania,
Nigeria?
look,
you got
look,
in
look.
Tanzania, if you got an albino son, they send him in the woods in the phone, hunt him down, unalive him, grind his bones up and smoke. Man, eat them.
So
Man, come
look,
on, man,
where
don't
you
play
get
with
that
me, boy.
information from? You got that from the internet, right? It ain't look the
These
Go
same
do
way
your
actually
you get
homework.
that
first-hand
information from the
sources, nigga.
internet.
Go do
These
your
people
Listen,
out
homework,
the
listen,
nigga.
village.
listen.
Hey,
Go do
these
your
people in the
homework.
village
Go do
telling
your
us this,
homework.
nigga. This
Go do
people
your
that's over there
homework.
on the land saying this, nigga. This
Nah,
shit
listen.
happening to them
Yo,
people, nigga. Are you not African?
how,
Nigga, the
bro?
other Africans
Do
are
I
talking
sound
about it.
African
Why
to you,
you
bro?
not? Why you don't have knowledge of it when the other
Bro,
Africans talking about this shit
do
happening,
I
nigga?
sound
Talking about
African to
that.
I'm
you?
in Nigeria, nigga. They cut the
Yo,
pussy
listen.
clicks off the women over there and throwing them up. But get the fuck out of my face.
Yo,
We not the same.
Yeah, yeah, man. Nobody
yo,
put
listen,
arguing on
listen,
lame man nigga like that. He don't even know shit about Africa. Trying to tell us to calm down, bitch. Have you done any
bro. You never
research on
been to
these people,
Africa,
bitch?
bro. You can't talk on what you see on the internet. The same way, bro. The same way you see them
Man,
doing shit
that
like
ain't
that
gonna
on the
save
internet,
your bitch ass
bro.
tonight, nigga.
Listen,
Tonight we
bro.
talk about
Yo,
evidence, nigga.
one of y'all
Me
mute
and my
this nigga,
boy
bro.
got to be father
He's
who
drunk,
are
bro.
down there.
He's
Nigga, we can
drunk. He
go
saying
find a
anything that
source
comes
right
to his
now
head, bro.
I
and
mean,
put it on the
what's up?
screen,
What's
nigga. You
all
Yo, you
wanna
this
got,
go
all this
find a
yo,
source?
internet
bro.
gangster talk for?
You
You
gotta
Well,
ain't
be
why
It
able to
why
wasn't
tell
niggas
when
internet
ain't
niggas
gang
is
talking?
talk,
lying.
nigga.
Cause
I
you
ain't acting
know
like no internet
on
gang.
no
listen,
We
internet
talking
ass
in
gangster
information,
talk.
nigga. We got
listen, you ain't
sources,
gotta prove
nigga.
it to them, nigga.
We
You
You
got
ain't
ain't gotta
got
prove
no
sources,
source,
nigga.
Hey, you
bro.
ain't gotta prove it to
Where's
them.
your
It's
source?
tribal, nigga. It's a tribal thing. They cut the clicks off the women of the women pussy. It's
Get
tribal,
your ass
nigga.
up.
Go get the fuck
So
out of here,
they
nigga.
ain't
It's a
doing that in
tribal thing,
Africa,
Yo,
what
nigga.
they
Are y'all
doing?
talking about? Are y'all talking about
alright. So
indigenous
listen.
Americans?
So look, this is
Are
what
y'all
y'all
Shut
talking
saying.
about
y'all
indigenous?
lame
What y'all
ass up.
talking
Y'all
about?
niggas ain't
Yeah,
talking about nothing.
yo.
What are
Look,
you? Y'all
this is
just
what y'all saying.
yapping.
Y'all saying they don't know how to treat women. You saying they killing their own people. You saying
Hey,
you playing music?
That was a good
Hmm.
reset.
So look,
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to learn, right?
you
I'm
here to
here
learn.
to, yes,
What you
and
trying to learn
to,
about?
to communicate.
Oh yeah, now you're
I
not
have
gonna learn
also
it
some,
here. They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna let you
You
talk.
no,
You
not.
got a
You ain't gonna
drunk
be
dude
no
in here.
learning.
You got
I know,
another
but
dude in
I
here
have
that think he know
also
what he talking about.
information. Do you guys know where cannibalism starts? It starts in Europe, but many of you don't even know those kind of things,
I
right?
They
mean,
don't
I don't know
care,
about
bro. Look,
starting.
they just get what they see on the
But they
internet.
don't care.
Even if it's their own people, they still gonna hate on it. That's dumb. You know, the
Yes,
I
same
don't.
way
that's the
you hating on the
problem.
African and you think they cannibals and they killing their own people and don't know how to treat women, right? You know them
Cannibalism
people in
starts in
Africa think the black
Hungary.
people over here is just killing each
I
other.
would say
And look,
people,
look,
But
different
they
people,
anyway,
don't choose. Not all
unalive,
of
different
them
people
choose to
unalive,
believe
it's
that, but
practice.
y'all
painful.
choosing
It's
to believe.
painful. It's
Different people
painful,
practice it
man.
because of they are engaged in it because of
Yeah,
famine.
it's not one place on the planet. It's worldwide. Like it's
It's a
not just in
famine
one
thing,
area.
or due to
But anyway,
conflict, wars,
the
or
history
drought.
you find out it starts in Hungary, right? That's what
No,
they
no,
want.
it doesn't start in because Hungary. That's a new country, by the way. It don't start there.
No,
Like you got examples of it,
the
even
place
if
they
the name
called
is new, doesn't
Hungary.
mean the country wasn't there.
but I'm saying
But
it didn't just
anyway,
start. It
right?
didn't just start in one area. It's like it's not just in one like
It's a
starting in one area and
situational
spreading
thing
out.
Yeah.
Correct,
usually.
correct. But they have some. They
Yo,
found the
bro,
oldest
can
bones,
somebody fill
right?
me in on I try to drop in on
But
these
hold on,
indigenous
dude. Just how about
conversations.
just sit back and listen before you want to ask the question
Okay,
of what's going on. Just hold on, sit back, and you're gonna see.
all right.
Testify. What you saying?
No, I was saying, right, I'm here to, spread some information and I want to learn things too, right? Because I do believe that some Afros from South America and North America are maybe indigenous, maybe. But a lot are descendants of Africa. There is proof. When you go to the Amazon in South America, you have a lot of Afro South Americans that has their old tradition from Africa, right? And I think the problem in the north of Africa, a lot of Afro Americans don't brought their culture with them because they speak only English. But in South America, they speak even African. Do you know that?
Yeah, they have some like African, a lot of African loan
Yes,
words. Yeah.
yes. And I think because do you have like runaway slaves in North America?
Yeah, there was like maroon communities.
Okay, okay, okay.
But I would say the difference between North America and
Hmm.
all those other places that
Yeah, in South
the
America.
difference between North America is that I'll say like South America kept getting supplied with like people freshly from Africa, you know.
Hmm.
Whereas North America, some of the people that was coming on the boats was coming from the Caribbean, so they already been indoctrinated into a colonial, you know, project culture,
Okay.
colonial Creole culture or whatnot in the West
Hmm.
Indies, and then they'll come to North America. So they're already kind of removed from being freshly African to being like
Okay.
yeah. So and then also you gotta, you know, they're punishing people for in North America. They're like canceling African culture basically,
Hmm.
prohibiting the practice of certain things, banning the talking drum and stuff like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
So yeah, you have that process going on,
Okay, and
and
that's
then
why
people
a
being
lot of
descendants of American people, you know.
okay.
Yeah, but there was
And that's the
Africans here.
reason. And that's the reason you have a lot of North Americans think they are indigenous because they don't have any culture left, right?
I mean, it's there, but it's they if they don't read about it, they're not
Hmm.
gonna like know that what they're
Because my
doing
brother, when
has
you
ties
go
to
to
Africa.
the, because my brother, when you go to near to Brazil, Dutch Guyana, French Guyana, English Guyana, Brazil itself, right? You will met a lot of Afro South Americans. They know that they are Africans because of the Amazon, right? And because their ancestors fought against the colonizers and run away into the Amazon. So they kept their culture for 500-600 years, man. You have many villages that people, till the day of today, they speak for 500 years African in South America. So if you want to know about your history, go to South America.
Go to
Learn
South
more.
America.
Which part? For
Oh, like where the
like
Africans,
Dutch Guyana, you have Dutch Guyana. You
yeah,
have
But if you go to South America, they'll break it down on how life started there and stuff like that. Where a lot of African food comes from fucking South
man,
America.
we're not talking
Like
about food. We're talking about people, dude. We're
don't
not
understand a
talking
lot
about
people.
of
I
stuff
food.
talk
that,
about people. I talk about people. You have
but the
there
Like I
a
people,
lot
always,
of
a lot of stuff.
Maroons.
we're not
Listen,
talking about
a
food.
lot
But
of
wait,
stuff.
I'm not here
Listen.
to yell, man. Why you're
No, I'm just
yelling?
trying to. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to level with you. I'm trying to level with you understand and help you out because some of what
Hmm.
you saying are true. You see what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that you say are true because some of the cultures they have in South America transferred to Africa.
No, that's not
Yes.
what happened. No, he's trying to say
I'm telling you,
testify. He's trying to say that the
some of South
Africans got the
America,
culture from America.
What?
huh?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. You trying to say that the Africans got their culture from South America?
Yes.
Yo,
He trying to
Oh
say it's
my
in
that's a
God.
drag.
reverse.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Hey, I'm from Dutch Guyana, right? And my because I can speak also Creoles with you, of pays de Sayadu. I am from Dutch Guyana. We were colonized by the Netherlands, right? And
Right.
my family, wait, I'm not finished. Let me finish. My family, right? They fought against the colonizers. They run away into the bush, right? So for 500 years, we kept our culture, right? You understand what I'm trying to say? So I know where I come from because when I go to West Africa, right, some of my words, right, they recognize it, right? You have a lot of
Mm.
videos. You have a lot of history, right? But you guys, I understand that it's not important for you guys because everybody looks up to America. So a lot of you guys know only the history of yourself, but not from other countries, and that's normal. But please,
Father,
guys,
hold on. I have a question for Father. So, have you read any like literature by Black people in the 19th century and the 18th century? Like
Bruh,
they free and slave.
I have a bunch of books. There were free black slave owners also, bruh,
No, no, no.
in the
I'm just
1700s.
saying. Have you read literature by
Yes, I have books, bro. I have books galore. And also that guy is
like
speaking from
who?
that Dutch guy that's from Guyana. He's telling the truth. A lot of people from South America was exiled from America to Africa,
That's
bro.
not what he said.
that's not
Bro,
what I
that's not.
said, man.
No, no, I'm
Yo,
telling
bro,
you.
stop
I'm telling
listening.
you,
You're
man.
not listening.
You're
I'm
not
telling you.
listening, and you didn't listen to my
Wow.
question. So,
Hey,
have you read like literature from Black people in the 19th century and 18th century,
This shit is,
1700s and 1800s? Have you
bro,
read like historical persons?
bro.
Enlighten us, man.
Like Frederick
Enlighten us.
Douglass, but he's too common. Like the other people that people don't know about is what I'm
Bro,
asking.
I have books galore, bro. I read about, bro. A lot of this history they teaching
No,
y'all
not
shit
just I'm not
is
books.
not the
Like this is
truth.
something that you can just pull up on archives.org or you can
Yeah,
go on Google
I use
Books.
that. I have a bunch of literature
Yeah, so
on American history and Africa and stuff like that because for some reason a lot of the shit that y'all talk about is not the real actual truth history.
no, it
You
is.
have
I
to go.
mean, dude,
You have to
you're
go
not.
deep dive in this shit, bro.
If you talking like this, then you haven't read literature
Man,
by Black people.
see when you people say that, you mean let me know that you don't go deep diving in history. You just go with the first thing you see, you put up and roll with it. No, you gotta go deep diving and
I
uncover
did
this
deep
shit.
dive.
No, you couldn't have deep
So
dive.
yes, I
You
did
couldn't have deep
because
dive because if
anything
you a
that you're
deep dive,
saying
you
is
would
not
know
supported
that South
by.
America and Africa has a history that goes entwined.
So
That's
what
how I
Black
know you didn't
person
go
said
fucking deep
this?
diving.
So what Black person
No,
said
you're
this?
not finished. Go dive. Go deep
So
dive.
what
The
Black
same
person
way
said this?
the same way Africa get cassava from fucking South
What
America.
Black person said this?
The same way. A lot of the fucking indigenous food that's come from South America and America they get shipped to damn Africa. You
Okay,
got to go deep
cool
diving,
trade.
bro.
That's the trade.
No,
Everybody does
no.
trade.
A
Every
lot of the
country
food that the
traded with
same
each
way.
other.
How you think
Food,
Africa got
leather,
tobacco and cotton?
but
yeah,
don't
all
A
that.
lot of
yell,
this shit.
don't
I
Come
yell,
don't
on,
know if
man.
you can
You
say
gotta
that
go deep
word.
dive into
don't
this shit,
yell.
bro.
Keep it PJ 13. Don't.
First of
But
all, a lot of food, a lot
he
of food.
avoided the question.
Yeah, but we
We
don't
talking
have
about
to
food.
do
Why you
that.
want to talk about
I,
trade?
I'm
The
talking
Like,
about
black
food.
drink.
I'm talking about resource.
let's talk about
I'm
Black
talking about
people.
tobacco. I'm talking about
Let's
Cassava.
talk about.
cotton.
You
Stop
know,
A
saying.
lot.
you
Hey, stop
talk
saying that
about
word.
you guys talk about cassava, right? Cassava came from Asia, import to Africa. After that, they imported into South America. It's not a South America thing, cassava, right? We call it cassava. It's not from South
What's
America.
Kazaba
I mean,
mean from?
all I was trying to ask him was, I mean, he couldn't even tell me about Black
Rice,
literature.
even rice,
It's
is not
crazy.
from South America. Rice is from China. Do you
Yeah,
know
it's
that?
from Asia. Yeah.
So, a lot of things, right, like cassava, aubergine, a lot of things don't come from South America.
I know damn well 600 crops from South America. I know 600 crops are
Right.
come from
Right.
from America is indigenous to America. We
And
ship to
that's the
Africa.
problem, right? Some people just want to argue and don't want to listen. Hey, thank you having me here, host, but I don't have time for this, right? Respect for you guys, but if you don't want to listen, my brother,
I don't
then
have to.
then live your American dream, your whitey dream. Yes? Okay.
Yep,
Right.
I'm
So,
living it right now.
real quick,
Father.
Father, hold on, real quick, Father. Right. So, it was your argument, right? You're trying to say that since the crops, right, that are like acquired by way of the triangular trade, right, or the Columbian exchange,
I'm
whatever you
living
want
it
to call
right
it.
now.
Are you trying to say that that's a justification for you saying that life originated in the Americas because of trade and how these other crops got to these other places?
Say what?
Never. Oh my God. Right. So I'm saying, right, you're bringing up crops being present in Africa that originated in America, right? The same.
I know all like I don't believe that Africa theory. That shit is Africa
You
just
didn't
not starting
even
over
listen to
Africa.
my question. Just wait a minute. Like, God damn. I'm saying you're bringing up crops, right, that are from America, right, being in Africa. Is that your justification to say that life started in the Americas because food that originated over here is in Africa by way of
And
trade?
and guess what? There's a whole lot of other things that happened over here
But
that Africa picked up
could you
later on.
answer? Could you answer
So
the
yes, I
question?
believe everything. I believe all life started in America, then fucking Africa. Yes.
But based off of crops, right, that were acquired during
No,
trade, how did
I
that?
based off a whole lot of other things too. Over
Like
the
what?
history, over rituals, a lot of shit that happened over here. Guess what? Africa adapted to it later.
No,
Because
I'm asking you, right?
if you look up a lot of things that happened over here in South America, Africa has entwined with South
Bro,
America, bro.
I'm
There's a
not,
lot of
slow
shit,
down, slow down. I'm not pressuring you. I'm asking you, right, because there's a criteria for establishing where human life originates at, right? And crops, right, acquired by way of trade is not one of the things that are on the criteria, right? That's needed to be like human life started in this specific area. So
bro.
what other?
You need infrastructure. You need agriculture. You
No,
need all that, brother, to survive.
those are
So with that
not
being
the.
said,
That's
yes, you
not
do,
the.
bro.
No.
How else
Do
you
you
gonna
wanna?
survive,
Do
bro?
you wanna hear the criteria of like establishing where human life originated at?
Bruh, Africa don't have shit over there to say
That's not
that
what
they
I
started
said.
over there,
I'm
bruh.
asking you. Do you
So,
want to
like
know the
again, like I
criteria?
said,
Algorithm.
you need a lot of shit to sustain life, and a lot of stuff that
You're not
Africa we have over here
listening.
they don't
I
have.
love a conversation, man.
You're not listening. What I'm saying is the criteria, right, that people use to establish that human life evolved here, right, or originated in a specific area, right, will be one, right, genetic diversity. That's the main one. Genetic diversity. Also, oldest remains, right, whether that be any group within our Homo genus, along
I
with
don't
right.
believe in all that. I don't believe in no monkey. Y'all come
But
from no monkey, none of that shit.
that has
Oh,
I
nothing to
don't
do with
believe
a
in Homo
monkey.
sapiens. I don't believe in none of that shit, dog.
That has nothing to do with monkeys, by the way.
I
Homo, you're
don't
not
believe in none
listening.
of that, bro. You can miss
he's
me
not
with that.
Yeah, but
listening.
I'm just saying, right? Because humans are Homo sapiens, right? Homo is just the genus that
Nah,
means human.
I ain't Homo sapien, none of that shit. I don't believe in none of that.
He ain't no
That's
Yeah,
all.
no.
You're
Homo
not
is
That's
the
even
just
genus.
listening.
that's
You
just a
funny.
theory that y'all came up with. That they
You
came up
got
with
it,
and
man.
believe.
You got it.
Father, are you a human?
Sterling, you can't talk to him like
No, real quick, because
like
I'm trying to get the
regular.
point across. I don't want to keep.
I'm not a human. I'm
What are
man.
you? Yes, right. Guess what? Homo
I'm
literally
the
in Latin.
original.
Homo in Latin literally means man or human, right? Also, human comes from humanist, right? Those words, they all are tied together if we're talking about etymology, right? So you talking about you disagree with
Damn.
the category means you disagree with being a man.
I
Like
don't
you just
believe in
said
none of
you
that
are.
Homo sapien, none of that
So
bullshit,
as
dog. I don't
He's
believe in
gonna
none of that
reject.
evolution and none of that.
He's
I
just
don't
gonna
believe in none of
reject what
that.
you
so
saying.
whenever I
He's
say
not
right
listening.
the requirements,
I'm not
right?
listening to none of that, son.
America.
I don't care about no
So you
evolution, none of that
disagree.
shit. That's just a theory they came up with. It
No,
haven't been even proven.
it's not about evolution. Nothing I said had to do with like no, it's not. I'm just saying like
Get that, bro.
oldest remains is a requirement, okay? Along with
Well,
genetic
what's the oldest remain? What's the oldest remain?
if we're talking about the oldest Homo sapien remains, that goes back to Morocco.
Morocco? And what was it?
The Jabril remains.
Show me.
I don't have camera access, but I can just
I'm gonna
put it in
catch
the
y'all.
chat.
Dude, this is actually a thing. Like
Safety.
you
Yeah,
just
like
search
I
it up
only
on
have
Google.
20 followers, so I can't put it on my
It's in
screen.
Morocco. Like
Oh,
Did you get banned on your other account?
it's no.
No,
It
yeah, I
has
want
no
to see
reason
this
to
shit.
lie.
I
It
want
has
to
no
see this
reason
shit.
to
I
lie.
want to see.
Hold on, before I
I
have
want
some
to see.
questions, because you said you have
I
books
don't
and
answer
stuff.
questions. I return. I'm gonna refer you to
So
my
you
lawyer.
say you have
I don't have
books.
no.
What
I
like
don't answer questions.
who wrote these books
What
though?
do you
Like
mean you don't answer questions? I was in the middle of asking you a question and you couldn't even shut your mouth for 2 seconds.
What
I'm
the
not gonna shut
hell?
it because I don't believe in none of that shit y'all talking
no,
about
I'm
out of
trying. I
Africa
know you
bullshit.
said you had books that you read. I'll put me on game or something. Like what books would you reading that says different about other stuff? You said you got to
Go
get deep in
read.
the
Go do
knowledge.
that. I'm not gonna do your homework for you.
I mean, can you
I
give
mean,
me a
but the
reference?
issue is,
Go
right?
download them.
The issue
Huh?
here, right, Father, right? You made a claim, but your claim can't be backed up about human origins, right? Because there's a criteria that must be met to say that humans, our species as a whole, originated in a specific area. The criteria does not match up with America at all. It doesn't have the highest amount of genetic diversity, right? It doesn't have the
We
oldest
have the most.
remains,
We have the most
and
water here. We have the
it
most
doesn't
water
and
here.
it
We have
doesn't have
agriculture
the
here.
oldest archaeological findings, right? So it doesn't meet the criteria to say human life started over
So
here.
you still haven't shown me what the oldest remains is. You just say in Morocco.
I literally said the Jabril remains, and then the next one would be Omo 1, which is found in Ethiopia, right? That use carbon and argon dating to date it.
I'm not gonna take your word. You have to just show me. Make
Don't
me
you
have a
have
believer.
I mean,
you
he
have
didn't
camera
do.
access, right? As opposed to me who doesn't have it because I have 22 followers. If I just put in the
Don't
chat,
you? He
you
has
can
access to
look
the
it up.
internet. He could
Yeah, you can
literally go
literally
and Google
look it
it.
up yourself.
Is that person real?
He talking
I
about
don't know if he's
I'm
real.
not gonna do your homework for you, but he wants us to do.
Actually,
There's
I can just
stuff
put it
on
in
the
the
Yeah,
chat
you do
for
your
you.
I never
homework.
asked. I'll do it. I'll look it
All
up.
I asked you was for a book,
Here,
and you couldn't even
here,
tell me
here it
that. But
is.
you
Because
want
I don't
people to
believe,
show you.
because everybody want to Africanize every fucking thing, and it ain't like that.
Nobody's trying to Africanize anything. I
Yeah,
asked
you are
you.
Morocco.
I
Where,
don't
where
think
the hell
it's
is Morocco at?
Africanized
I
when
just
it's
asked you a
just simple
question about the
facts.
books you read,
But okay.
and you couldn't even tell me.
Yeah,
When the
you
world was
literally,
black?
Father, you asked where the oldest Homo sapien remains are, so I gave you the area, right, which is in North Africa. You asked for the oldest Homo sapien remains, and if we go back in
I don't
another
believe in
species,
Homo sapien. I just told you that I don't believe in Homo sapien and all that bullshit, bro.
Father, if you don't
I
believe
don't
in
You
believe
Homo
in none of
are
that.
Homo
sapiens,
I don't
sapiens.
believe in
wait,
none
hold
of
on,
that, son. I don't believe in none of
hold
that,
on.
bro.
Father, if you don't believe in Homo sapiens, you don't believe in yourself. You just said you're a man, right? Homo sapien, right,
Hey,
is
I
the
don't come from no Homo sapien, none of that shit. I don't
Homo,
believe in
the
none of that.
Latin
You wasting
word
your
is
time with me with
literally
that.
in the etymological tree of the word man.
I
You
don't
get
even give a fuck
man,
about it, son. You
you
wasting your
literally
time with me with
get
that,
man
dog.
from that Latin word. That's literally
Hey,
where it
I'm
comes
telling you
from.
right now.
Hey,
I'm telling you
Sterling,
right
he
now. I don't
rejects
believe in none of
science,
that
bro.
bullshit, dog.
So he
You
Then
ain't
you
wasting
trying to
your
don't
hear
time. I
believe,
don't come
nothing.
then
from
you
that. I
don't
don't believe in
believe
none of that.
you're a man, right? Because Homo sapien literally just means
I don't
what?
believe in the lies, bro. I don't believe
Homo
in
sapien,
them white lies.
Homo sapien
I
is
don't
just
believe in
Latin
none of
for
that shit, son. Nothing.
wise. It's just what Latin for wise human. That's literally what it
You
means in
wasting your
Latin.
time,
So
dog. I
what do
really don't
you
even care
believe
about
in,
that.
Father? I should
I
even
don't
call
believe in
you
none of that
Father because you're
bullshit.
He
not the
doesn't know. He
Father.
doesn't know what he believes in because he said he's a
So,
man, but he
what
rejects
do you
Latin.
believe in? So how do you think humans came out to be, or as you call them,
I
man?
don't.
How
They
do
don't come
you?
from no motherfucking no Homo sapien,
Oh,
no Lucy.
look. I just asked you a simple question. How do you think humans or man came out to be? How do you think? Like, how does that
So
work
you
for
tell
you?
me. You tell me. You know it. I'll tell
I
me.
tell you, I'm
Dude,
asking you the
you too
question. Look, I'm not
aggressive.
about to
And
deal with
like,
stupid
He's
today.
acting like a cornered animal. That's what he's doing.
chill
How you gonna
out.
tell somebody to tell you something, but then
You're
ignore what they're
funny.
telling you? Like, what are you
Not
talking
Y'all
about,
tell
bro?
Yeah.
me.
But when they say it, I don't want to hear that. You wasting your time, dog.
That's what I said. Because you wasting your time with that bullshit. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in nothing that dealing
Now
with
you just
the Homo
contradicting
sapiens,
yourself, man.
no Neanderthals,
Exactly
none of
right.
that bullshit.
If
Wolf.
you don't,
okay.
if you wait, real quick, Father, if you don't believe in any of those Latin titles, why are you calling yourself a man?
Say what?
If you don't believe in any of those Latin titles, right?
I'm just a little old spirit that's running around this country, bro.
So, okay.
I'm a being. I don't own
Guess
this
what?
body. I'm a
Guess
being.
what? The word being can also be tied back to like Greek and Latin as well. By the way,
Hey, guess what? And guess what? The Mayan Indians wrote the languages.
no, they didn't. They
So,
didn't. They didn't
What
write
proof do you
Latin.
have of that?
so
Latin.
You
I'm
making
lying.
assumptions?
Yes,
Like,
yes, you are because Latin comes from
I'm
Mediterranean.
making a son. So they didn't write the languages.
They
The
didn't write
Mayans wrote
Latin.
Latin.
No. Yeah, they didn't
Mayans
write
wrote
Latin.
Latin.
Oh,
wrote
they didn't
all
write Greek either.
languages?
Now.
That's crazy to
You
say.
said they wrote Greek. Mayans wrote Greek.
They wrote
Mayan,
every language?
Actually, hey, real quick, hey, Father,
no.
which Greek did the Mayans write? Which form of Greek did they write? If they did it,
Hey, so y'all don't believe they wrote the down? Y'all don't believe shit, huh? But just
which Greek
everything
did they
African now.
use?
Can
Which
you
Greek
Uh
did
like
they
go
huh.
use?
deeper into the language thing
Yo, nobody
or
said it was African either, Father. I said
the writing
Mediterranean. You know where
thing?
that's at?
I'm just
The
asking.
Mediterranean is not Africa.
Okay, if y'all don't believe it, I have to believe it. Y'all have to believe it. If
Now
they
you
came up with the language barrier and the numbers. But okay.
now you're pouting. You're acting like a toddler now.
So
So
you
they didn't
think
come up with. So
everything
they didn't come.
comes from
So,
America in a
so they
like
didn't create it. That what y'all telling me? They didn't create it.
Mayans didn't create Latin. No,
They created the languages.
they didn't create the languages.
They created their own
Languages
languages,
They
originated
created
different parts.
several different
or they
types of
developed
languages,
their own
bro.
language.
They
Wait,
also created they also created the afterlife rituals also, bro.
so they created the
What?
afterlife ritual for every form of
The
spirituality on the
same
planet.
ones that the same one the Egyptians took over and say that how they got their book, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, how they do
Mm-hmm.
the afterlife and all that shit. They got it from
Mm-hmm.
the Mayans, bro.
They got it from the
They was the
Mayans. All right,
first. They was the first people to do the ritual
Hey,
of the
don't
afterlife.
don't even waste your time with them, Father, man. They ain't trying to hear all
oh,
mythology
here come the
story.
cheerleader.
hold up.
Hey, Father,
Yeah,
real
here
Calm
quick,
comes
down.
the
Father.
Let
cheerleader.
him
I mean,
speak.
if you guys use your own brain instead of the
That's
domesticated,
exactly what I'm
educated
doing. That's how
form
I'm
of
communicating with
information
you.
that you've been given,
Me
you're
communicating with
educated
you
by
is
Sir,
the
I
me
see
enemy
why
using
you're
my
so
and you
brain.
think you
calm.
smart.
Hey,
Hold on.
Father, right?
They
If
gave
they
you a
copy, if
group.
they
They
The
copy,
gave you a
right?
military
If
is
group
the
of
if
crazy.
the
information.
I
Egyptian,
ain't going back though.
if
Hold
the
on.
Go ahead.
Egyptian Book of the
You might as
Dead,
well
right?
deal with True Blood.
You think the enemy would give you any information?
If the Egyptian Book of the Dead is a copy of the Mayans, right? Give me specific parts of the Egyptian Book of the Dead that they stole
You know
from the
when they do
Mayans.
the, you know how they do the, you know how when they do the afterlife when when you wait your fate, Guess what? That's the mirror. That was the mirror
And
the
guess
Mayans
what? That
had
is a
in
Are
South
you?
common.
America where they
Hold
do the
on, hold
ritual. When
on,
they,
hold on,
you
hold on,
no,
Raven.
don't
Hold
cut
on,
me
Raven.
off. You asked me, so I'm gonna
No,
tell
no.
you.
That's why I'm telling her to hold on real quick.
I'm telling you, the mirror they have in South America when they're doing the afterlife, where they sit right there, where those guys with
Yeah,
no
it's
shirt
the
on, sitting right
obsidian
there.
mirror.
They when they had no shirt on and they standing right there, and the guys are sitting on the steps and stuff. Yeah, they're
Uh huh.
waiting their fate for the afterlife. Who
And
else
guess
does
what,
that?
Father?
The
Guess
Egyptian does that.
guess what, Father? Right? That is a common thing amongst different forms of spirituality where you get weighed,
Man,
right,
go on, bro. I
for
just
how
told you
you
where it
live.
come from, bro. I just told you where it come from, bro.
You
I
can't
told
say
you
that's
your
where it
job.
comes from
That's
if
how
you
the
have
fuck you gonna
cultures.
tell me where it come from? It come from
Father,
South America. They come from
if
South
you
You're
would
gonna
America,
ask
if
Maya
you
me a
would
Indians, bro.
question, you're
listen,
gonna keep
if you
blocking
Man,
would
me,
don't worry
bro.
about
listen,
it, bro.
if you would listen for like 10 seconds, right? You can't say it comes from Mayans when there's older civilizations that use the concept of weighing your fate, right? Or judging you based off of how you lived your life to how you're gonna live in the afterlife.
Have you
That's you
seen
can't.
God?
If you notice, they all have the same astronomical stars. They all have it's the same mythology,
Yes,
just
you see a lot of
repurposed and
similarities
renamed.
amongst early human culture,
So
which is what I'm trying to point out. That's the whole point of me
You
saying what
kind
I'm
of
saying.
cherry pick. You can't cherry pick this shit, man.
That's not
they
Accept the
want
true.
shit
to
and keep it
uphold
pushing.
Darwinism
Fuck
because
Darwinism,
if
nigga.
they
Nothing
I'm
find
speaking
about
on
what
my
I
anything that's
real
said is
shit,
older
nigga.
than
Nobody
it,
said
Darwinism.
anything about
that would
Darwin.
Yeah,
debunk the whole Darwinism
nothing
theory.
I
So they
said,
just
nothing I
throw
said,
everything that's
nothing
from
I
over
said
here
was
away.
Darwinism.
Hey,
Tree,
Tree
tree. What are you
Blood,
talking? Tree, yeah.
Tree
What are
Blood,
you
I got a
talking
question
about?
for you too. So, have you read any literature from like black people in the 1800s and 1700s?
I read
Free,
plenty of information. It's just words on paper.
like yeah, from black people though, like
No
black
shit.
people's
That's literally
narratives.
no shit. What are you
I
From
talking about?
mean,
Just
history,
words
it's
on
black
just
paper.
people's,
they can write
think from
anything
black
on
people's
paper,
perspective.
dude. I don't trust paper. I don't trust nothing these
You
people
You
don't
don't
tell me.
trust
So
trust black
what
paper.
do
people.
you trust then?
Do can you prove that there's air that you breathe?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
Oh
I
my.
literally
I'm
can.
done. I can't. I
I
can't.
mean, you guys really want to
We
just
can
Bro,
prove
y'all
So
just
wait,
oxygen.
you
We can
rejecting
get
it.
your
information
knowledge
and
from a higher
They
education.
power?
just
Is that what you're
reject.
saying?
you can prove oxygen exists. You can prove CO2 exists. You can prove that.
What I'm
So we
trying to say is we have been groomed to accept what they tell us.
so
That's
you
what
don't believe in
school
Who is?
is.
oxygen?
Your
Tree, do you
Who is
not believe in
they?
oxygen?
your
Who is
education is
they?
basically just accept what they tell you as truth
Who
and
is
don't ask
they?
questions
So what you're
Actually,
and
telling me
respond
is you
hey,
correctly.
wait,
don't
wait, wait.
read
Time out.
books.
Time
Is
out.
Who
that
is
what
Tree,
you're
they?
telling me?
Tree. When you take a college level science course, right? You don't just accept
Yeah,
what
I've
is
been to
given to you.
college, and then, I mean,
The
the only
whole
thing
Let him
literally one of
talk.
the
Tree,
main
Tree. Let
things
him,
know
you're gonna
about
have to
because
college
do
he has
is
a
is trying
point.
get
to
access.
Let him
disprove
talk, because he has a point.
other scientists.
Because
It's
I
not
took,
just you
That's
accepting it, right?
crazy.
yeah, I took classes in on physics and shit like that. You have
They
to
literally have
test
you
it.
like going against other people's claims that you don't just accept it. Like the whole point of science is if you disagree with something, it's
Oh,
your job to disprove that person, right? And come up with your own
I
scientific
mean,
theory.
Man, I can't
that's a
wait to go to
military
college.
tactic they want you to use.
How is that a military tactic?
Who is they? Like, what do you
They
keep
want
saying
you
they?
to
You mean
use their
people?
form of
Hey,
education to
Tree, I'm in the
disprove
military
it,
and
and
I've
it's
never
not going
used
to
that
be any
tactic a day in my life. I'm in the
information.
military and I've never used that tactic a day in my life, man.
And can you answer who his they is,
Well,
Tree Blood?
it's called romantic warfare. Have you heard of Ovid battle
No, I have not.
on paper? Because Latin is not a spoken language; it's a written language,
I
kind
know
of
people.
like those
I
prescriptions.
know people don't speak
Mm-hmm.
Latin anymore, right? I mean, some people still do, but I know it's not spoken in the majority anymore. That's not
Maybe
an
in
argument I
church
And
made.
it's based
or scholars.
Ovid
Three,
romantic
who is
battleship is
they?
basically right by
Yeah,
metamorphosis,
he not answering the question.
where I
Who is
can turn
they?
you
Just
into
say it the
anything I
same
Tree, can
way,
want
you
you to
tell
man.
us
be on
who
It's
paper.
not.
they is?
As long as someone speaks it, it's not dead. Latin
That's true.
is not
But
a dead language.
Tree Blood, who is they?
Yeah, can you please tell us who they is? Whose
The
side,
agenda,
because I
I mean,
always
the
wondered in these
agenda that
I
you, I
classes.
don't
mean,
Y'all
believe
always
in
say
school
they,
is
it.
they,
basically
but who
one
Just
is
brain
because
with
you
they?
many
tell me
different
Okay, hold on. There's
parts.
too
something,
many
Specific,
people talking at once.
specific.
What do you say, Tree
You
Blood?
you guys are using the brain that they've groomed you to use
Who
instead
is
of thinking
they?
for yourself with your
They
critical mind
groomed.
that's
Who is
related to
they?
nature.
Who is
Tree.
they?
Use your own brain. Don't use the
Who is
brain they
they?
trained you to use.
So
The
you don't want to answer the
education system
question?
that you're trying to uphold right now.
Tree. The issue is not upholding education systems, right? It has to do with the burden of proof. You said oxygen doesn't exist. You just tried to argue that oxygen doesn't exist. You said, "Can I prove
I mean,
oxygen
that's
exists?"
redundant. I'm trying to say that you know your own damn self that oxygen exists. Do I need to have a piece of paper that says oxygen exists on it to prove
Nobody
to you
said you
that it's
had to
true?
have that. You asked me, "Can I prove it exists?" And I said yes.
What I'm
You
trying to
did.
say is, man, why don't you ask yourself instead of using all this rhetoric?
Hey, AJ, does oxygen
But he
exist?
trying to
Yes,
say
it
be open
does. It
minded.
exists.
Be open
Yes,
Yeah,
minded,
I'm
but
trying to
it
say use
does
your own
exist.
critical brain.
Can I
You don't need
comment?
to prove
Hold
this and
on,
prove that.
Tree
You're
Bud.
related to nature.
Hold on, Tree Bud. I'm a prove to you that oxygen exists coming from a nursing standpoint. So we have some residents in the that oxygen drops, and we put a O2 pulsometer on their finger, and they like for it to be like 95% or higher. But sometimes if it fall below 95%, especially like in the 80s, they like for us to put oxygen on them or whatever. So we put the little thing on your finger, and they tell you your oxygen level. Then as soon as we put the oxygen on them, the oxygen level go up. So oxygen most definitely exists. And also, if you can light a match or something and blow the shit up, like it
I mean,
exists.
what I'm trying to say is, I mean, you can answer stuff on your own. You don't need to use their rhetoric to prove something all the time. That's
Can
what
I?
I'm trying to
Oh,
say.
Okay, I see what
who
you're
is
saying.
they? Who is they? You
This
talking about?
education
Thank you.
system that we are stuck on using,
Humans
we
knew we
can't
breathed
communicate.
Man,
in
all
something to
you have
live,
to
right?
do
What
is
science
Education.
does is
you
explain
learn your
how oxygen
history.
I
works.
mean,
That's literally all
Science,
it's doing.
history, education, geography,
It's
all
just
I
this
mean,
stuff
explaining
I
it's
how
have
so
not in no
oxygen
it's
book.
works.
so
Never,
crazy. Like
I
people
never trust.
people
I
go to
never
the
trust what a man
hold
writes
on a
down.
second.
I
People
Thank you.
people people go to the doctor and they go get their car fixed, all this stuff
I mean,
all the
these
time.
doctors,
Which
these doctors ain't
hold on a
curing nothing.
second, hold on a
It's too much
second,
business. They
hold
don't
on a
want to cure nothing.
second, hold on just a second. People go to the doctor, people go get their car fixed, people do all type of stuff, right? Go on a plane, all that carefree. They don't think a second thought about it, and science was all involved in it. But yet, y'all, you saying you
religion
don't
and
trust it.
history is written by the winners of wars. Go
What
back to
war?
the
What was it?
history.
Was it a war on science? Like I'm confused. What war are you
Nah,
talking
Pumpkin,
about?
it was
There's
a
We
go
we
back.
at war right now.
it was a
We're being
war on
Warfare.
invaded
oxygen.
right
That's
now.
what it is.
On
It's
science?
propaganda.
this is
It's
On
so weird.
propaganda.
science?
So many black people have written history.
It's propaganda.
So
Maybe
you
it's a
think all
war.
the
Everything.
history is
You ever
propaganda?
What
read
is
a
Everything is
war?
propaganda?
propaganda.
Right there on the
Why?
floor.
Propaganda. This is propaganda.
And they may wipe
Social
yours
media is the
out.
government. They give
Huh?
you something to look
Hold
at
The
up,
government
wait a
to
is the
minute.
muster
people.
Let me
muster
ask y'all this.
your
Do you think
emotions.
it's just America or is it everywhere?
It's
No,
everywhere.
So you think
it's
they all
everywhere.
collectively fooling the whole world, the whole society?
The whole world is
Everybody.
made of pack. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no,
That's what men do.
I'm
That's what
That's why you see all these
that's what
skirmishes
men
going
do.
on
What do you
worldwide.
mean by men? You talking about like humans
yes,
in
who
Countries
are
can't
general,
even
like
get
they?
it.
Hold
Here,
up, wait, I got
it's
the answer. I
happening
got the
now.
answer, Sterling. Is it
Countries
the
can't even
elite?
get
It's a
Are you
along
talking
war
with
about
right
the
having
now.
are you talking about
borders
the seven
and
families? Are
It's
you
resources.
not open
that's what you're talking
warfare,
about?
but the war is going on
Silent
right
weapons
now.
for quiet wars.
Changing people's
What kind of
minds.
war though?
It's a
It's a
war
Is it
silent
a
being
war.
waged
spiritual
on
It's a
warfare?
paper.
Is that what
silent
it is?
war.
It's a war
No,
being
it's
waged
not
on
silent
paper with
anymore.
education and
you know what I
religion
find
and
crazy about
dogmatic tactics
Right.
they
of
so
domestication.
Now,
anti-science, but they're
with
using a
religion,
phone, and I bet they have a refrigerator in their house. Like,
Well, not anti-science. It's just the
He on
form of science.
Wi-Fi.
That
They will
is
never tell you. They
anti-science.
will
Your
never tell
phone?
you that you have a binary unit. You're a binary unit with the plants. The plants convert
that's not how you
carbon
use that
monoxide
word, bro.
into oxygen,
Binary unit.
and then in return, you convert solar radiation into energy for the plants. And they provide you with
Solar
fruits and
radiation is
vegetables
No,
what?
that
we
you got to go
don't.
to the store and buy your own
when
stuff
Photosynthesis,
now.
right?
someone
That creates
wins,
the food
Photo
for plants. It's
when
a
Oh,
relationship.
someone
It's a
wins a
relationship
what's
between the
war,
happening
sun and
here?
the plant.
what
It's
do
not
is
they?
a.
that
These
Terrence?
guys are funny as
What?
fuck.
Is that
Someone
Terrence
wins a
Howard?
You do,
war.
you learn about how oxygen
When somebody
interacts,
was a
right? You do
war.
in like
Melanin,
third grade.
melanin, and
Encourage.
chlorophyll are
I would
related
encourage
to each other.
everybody on
Melanin
this
is
panel,
not chlorophyll. Melanin is
go
not
back
chlorophyll.
as far as you can in
Melanin
history.
is the
Study
by.
warfare. What did they do?
Bro, all of
What
y'all are
was their
saying dumb
goal?
shit at the same time. You making my
Okay,
brain hurt.
when you go from there,
Like, what the fuck?
Like, what is going
Man,
on, bro?
Bro, Pumpkin, I haven't been in one
you're
of
gonna
these lives
see
in
it
so
time and
long.
time again. Time and time again. I'm talking way back.
Our
I'm
theories,
talking
though.
about
One at a
before
time. One at a
slavery.
time.
I'm talking.
Can I
I'm
say
talking
something here?
about.
Can I speak to the prompt?
Did
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just say
Go
Genghis
ahead.
Let me
Khan?
let
Hold
me
on,
say
time out,
something
time
to the
out.
Yeah,
prompt.
Let
Let me
him
What?
say
speak.
something to the prompt.
they didn't
All right, it
wage
Let
said
war.
the
him finish
They
because I really
majority.
waged
want to know what he
war,
got on
but
Genghis Khan.
what? What was their goal? They changed religion. They wanted, of course, resources, but they changed religion.
Who did?
Since then,
He's talking about Genghis Khan, I think.
yeah, all the way to
What
Genghis
religion?
Khan.
What religion did he practice?
Who are you?
He
Bro,
had,
What?
he
they was
had,
What
I'm
here's the
practicing
confused.
thing.
Buddha, bro.
Now,
The Mongols are
every,
practicing Buddhism,
every,
bro, and then they're also
when he
their
conquered,
animal.
Genghis,
what
Genghis Khan
changed?
did, he didn't
Religion
practice no religion.
changed.
The
They
He
Mongols
didn't
are
had
practice
practicing
to
their
worship
cultural
what he
religion plus
worshipped.
Buddhism, bro. What are you talking about?
no. What I'm talking about is no, he didn't. Genghis Khan didn't practice no religion. Matter of fact,
I
he
said the
told. Matter of fact,
Mongols.
hold up. Matter of
Yep,
fact, he told his
yep,
soldiers, you can
hmm
practice your religion all you want, but you're gonna do what I tell you."
yep.
He practiced no religion. That's why he was able to
What are we
sweep his
looking at
army.
now?
That's why
What
he
are
was
we
able
looking
to
at
take his
now?
army. It's not now. I'm just responding to what you said. I ain't
Yeah.
talking about now. You said
hmm
religion, and he practiced no religion.
Okay.
Now we
Now
going to
going forward,
Hold on. AJ was saying
okay.
the Mongol
I
but
said
then
he
general.
said
going
the
forward,
Mongols.
go
Like the guy that
go
like the
all
general,
the
the
way back.
commander.
That's what I'm
Hold on,
talking about.
hold on. The commander that
hmm
like conquered Baghdad, he practiced Buddhism. The one that ended the golden age of Islam, he was a Buddhist.
Literally was a
Who?
Buddhist.
But what golden age of Islam and Buddhism got to do with what you talking about?
Holy shit. Oh my fucking God, man. Jesus Christ.
That's two. No,
Did y'all
no,
know
that's two separate.
Caves closes at 2 o'clock?
That's two
All
separate
right.
things.
Hurry, man.
Yeah, see how stupid that sounds, just saying random stupid shit. So, Pumpkin, have
Man,
my mod powers back. I'll be in here on a regular now. You know, I
What
had to
happened?
take a little break. I got kind of overwhelmed the other night, and it was just too much stupidity.
I
Okay,
just got back recently.
I got to I got to make some room, some squish some stuff around and
That's fine.
this is crazy.
Rico, it's only 30 spots. Have
Pumpkin,
Faxes say anything yet? Faxes?
Yeah, I was saying
I wanted
something.
to. I definitely want to say something to the prompt though, when it says that majority of Black Americans have indigenous DNA at different levels. Well, I would switch that around and say that the majority of people on this planet has African DNA at different levels.
We came
why?
Now
from
Why
if
do you
we
want to
came
I
switch
from
wouldn't
that?
Africa, why are we just now
I
being
wouldn't say they
classified as
have
African
I wouldn't say they
American?
have
Didn't we
Them
been
just words.
DNA. I wouldn't say
classified as
Them just
that.
words.
African when we came off the damn ships?
Dude, them just words. Yeah, we
We
were.
were
We were from
classified as
Africa when we
Negro.
came off the ship. We even called ourselves
Yeah,
African.
I
We
wouldn't
founded the
say
Nah,
everybody.
were you there when they was
Hold on a
calling
second,
themselves
y'all.
African?
Hold on a
Nah, I'm
Well,
second,
hold
real
high,
on.
quick.
y'all.
I live in the city.
Hold on.
But I know
I live in the
Mr.
who
city.
I
Demonte,
am.
Mr.
So how
Uh,
can
Demonte,
you be an illiterate
hold
Tree,
African?
Tree, can you hold
on.
on?
Holy shit.
I
Damn.
wouldn't say everybody have African DNA, but if we go by the out of Africa theory, everybody's like human origins period start from Africa, but like saying that everybody got African DNA, that's too far of a stretch.
I think he meant
Now
like everybody.
people,
I think he meant like everybody has a genetic connection back to Africa if the further you go back. But like saying DNA, you got to be specific.
well,
Like
yeah,
when
I
you're
agree
talking about
with
like
that
DNA and
that
whatnot.
Hold on. I
statement.
was specific. It said at different levels, and I said African blood at different. Europeans will come up with 2 to 3% sub-Saharan African in their
Well,
DNA.
yeah, I
Which
don't know.
Europeans? Which
You ever
Yeah.
hear
European?
that?
The one over here in America, or the one on Europe? Which Europeans? because
Beg your
the
pardon.
white people
Any of
over
them.
here, the
Any
white
of them.
people, hold on, the
Any of them.
white people over here on this side of the world, if they come up with African DNA, of course it's due to the history of this country. But the
No, it's
ones
not.
over
Oh,
I
in
mean, the
I'll
ones
leave
Europe,
that
in
there.
Europe too. They
I'll leave
they
that there.
they get it sometimes because
I'll
I
Spain
leave
mean,
that there.
and
yeah,
Italy.
sometimes it depends on where they live
They
at,
right
especially
across the water.
southern Europe, southern Europe, But it just all depends. But you ain't gonna expect somebody from like Scandinavia or somewhere to,
Yes,
you
they
know,
do. They have 3% or less sub-Saharan DNA. Yes,
You
they
think
do.
so?
I mean, I
No
don't know
problem.
about
I
that.
mean, the
No
white
problem.
man is the
unless
albino
it's
African.
recent.
No problem.
I mean, but they
No,
did
that's not
discover
albinism.
they
That is
did
not.
discover
No,
West
that's not how
African
that works.
DNA in England, like in the 8th century. So I mean, but unless they doing more excavations in these countries to find out things, we ain't gonna know because that's what sign is. It's always updated. You get that new update on your phone.
Free blood. Can you
Yeah,
repeat that one more time?
let facts talk. I don't think facts said
Oh, okay.
anything. Go ahead, facts.
But it says majority of Black Americans have a indigenous. I mean, I, I don't know how to answer that question. I ain't gonna lie to you. But then it
Wait,
says,
you in
but
agreement that majority of Black Americans have it, or is it something somebody else said?
I mean, majority. I don't know. But shit, let me. Yeah, I don't know on that one though. I'm gonna just say I don't know on that one.
We would have to be tested to even answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
you
it's
can
like,
ask nature, man. Nature will
and
tell
it's
you.
like, and it's like
All
on
right,
average,
hey,
how many
time
of us
out,
have been
please,
tested for it though?
real quick. Time out, time out. Hold on, Tree.
Yeah.
Whenever you say nature, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't know if you guys have ever had any past lives. If you
Past
have,
lives.
We asked for it.
an old soul,
Mm-hmm.
you can. I mean, you can laugh all you want, but you can have dreams from other lives.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Your
So
soul
you
your
believe in
No,
soul may
Raven,
be.
you
reincarnation?
don't. You don't see what he's saying. Stop it, Raven.
I do see what he's saying. He believe in
And then
reincarnation.
if your third ain't on, you don't. I
Yeah,
mean, you
I
don't
see
have
what you're
access to
saying.
encrypted information.
Well,
I see
shit, I
what you're
must have had some
saying.
crazy past lives then,
Did
'cause
you
them
have
dreams
dreams
was
as a
crazy.
child also?
Yeah, I mean, we used to
Mm-hmm.
go fishing with the bear, go fishing with the bears, and they was
All right.
fishing and eating berries just like us. We was connected with nature.
I
They
don't believe in
we
reincarnation. I'm
weren't
gonna be
scared.
real with
The
you.
animals were not scared of us. Why do you think when they go hunting, they hide in a tree and then they shoot the animals?
They don't just
Because they
hide.
don't
You
want
know
them
how
to
many
trust
times
us no
humans get
more.
attacked?
Animals
Humans
have a
also get
flight or
attacked by wild animals.
flight or fight.
And
Yeah,
also,
but
Great.
when
Ooh.
homewreckers come and cut down, they got the audacity to come cut down a tree that was a house before they cut it down,
So
and then build a cabin in the
so
woods.
tree
And
blood,
now
are
you
you
got
like
bears running
how do
around
I put
like
this?
bums digging in the trash can looking for food. So
How do I
yeah, that's
put this?
probably
Like,
why I'd be glad when one of them coyotes or bears get one of their ass and eat them. They get some
you'll
get
be
back.
glad
I'll
if they
be
got you.
well, do
rooting
you
for
What
drive
them.
about
a
if they
car?
got you?
What does that have to do with anything?
You live in a house.
That's
You
part
live in
of the
a house. Wait,
problem.
real quick.
That's
You
literally
live in
part
a
of the
house,
problem.
right? That most definitely got some wood up in there. You can't even say it
Your
don't, right?
phone,
So let me
your
just say this,
computer,
right?
the
If an
freaking chair
animal
you're
What
was
probably
about
to
sitting
brick?
in, or the bed you're laying on.
if a wild animal was to attack you, right, and unalive you, would you be like grateful in that moment of you losing your life?
No, I wouldn't even put myself in the area like that where if I'm not,
Would you think you
protected.
deserved it though?
I
Hell
mean, you
no.
got.
Getting attacked by an
But
animal.
But
Do you
wouldn't
I
think
that
you
be the
didn't
mean,
circle of
deserve
no,
it?
life
but
or
I'm
some
not
shit?
going. I'm not going down destroying the habitat neither.
But you
So
still are. Wait a
that's
minute.
kind of
You are
like that's
still
kind of like oh that's
participating.
kind of like
You are still
going.
participating though.
That's kind of like going swimming in the ocean and
You are
getting
still a
bit by a shark.
participant though.
You could have just
You're
went to the
you're still
pool and didn't
participating
have
in
to
all
worry
this
about
stuff you're
that.
talking about. Oh my god, dude! Like You say all this stuff, but yeah, you don't realize you still participate in all
Yeah,
that.
you are complacent and
Like
delusional.
you're
I'm quite
still.
aware of what's going on, and
But
just
I'm saying,
because
Tree,
I went to college too, and it really didn't do much for me.
all humans are
It's cool.
complacent and
Just
pollution of the
because you didn't
planet,
use
right?
your
I mean, you're
opportunity
trying
well
to
doesn't mean you
put
did.
yourself on a higher position because you what you
No,
got
I'm
you got
saying
a
I'm
master's
not.
or a bachelorette
I'm
or some shit.
acknowledging the
College
fact
ain't,
that I'm not.
college
hold
ain't
on.
for
Taylor,
everybody.
you should though.
I know carpenters who make far more money than college educated people.
Yeah, like is you a
Thank you.
What
hippie?
does that have to do with what we were just
Is you a
talking about?
hippie or something, dude?
Who, me?
Both of
Me?
y'all.
What's a hippie? What the hell is a hippie?
You
You
know
was a
what?
hippie. Come on, dude. Come on.
So
No,
What
it
is
ain't got
that?
nothing to
You a
do. I mean,
hipster.
we was
Y'all
really.
was
I mean,
I
hipsters.
mean,
that's
they
the,
wouldn't have
I mean,
agriculture in
hold on, wait
Miami
a minute. Can I ask you
University if
something,
they
True
didn't
Blood? Do
study
you
us
do you
first.
eat meat?
Where do you think that those colleges came from? They were studying us, taking notes.
Do
And
you
then
No.
once
eat
they had
meat, True
enough notes
Blood?
to fake it till they make it, that's when they got rid of us on them so-called plantations
No.
and replaced us.
No.
What are
No.
you
Replace us
talking
with
about?
who?
I mean, you can put two and two together instead of reading some chicken scratch they gave you and
So
told
two
you.
and two, how? Hold up, wait. How did you come up with this information? How? Where did it come from?
By using my own brain
No, 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 no,
instead of
no,
the
no, no.
one
You
that
no, you
was
can't just
groomed
say
and
using your
trained.
own brain. That's like saying, you know what?
Okay, let
Tree.
me ask you
I
this.
don't
Let
get
me
it.
ask you this. Right. If you have a
Like that's
handful of
stupid.
seeds
No.
that are all different, would you water them all the same and expect them to grow?
Can you say that one more time? I spaced out because yeah.
If you have a handful of seeds and they're all different,
Mhm.
would you water them all the same
in the
and expect them
beginning,
to grow?
in the beginning,
What you planting them in? What type of soil? Like there's like
I'm trying to prove a point. Would you water them the same and expect them to grow?
in the
Because
beginning,
that's kind
yes.
of what the education system is. They teach everybody the same to use one brain instead of being yourself.
that's make a point with.
If that was the case,
Honestly, at this point, I think everybody should just be
yeah, bro.
a
No.
whole
Real quick, right?
mind
He's trying
mind
to make the
mind.
argument that diversity is completely shut off. But if that was the case, we wouldn't have different job fields, and we wouldn't have people that are able to perform at different
Yeah,
levels.
but your
Nobody.
Hey,
logic
Tree
theory
Blood,
is
this ain't
still
no
based the
iPod.
same,
I don't
and
agree with
you're
AJ
kind of
or Sterling.
domesticated to accept what they tell you is true and use their
Free
tactics to come to a
academia
reason.
operates off of evidence. It's not just I'm gonna say this and you gotta believe it, right? Evidence is accumulated to be able to teach these certain things.
Okay, and evidence is all outside. All forms of education
Well,
is
hold on,
Oh,
Tree
no
outside.
Blood.
shit, it's
Geography is
outside.
not
That's where
on
you
So
the
got
Tree
to get
map.
it
Blood.
It's
from.
outside.
Tree
It's
Blood.
not.
Do you disagree that 2 plus 2 equals 4?
No, 2 times 2 is 4. You're wrong.
They
What?
both
Two
equal
times
four.
two?
Both equal four. Both do. Two
And I
times
think
two
that
equals
I
four.
think you should teach
Two plus two equals four.
subtraction and division before addition, because you wouldn't know what a 1 is unless you had
Please
an empty
excuse my
stomach
dear
to
Aunt
know the
Shannon.
power of a whole. You have to know
Free.
the
That's not how numbers work, okay? But
Well,
the
that's
fact that you just
numbers are just glyphs,
No,
just
well,
like
whatever.
letters are just
But
symbols.
but they don't lie.
I mean,
You can call them whatever you like.
yeah. I mean, they
They
don't lie,
don't
but
lie. Exactly.
if you taught it wrong, they ain't gonna tell you if it's
Mhm.
right or wrong.
Tree, you just said you agree with division and everything, right? So therefore, like you agree with a form of academia that you're so against, right? You agree with
Yeah,
math.
I mean, I have no choice but to use it, but I don't trust nothing they give us
No, that's not what I
as to
said. I
be,
said you agree with it.
genuine. They ain't,
You agree. You
the only
agree
thing
with
they do
math.
truthful is lie. So I'm not gonna trust nothing
You
they give
agree
me.
with math, right? And you learned math in school, right?
Yeah, I learned math in school.
And you agree with it, right?
Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes?
When
Just
it
when I
makes
tell you
sense.
Stop asking him
sometimes.
questions. Just stop.
The sun
Please.
moves left or right,
I
brother.
mean, you gonna either agree with her, or
So something ain't right.
you gonna
Right,
either agree
you
with her, or
can't
you
be
gonna flaunt.
lukewarm.
You gonna agree with her, or you're not gonna pass to the next grade. This is how it
You
is.
got to.
I mean, shit, I graduated high school when I was 15.
Okay, so you guys had agreed with the math.
Right.
And the
Yeah,
science.
I mean,
And the
Right.
enemies.
I mean, I
Right.
kind of
I'm
got
just
in trouble
saying
because
too.
I asked too many questions. So
That's the
you
same
know,
excuse I've been
I
hearing
don't
every
understand.
time.
I don't want to understand. I
You
rather
ask too
comprehend
many
and ask
questions in
questions.
school.
You
Yeah,
rather
That's the
no
same
understand
thing.
and
teacher,
comprehend.
no teacher
Same
is
thing.
gonna get mad at you for asking questions, or you're not gonna get in trouble for
How
asking
you
too
know
many
that
questions.
My teachers
were you
love
in
when I
class
ask
with me? They
questions.
said, "Oh, you
You know what?
disrupting the
Dude,
class."
here
And
is
preachers really
Yo,
don't like that. Preachers will say,
he's a
"Why don't you
troll.
wait till after service and we can have a more in-depth talk about that
Where
scripture?"
is this going?
Because
Where
they
is
don't
this?
want
They
you to fuck their pockets up asking them type of
not
questions.
about their pockets or their message. Or their message.
Because they sell
That,
dreams. Only difference
did you
between
just
a pimp and a
compare
pastor
school?
is one only works on Sunday
And
Tree,
selling
Jude,
dreams.
parents
tree,
sell dreams. Parents tell their
tree,
children they can be anything they want. Everybody
tree.
sells dreams.
But tree, right? You're comparing math to religious dogma. Why? Why are you doing that?
Because
You're a troll.
it all comes from religion. In the beginning was
Math?
the word. Yeah, I mean, your education system is got dogma all through it
You do
and
better
garbage.
Math.
saying that everything came from math than to say everything came from religion.
The commandments, the have and have not, the scripture, the word, it's all based on it has an origin. Everything has an origin, and it's
Nobody
not
disagrees
Africa.
that everything has an origin, but we're talking about math though, and how it's not religious dogma. You're not making any sense.
No, I guess it's just going over your head, or
No.
yeah. You're not the smartest
You're
motherfucker
not
on the
processing
planet.
it in your own brain before saying it out loud.
No, you
That's
just
the
don't
issue.
understand my brain because I don't use my brain like you use yours. I'm not.
Oh my God, Jesus! Thank you for saying that. You don't use
I
it.
told y'all.
No, I don't use my brain the way
one of them
you've been
brothers,
trained to
man.
use yours.
You one
I
of them
use
brothers,
my
man.
brain on my
Hold
own
up. So
because
True
I own
Blood,
it.
can I ask you a question? Because I asked you this, and you just like
I'd rather be
went
crazy
over.
than think
So
like
like,
y'all.
where do you get your information from?
For me,
Now you ready to tell you that from his own brain.
I'm glad. No.
Okay, wait. And where
Raven,
did your
Raven.
brain get this information from?
the chicken scratching narratives that they put on paper
So you
and
use
want you
that
to
just
believe.
so you twist stuff around. That's what it is. Is that what
No,
it is? But
I
you
question
do though.
everything.
You assume. You twist stuff around because you think it's
Okay, yeah,
wrong, right?
okay, you're
Wait.
using your philosophy and reason theories that they've
Tree,
groomed you to
you just
use
tried to be
very well.
philosophical with your seed analogy, right? You just tried to do that, right? So what I'm about to break down for you, right? If
You ain't
everything
breaking
comes.
down nothing, man.
If
Just go ahead
everything,
and tell me what you gonna say.
if everything comes from you, right? How do you determine if it's right or wrong? Like, what
What do
is
you
your,
mean if everything
what
comes from me?
process of elimination are you using?
Mental cultivation through verbal brainstorms.
What the fuck?
Wait, can you say that one more time? Just one more time.
Have any of y'all ever
When you
watched that show called
win.
In Living Color? Have any of
You
No,
are
y'all
a
ever seen?
unicorn. I'm gonna start calling y'all
why
that.
thank you. When you recollect and retrospect and go through your mental Rolodex and then reconnect, have a mental breakdown by having
What
The
mental
is
mental
a
breakdown.
verbal brain? What is a
and then
verbal
build it back
brainstorm?
up.
What
I
is a
know
verbal
one thing.
brainstorm?
I'm a comedy writer. I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun with this conversation.
Yeah,
This
well,
is definitely,
it's a divine comedy, ain't it?
this is going. I don't know which
So
one of the comedians I
you
write
use the
for.
process
That
of
might be.
elimination with your own, like, you don't have any other information. You
He
don't use no
said he
outside
Oh,
talked.
I have
source.
plenty of
You
information.
are the
Yes, I
source
got repressed.
Raven,
I got encrypted information
Raven, this
that
is what he
in your
said.
can
brain.
be extracted now due
He
to
said he
solar
talked to
maximum.
himself. That's what he said. That's how he like. That's his process of elimination. He talks to the
Okay,
voices in his
are
head.
you familiar with the curse of Kali Yuga?
No, I don't know about no curse of Kali Yuga.
I
Do you know about the curse of Kingu and Kali Yuga being over
Can you
with?
put that in the chat and spell it out?
I swear to God, he's
Yeah.
sober. I know he's sober. He is straight sober.
No, stop.
This is him for
Can you
real.
put that in the chat? Just type it in the chat so I can look it up.
For what?
So I can
So
look
she
it
can look it
up.
up.
Look,
Which
I
one
want
you want?
knowledge.
I
I
mean,
want to
it's
see what you're talking about.
Kali
You
Yuga.
apparently you're Google, so
No, no. Just explain it, Tree. Just explain the curse, man. Just explain it.
Kali Yuga is kind of like a calendar. It was supposed to be in I think it's Hindu. It's like I think it's 60,000 years where the people were disruptive and had no communion with each other, and everybody was swindling and being crooked. It's supposed to be the Dark Age, but it was supposed to be over in 2025. And the
Well,
curse of King Boo.
that wasn't 60,000 years ago, though.
Yeah, I don't know how many years it was. Game
Yeah,
of
see,
years.
bro, you 60,000 years ago. You know that's around the time fucking humans was migrating out of Africa, right? That's like the start.
No, that's a theory that hasn't been proved. It's a theory.
That's not a theory, but it's not a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory.
Okay. Anyway.
I don't have any ape ancestry, and
Nobody said
when you say out of Africa, that means
nobody does.
When you say out of Africa, that's the Darwin theory of evolution.
No, it's not. Hold on, real quick.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Hey, time out. I'm gonna use my mod powers. I'm calling a timeout on the play real quick. Okay, let me just break it down for you. Then you can tell you a little spiel about the curse of Kali Yuga. Okay.
Yeah.
Out of Africa is referring to Homo sapien, right, or other Homo species migration out of Africa, right? Homo means human. It's literally about human migrations. That is what out of Africa is. When you talk about apes, ape is a broad category. Okay, it's a very broad category, right? It includes gorillas, orangutans, chimps, bonobos. And it includes humans, right?
Okay, what about so we know.
It includes
You're talking about Lucy,
humans.
right?
No, we're not talking about Lucy. Lucy's an Australopithecus, right? That is an evolutionary ancestor, right? We're talking about
out of Africa. Yeah, that's your ancestor.
Lucy is not about out of Africa. Lucy is an Australopithecus.
So is that your ancestor?
It's an evolutionary ancestor, not a direct ancestor.
Okay, if you evolve from apes, how come the orangutans and gorillas are not evolving into humans?
Why would
Is every bird the same bird?
No. He's not listening. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, I don't.
It's still a bird, though, right?
I'm falling for it. I'm not.
Why would a gorilla turn into?
Is that the simplest way you could?
Well, it's part of evolution, isn't it? If you evolve from apes, shouldn't apes be evolving?
Tree, actually,
are we not still apes?
Yeah, Tree. You should ask yourself this question, right? Why is a gorilla not turning into a chimp? What do you know why, Tree?
Do fish have to go to swimming school?
You didn't even ask him. You didn't even answer the
Oh my god.
Because it's kind of redundant. I'm not going.
Tree. Why isn't a
because a monkey and a monkey and apes are two different species.
That's not a species, by the way. But that's not what a species is.
Well, monkeys have tails and apes don't.
Monkey and ape aren't species.
I'm not trying to be politically correct
but I'm just letting you know because allow somebody who understands the topic to correct you, right? That's not a bad thing to get corrected, right? But what I'm saying is, why don't y'all ever ask how come an orangutan doesn't turn into a gorilla? Why do y'all always ask why don't these other things turn into humans?
Because you want to uphold that everything comes from Africa, and how can everything come from Africa when they don't even have water?
You just put a whole other argument inside of one. This is why I have an issue with you, right? You keep talking about you use your brain, but you don't understand things you disagree with.
No, you just want me to go with your rhetoric.
No, I want you to understand.
Everybody didn't come from Africa.
I encourage debate, right? But if you're gonna disagree with something, at least understand it in the simplest form. For example,
and see that's another thing I don't understand. I'm not in service by an overseer.
I don't think it's that you don't understand.
I'm not gonna stand under overseer.
How about you understand?
You understand, you just don't accept it.
No, understand that's another curse on paper where you put yourself in a domesticated position. Domesticated position saying that you understand the command.
He can't be wrong if everything comes from him. That's how it works in his head. He can't be wrong.
Somewhere along the line, he was wrong about
everybody's.
Okay, so Tree Blood.
Hold on.
Tree Blood, I looked up the curse of Kali Yuga. Is that how you say it? How you say it?
Hold on, wait, hold on.
I'm pretty sure it would correct the spelling for you.
Hold on, Tree Blood, hold on. What is this that you put in the chat? Albert William Monroe Charter, 55th Massachusetts Regiment. What is that about?
That's where I come from. That's my kin. Harvard, graduated in the 1800s, but he fought. His father fought in the 55th Massachusetts. Y'all remember that movie called Glory with Denzel Washington? The 54th, the first black regiment that fought
in the
I never
Civil
watched
War.
it.
Is there not
Yeah,
a book
it was
on them?
out
I
of
swear there's
out
a
of
book on them.
Boston, Massachusetts.
There's actually there's
My
books.
my people, they fought in the 55th. They were the second black troops, all black troops that fought in the Civil War. I know where I come from.
Wait a minute though.
I
I got a question.
trace my all the way until 18 in the 1800s. Okay, it was James Monroe Trotter,
There's one more left. You can have it.
but that's as far as I could go back. I couldn't go back on my mother's side because she was the only child of an only child, and we had Native Americans on my mother's side. I
So
traced it
Okay.
back. No,
Alpha,
I traced it. I traced it back as far as I could.
have you
I can
ever
only do it on my father's side.
have
Oh,
you
so
ever
you're
heard
Afro
of the
Indigenous or something?
Colonial Marines?
Colonial Marines? Yeah, I heard of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you had
And who were
Charles
they?
Ball. Charles Ball was one of them
They were the first. That was the first black regiment.
that fought for the
That
Americans or
fought
the
in
British.
no, they fought in the Revolutionary War.
Oh
For
In
the
yeah,
the
Americans?
Revolutionary
1812.
War. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was before the 50. I understand the
Yep.
history of the 55 and 54, but
But there
nobody
was
seems
many
to
black
want
regiments before that.
Yeah.
exactly.
Way
That's
before
why.
that.
So let's not give them all the glory. They
Nah.
deserve
Yeah.
some of it, but not all of it.
Right. The
Like
Revolutionary War.
with
Yeah,
the
I
Tree Blood
remember
though.
as a child. I remember
Colonial Marines.
Christmas Addicts.
Tell Tree Blood to come back.
Tree Blood, come
He was
back
the
up. I
first
still
one
want to
that
know
was
about that
killed.
curse.
1880,
Christmas Addicts.
1770. That's
Revolutionary War.
1770.
You're right. And that
Yeah.
was what was that? 1912?
What was
What,
1912?
1812, something like that?
No,
Yeah.
that was 1770.
What the
70,
fool? Whoa.
Christmas Addicts.
1770, killed in the
Yeah.
Boston Massacre.
Yeah,
Yep.
Christmas Attic was the black man on the painting that sparked the fight between the British troops and then the people that were against them, right? And that's
Right.
famous. He was the first person killed.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
unalive. My
was
bad.
fighting. He wasn't alone. There was a lot of, and it
5
was
people were
about
killed.
revolution. We don't want a king. You're not going to dictate us. Yeah. Laid it on the line. And where were we after that? A black man fighting alongside Europeans, invaders, really, is what they were, wanting freedom. From that time all the way to where I'm talking about, as far as I could go back, Civil War. And even after that, after Reconstruction, World War One, World War Two.
Yeah.
Come on. Who are we? You better know your history. Go back as far as you can. Find out who you are, what they fought for.
So you saying we the indigenous people?
Indigenous people or Native Americans. They are indigenous to this land that we are on right now.
Okay, so but how would that
The
benefit us though as a
continent of
people right now?
Africa, we indigenous. I think we are the original man. We are closely related.
Oh, okay.
We're closely related, but indigenous to this land, Native Americans. Stole it.
So do you think? Hold up. Do
European
you think
stole
Native
it.
American? Do you think all humans are like are separate from each other?
Yeah,
No, we're all
yeah.
connected.
Ho-
I think we're all connected.
Well,
But I think the original, it came from the continent of Africa.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I see what you're saying there. I thought you meant like there's different kinds of human beings, and, like
Oh
humans.
no, no,
Now you down there below me, what did you say? Because
not
I
at
heard you
all.
say yeah.
Not at all. I think the origin, the original man, came from the continent of Africa.
Okay, I
But
see
what
what
I'm
you're
saying,
saying
who
there.
is indigenous to North America, the United States, Native Americans.
Okay, at least you're saying that. At least you're not
Right.
crazy.
don't forget them to mention Mexico and Canada too, because that's North America. They were indigenous there too.
Right,
It's all
exactly.
connected if you think
And
about it. You really don't have to separate it out.
hell, Alaska,
Indigenous
same
too.
thing. Australia, who were indigenous in Australia? Not European.
Others, different humans were not the same or look the same, but
Nah,
that's
what
not
they
what I
call
was
them?
saying. I was
You
saying,
can
like, do you
call them.
think they're
Look
different
at their
Hold
look
up,
species?
at
hold
their
up, hold up.
features.
Like,
Let's understand what
Look
the
at
young
their
lady asked.
features.
Let's understand what the young lady's asking before we try to give a definition. What you saying, young lady?
who, me?
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was reading a comment.
Yeah,
Oh,
he me 144K Israelite type fool said there are different humans. We're not the same or look the same. You're not the same as you Hamites. Just know that.
I tell you
Who
what,
is who is
I bet you.
indigenous in Australia? Who is
Huh?
who was there first?
Me
The
or
Aboriginals were there
the
first.
Black
Yeah,
people,
Aborigines.
what they call
Aborigine.
Aborigines.
Okay,
Yeah,
what do they
that's
look like?
Oh, I'm good.
They
I'm
kind of
glad.
that's a
dark.
Hey,
label.
real quick, I love this argument, Black. I love
They
this argument.
black.
That's a label, and they didn't call
Uh-huh.
themselves that.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
I
the
love this
type of
argument, right?
bigotry.
Because the issue is, right, they try to be like, oh, yeah, you see how these indigenous people look? Therefore, every indigenous group should look like that across the board. But what they fail to realize is this group has evidence backing their migration. Plus, they have the genetics to show they were, and other stuff showing that they were there first, with the first group to migrate there. When it comes to the Americas, there isn't no evidence that shows that Black Americans migrated here first prior to these other groups. We lack that evidence, right, to back up your claim of us
Hold
being
up, prior
the
to what other
Aboriginals.
groups? When you say prior in America, prior to what other groups? Then did the Native American tribes or the
Yes,
European?
the indigenous American
Okay,
tribes, right?
okay,
Paleo
okay.
Siberian
I got you.
peoples.
All
Oh,
right, I got you. That's all I
okay.
need to know.
Every
I'm about to go
indigenous,
fucking.
hold on, all the way from Australia
Uh-huh.
to the United States.
Uh-oh.
No, no.
What do they have in common? What do they
Nothing.
have in common?
What do the
The
Native
indigenous
Americans and the
people.
Australian Aboriginals have in common?
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah. What do we? What
No,
do
no,
they have
not
in
we, right?
common?
Because you haven't established the
It's
fact that
not
we got here
Dutch.
first. No,
It's
listen,
not
just listen
European.
real,
It's
just listen real quick,
English.
Who
right?
is indigenous to that?
Just listen real quick, right? You can't say what do they have in common with us, right? When we're not the group that's established as the indigenous Americans. What you should be
Facts.
asking is what do they have in common with actual indigenous Americans, right? What they have in common is they have the proof so that they got here first compared to other groups that reside on their continent.
Mhm.
But if we're talking about how they compare to us, we don't really relate to them at all besides us having a similar skin tone. Other than that, that's it.
You
That's
hear
pretty
that,
much
King
it.
David? You hear that shit?
Man,
Ooh,
hey, listen, bro.
why do you summon him?
When a
I don't,
person
I don't,
when a person invades
I can't understand how people is allowing other
language,
people
it's
to
all
tell
about
them that
language
y'all is this.
sometimes.
King
Why the
David, you
fuck
need
is
to
you
get off
steady
them
talking while I'm
stairs.
talking, bro? The fuck is wrong with this dude, bro?
Hold up,
God
Albert's
damn.
nice.
So what I'm trying, Albert, right? Albert, you there?
You're
Albert, you
muted,
there?
Albert.
You there,
No,
Albert?
he's muted. He's muted.
What I'm trying to point out is, right, that argument that y'all always try to use about comparing the phenotype of one indigenous group and saying that other one should look like this because that one looks that way is ignorant, right? Because you ignore genetics, you ignore DNA, you ignore migration patterns, and you ignore, right? You ignore like oral stories, right, or oral traditions, right? Which is all the requirements to establish who got to a place first, by the way. So just by putting us in that position when we don't have that evidence to show that we got here before Native Americans, that's ignorant.
I go back as far as I can, and I let history teach me the rest. I'm
Well,
a history buff.
And how far do you go back
in a
personally? This is
lot
a
of
personal
different
As
question,
far as
right?
I can.
No
But then a lot of
generalization, right?
times in
Common
history,
sense tells me
No, I'm
since
saying,
they
right?
the
come,
rest.
Right,
since they come,
no generalizations, right? Albert, how far do you go back with your own family, right, in terms of what you've been able to discover?
I go back to the 1800s.
Yes, right, and if we know anything about the 1800s, right, that is not prior to when humans first got to the Americas. So what evidence do you have from the 1800s shows that you got here before Native Americans?
Evidence?
Yes.
No real evidence, but history tells me a story.
Yes, but what
I
is that
know.
story? How does it show that you got here before Native Americans?
When did Native Americans first
No,
get
no,
here?
real quick.
No.
What does that story show? How does it show you got here before Native Americans?
I go back in history.
I know that. You just said that.
No.
I'm
Hold
saying,
on.
what does the story say?
you gotta put that yak down.
What the story says is war. War
Gotta put that yak down.
conquers. Hold on. When they conquer, they change your religion. They kill your language.
Stay on the line, please, real quick.
People can't even talk to each other because sometimes when they decimate you, they take away your language. They
But
take
answer the
away your
question.
identity. That's
Answer the
what war
question.
does.
Answer the question. Had nothing to do
So
with war.
I just did.
No, you
But you
didn't.
Just
did
did.
though.
No,
So
you didn't.
Now, hold on. Do you know your?
No,
No,
Demetrius,
I would ask
I'm
you.
gonna re-ask the
No, I
same
would ask you the
question.
same question.
No.
How far back
You
do you
didn't.
go
You
in
didn't
your?
answer. You can't
Where do
ask me
you
a
come
question.
from, brother?
You
I could
can't
go
ask.
farther back than
Where
you.
do you come from?
Hold
I'm
on, real quick, right?
asking you now.
You can't ask me a question if
How
you didn't even.
far? Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my mod powers. I hate doing that though, but you gotta let people like actually ask the question, and then you have to answer the question, right? If you don't want to answer the question, be like, I'm not gonna answer. Then we can move on, right? What I asked you is, how does this story you have relating to your personal history, right, about your family, how does it trump, right, the evidence relating to Native Americans getting here? Because you said the 1800s. The 1800s is nowhere near 30,000 years ago. Okay. So how would you be able to say that your people got here before Native Americans if you're stopping at the 1800s, right? European occupation is already over here, right? You have colonies established by Europeans. So what do you have in that period that shows that your people migrated here before Paleo-Siberians did?
You hear that song? That's how I was feeling when I was at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Crazy.
You know, back in the day, us black folks, when we got to America, America was a big place, and there was a lot of trees and rivers, and there was a lot of things to do, and yeah, and, and
So
people
you
like
have
to
Earth
travel.
resets.
People like to travel, and some people settle down here. After they came off a boat. I don't think black folks walked on water. I don't think they walked on the land bridge.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but the last person coming up, he never told us where he was from,
Why
where
are you
his
changing the
line,
subject?
where his line came from.
Talking about me?
Does he know where he came from? His
Talking about
people.
me? Are you talking about me or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. My name is
Was it
actually
Scotland?
I'm not gonna get my
Was
full
it
name, right?
Norway?
My name is AJ, right? My family is from Natchitoches, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Minden, Louisiana,
Before
right?
that.
I'm talking about like
Before that.
my
Oh,
current
okay.
family.
Okay, Louisiana. So you're probably from France.
No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all.
Don't you
Yeah.
just
Well,
assume
I'm
Creole or
just
something?
I know my history.
Holy shit.
Not that well.
Where are you from? Your family. All the way back.
All
With
the way
me.
back. Oh, you
Albert.
mean
Yeah. Do
prior
you
to
know?
colonialism,
If
right?
you
Yeah, I
don't
do.
know, shut up.
So
I do.
Albert,
Find it out.
Whoa.
Hold on, I'm trying to answer the
Find
question.
it out.
I'm trying to answer the question real quick.
Okay.
Prior to colonialism, my family resided within West and Central Africa, right, dispersed with these different tribes that had to get mixed together, right, during the slave trade, which is a very unfortunate event, right? But that is where my people resided before
Unfortunate.
coming to Louisiana.
Unfortunate.
What was
Ain't that
unfortunate?
he
ain't
said
that a
unfortunate.
bitch? Unfortunate.
Yes, unfortunate.
No, it's unfortunate we bonded. Oh my God. Okay, go
He
ahead.
need to know what
Nah,
you need to
no,
put down
go ahead.
that. That's
Unfortunate.
spaghetti.
Do y'all
We're
not
gonna
think
go with
the
that.
Russian slave trade was
God
a bad
damn.
thing to
You
happen?
Albert,
see
how
how
is it not
flippant?
unfortunate? How is that not
Yeah,
unfortunate?
unfortunate. Yeah. That unfortunate thing called slavery. Okay. But
How is
yeah,
it
your
not
family is
unfortunate?
from where?
Why the hell are you saying that sarcastically though?
Honestly, I think if none of this ever happened, I think we all be somewhere totally different.
Wow.
Nigga
Probably
said
not
unfortunate.
existing.
Wow.
I'm confused. Like,
I'd
what is
rather
your
not.
problem?
Yeah.
I'm
What
not
is your problem,
confused.
Albert? How is that not an unfortunate event?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's call it unfortunate.
That's
Continue.
what it was. It's a
Wait,
Nah.
slave
let me.
trade.
What type of
What are
what
you
Go
talking
was
ahead.
was
about?
not
Yeah.
unfortunate,
Go ahead.
Albert?
You were um
Do you think the slave
Central
trade was supposed
Africa.
to happen?
No. But
West and Central, right? The majority being from West, right?
I got.
And then my folks, right? My folks are
where are
Cane
you
River
from?
Creoles. My folks are Cane River Creoles, right? And on our flag, we represent the two main African nations that played a role in cultural contribution, right? So we have Senegal and Mali on our Creole flag to highlight the Wolof and the Bambara influence on our culture. Those are two ethnic groups that reside in West Africa.
But you're not from Senegal. Where are you from?
Albert, where are you from?
Mississippi.
No, because hold up, wait a minute.
Hold
He
on.
said he could
Where
go
am
back
I
to the
from?
1800s.
Hold on, Ray.
Apparently, I've
Where
been
am I
here longer
from?
than him.
No. You
I'm
asked
not
me a question.
done answering, right?
Sierra Leone.
Even if you check,
Sierra
right?
Leone, West
Even if you check,
Africa.
even if you check 64parish.org, right? Or if we if you check Whitney
Sierra
Plantation,
Leone.
if you
You're
check
getting off the
Magnolia,
topic. I'm asking this dude,
I'm not
does
done.
he know
Wait,
where
Sterling.
he
You
is
asked the
from?
question. You asked the question. I'm trying to answer it, right? If you check
Go ahead.
64parishes.org, if you check Whitney Plantation, Magnolia, right? If we go to West Valencia, right? If you check all of those, right? The Bambara and the Wolof are highlighted ethnic groups that were brought over to Louisiana, right, by the French.
I have a wait. Hold on, but he said he's from
France.
Sierra Leone. Albert said he's from Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
What the
That's
fuck?
why I trace it back to
So you're a West African.
West Africa.
See,
Sierra
that's what I
Leone.
was
What the
trying to say,
what kind of
Sterling.
conversation are we having?
That's what I was saying
He
because
was just claiming to be
But I'm
indigenous to
asking this
America.
dude
no,
where
Sterling,
is
he
he
was never
from.
claiming to be indigenous.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, no,
Or
Raven.
he
He
doesn't
brought
want to
up
He
say.
Raven.
wasn't.
Yeah,
He was
Raven.
literally agreeing that the indigenous
No,
were
Hold on.
here, but then he switched over to something
All the
No,
way back.
Raven.
Let's go
That's not
all the
what
way
that's not
back
what he's saying,
now.
right?
He just on
Where
that
you
yapping.
At
Your
first,
that's a
let me
different
say,
family.
person.
at
Where
That's
do
a
you
first,
different
hail
person.
from?
holy shit,
I
god
know
damn.
the
At
continent
first,
I was
at
on.
first, god dog. At first, he was trying to say that the indigenous folks resembled those of Australia, right? He was like, what do they look like over in Australia? Then
Yeah.
what does that mean for the indigenous people in America? And I said, the phenotype of one indigenous group does not determine that of every indigenous people, right? And then he said himself, right, that he goes back further than Native Americans. So I asked him, how far did his history go back? He said the 1800s. Then I asked him, what part of his history in the 1800s would prove that he was here before Native Americans? And he couldn't answer that. Then we moved on to where am I from? Then I highlighted how I'm a descendant of West and Central Africans. Then I gave two specific ethnic groups, right, that had an impact on the cultural expression that my people do today, right, as being Cane River Creoles, right, the Bambara and the Wolof, highlighting the right that I do have West African ancestors.
Okay, so What I'm confused about is, Albert, are you indigenous or are you not indigenous? Are you what? Are you? Do you believe you come from Africa or do you not come from
He's
Africa?
not.
'Cause this is
He's none of them. He's none of them things. This
No,
is
he
just
literally said Sierra
no,
Leone, West
young lady.
Africa,
This young
and then
lady,
he said his family go back to the 1800s. What is there not to understand? What are you trying to
young lady.
argue about?
Don't put any trust in anything he says. He's saying stuff just to say it to get a rise out of people.
I
Hold
can't
on,
say the
hold
only
on,
rise
guys.
he get it out of me is a laugh because that's ridiculous.
Oh, AJ, what
This
was
is
you saying?
ridiculous.
You said Whitney Plantation, 64, and
64parish.org. Then you got Whitney Plantation, right? You got Magnolia Plantation, the website for that.
you
And
said
then the
64
highlight
parents?
parish, right? Because we
Parish.
got parishes instead of
Parents,
counties
that's
in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
No, because like I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on in his head. That whole conversation was a mind thing.
He's drinking that, sitting there drinking that yet, trying to remember stuff. You know he old.
No, because he said he had proof that when he was here before.
We need to bring Tree Blood back.
I can't do it.
I ain't got nothing else to do but laugh. So.
And then he had the nerve, after I gave him 2 countries and then 2 different ethnic groups, to be like, so you don't know where you come from? And like,
Hey, so Albert, do you believe in like black Frenchmen or something?
Stop asking him questions.
You said he was from France.
yeah, he said I'm from France. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because Sierra Leone, don't they wasn't colonized by the French? Even the name
French
itself
colony,
is
you know, because like
yeah, probably from France.
No, you know how many people done said that before, Sterling? They've said that because I don't even know how to explain it.
I know it's a lot of black folks that be claiming, "Oh, yeah, I'm French," and they'd be like, "I'm not West African. I'm French. I'm from Louisiana." And I'm like, "Bro, you look just like me, and look at my face, bro. I don't even, bro. Like, look at me. I still look like I'm from West Africa."
Why do people in Louisiana
okay, so Albert,
claim to be French?
If you could trace your history all the way back before the Native Americans being here, and you could trace your history going back to West Africa, like what's going on? Like
he's muted.
He's done asking questions, answering questions.
You're
hey,
done.
Can you hear us, Albert? You're muted if you're trying to talk.
Yeah. So like,
You're probably busy.
Does your history
Okay.
show, like what's going on there?
Can anyone tell me why? Hold on. The island of Bermuda, what flag do they fly under?
What are you talking about?
Can anyone tell me?
The British flag, Captain Jack.
Yes.
Jack Sparrow.
Exactly. Why?
Well, the island of
was
Puerto
the
Rico,
slave
what
trade.
flag do they fly in?
That was where. That's the slave trade. France, Louisiana.
Yes, we know about European powers.
Hold on. Where does a Cajun come from?
A Cajun is from Acadia, right? They're French people.
Yeah, that was their lane.
Was
the Catholic Church pretty much.
What does that have to do with me being French?
Put down the yak, man.
You didn't say whether you were French
I
or
don't know why
not.
we
I already
arguing
know you
on
are,
stolen land,
but you don't even care.
I literally said I'm not French.
I understand history. I understand the Catholic Church split up the slave trade. They said, you know what? You people quit killing each other over the slave trade.
That's not what they said. The Catholic Church said you can't enslave the indigenous people. If they can,
No, what they said you could, but they're outside. They're outside the sight of God.
You can't.
That's what they said.
Enslave them. That's why South America is mostly Catholic, because you can't. They couldn't enslave them if they converted. Same thing with the indigenous people, but the Africans, them being heathens and from a land of despair, you can do what you want with them. That was a bull given by, a bull is like a proclamation given by the Pope, who said that the slave trade
was a proclamation.
But hold on, but the Angola
They said that the African American was
There
outside
was
the
no such
sight of
thing as an
God.
African
Yeah,
American.
yeah, yeah. They
Outside
like the Negro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like
black,
Angola,
well,
they was
black
Christian.
people.
They was Catholic. And some of them,
Bye, Sterling.
know,
This
they
guy,
worked on
man,
the Portuguese
this guy's
ships.
crazy. This
Like a lot
guy's
of
crazy.
Portuguese ships had black sailors
Yeah,
facilitating the trade routes, and
and some
that's
of the
how they got to
slave shit.
Japan. That's how they got
The,
to
the,
Japan because
the
of the
third
Africans and the
captain,
Indians knew
the
about the
third captain,
monsoons.
the third captain on Christopher Columbus's journey was a African from West Africa. His map makers were from West Africa. He got the idea that he could make it this far from the people in West Africa. That's why they came, because they thought he would reach India. And they tried to tell him, no, the world bigger than you think, fool.
I
And
know
he,
that's right.
and he found out, oh God, wow, we ain't even where we supposed to be, but they named everybody Indians because at that time they still thought they were on the eastern coast of India.
Yeah, yeah. And then that's how we got, us black people in the Western Hemisphere, because some of our black folks was on the ships as sailors,
Right.
facilitating the trade. Some of them
Sexy,
came
can
on
you
as
open the public
ambassadors
hearing
too,
more?
and they have paintings of that, or
Yeah.
illustrations of that with the Congo ambassador coming to Brazil. You know, um, but eventually, I say like the trade relations got deteriorated with Angola or Congo, Kingdom of Congo, with the Portuguese, because there was like an ambassador of the Congo people. He went to Portugal or Lisbon or the Iberian Peninsula. And he petitioned against that, tried to petition against the slave trade. And the king or whatever in the Congo also wrote letters talking about how the Portuguese are like, they tripping, they doing too much, you know.
But Portuguese and the Spanish, they outlawed slavery in their countries, but they didn't outlaw the act of selling people into bondage.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of the ships that brought Africans to the American shores, whether it's South America or North America, were either Portuguese or Spanish. There were
Mm-hmm.
some British, there was some French and everybody else, but the large majority of them were the Portuguese and the Spanish. And we always talk about America, about the amount of Africans brought to America. Well, more than 4 million were taken to South America.
Yeah.
The largest population of off the continent African descendants is in South America.
Yep.
The Afro-Brazilians, the Afro-Colombians. They all got Afro in front of their name. If you brown skin and you from a South American country, Afro-Peruvian, to identify that you are the direct descendant of somebody who came over here on a boat.
Eventually, it became a Brazilian thing,
The ones that fought back is still paying for it, and that was the Haitians. Haiti, they never bowed.
Mm-hmm.
They fought back. They were never overtaken by slavery. And
they was overtaken by slavery, but they broke out of it.
That's why they fought back, because they were slaves.
Yeah,
they were slaves. They fought their way out of slavery, but after that,
and who gets no aid from any nation?
Exactly.
Till today, Haiti.
Exactly.
We gotta commend them, because probably a lot of those people who fought, they was fighting in West Africa, and that's how they ended up in America as enslaved. So it was one battle after another.
But when they finally, they were still bringing them over. So even though they were there,
one battle after another, and you gotta think about some of our black regiment people.
History is important.
They was one battle after another. One battle in Africa and one battle in America, and they kept fighting.
They kicked the French. They were fighting the French, and on the other part of the island was the Spanish, and the Spanish was supporting. Yeah, the Spanish.
Yeah, and they were
Dominican Republic.
Spanish. The Spanish and the Dutch. Oh my God! And I love Norway.
Well, hold up.
I've spent time in Norway and Iceland.
Young man, don't hijack the conversation. We were talking about the islands.
Right. Right. But how
Yeah,
how
was
they
funny.
changed over the years. They
Did you
were
see
the
this?
most brutal. The Spanish and the Dutch, they were so brutal. They were the most brutal.
No, the Belgians were really
You talking
the
about Belgian
Belgians.
Congo?
But I
That's
mean,
right.
yeah, but
They
Yeah,
were the
but that
most
was
you
brutal.
go there
like,
now,
you know who did
they're
that
so
though?
receptive.
It was
They're so receptive
like
and
people. Leopold is the face of it, but like it was
yeah.
called the Force Republic. And what's interesting about the Force Republic, this is like black troops again, like mercenary group. They started off as Nigerian or like Hausa troops and some other West African forces, and
Right.
then they recruited from like the native Congo people as well. And I think it became majority native Congo people, but like these were the Force Republic. They took part in World War One. They also before World War One they fought against the Arabs, which are these are black Arabs who claim to be
Yeah.
Arab. But these were black Africans. And they were slavers. So it was the Fourth Republic versus. It was called the Congo Arab War. They ended up defeating Tipu Tip's son. Tipu Tip is like one of the famous black
Yeah.
slave
It took
traders.
me a long time to figure out what that was. I was in the military when I found out um, what that was about.
The
Had
Fourth
no
Republic or what? But yeah,
no,
eventually the
I
Fourth
was I
Republic
was
was
I
chopping
was
hands off.
I was a
So they
kid
did one good
that
thing, but
came
then they
up,
did
but when I
atrocities.
found out what it was about, I was like, wow. Yeah.
What the Congo Arab War or what?
Yeah, the
The,
Congo
re-
Air
the, re-
War.
the
Yeah,
reason why I call that what happened there the most brutal is because it happened on their
I didn't
homeland.
understand it, but I understood
Yeah.
it when I grew up. When I went to the military, I was intel, and yeah, I did my history, and I was like, wow, that's what that was about. I didn't know. I
Rubber, yeah,
know.
they had quotas to meet, but it was just like that Congo region. They already, I don't know, they went from one atrocity to another.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
bled over into the people who are well, that's the original land for them. That brutality has been bred into those descendants of the people who were
uh, uh,
suffered.
aside from that, I mean, but like they said, the Fourth Republic was good troops. Like they
Yeah, they were good troops.
but then they did that, and that that's a stain on that history. Like you can't be forgiven for that.
I met a general. It's in D.C. Is I was in, I guess, 6 years into my service, and he said something to me. He said, "You know what? The enemy operates out of fear," and he said they've always feared the continent of Africa coming under one rule. That would be the superpower, not America, not Russia. The continent. Can you imagine the continent of Africa coming under one rule, a
Asking a
democratic
question,
system?
I can't.
I
They'll
think it's too
never,
large.
he said
Yeah,
they'll never let it happen. They always
even if they
heard a
but
plot. They
it's
stirred
not
a
them.
plot.
It's not them that would stop it. It's the continent itself. It's
Yeah.
Right.
like the it's
But
like the
hold on.
hold on now.
They were always
It's like
stirring the
hold on
pot.
now. Hold on. Dude.
They were
Dude,
overthrowing people.
your opinion is not the only one that matters. I'm trying to talk and you
No,
just
it
keep talking
doesn't.
over me.
No, it
But you
doesn't.
just keep
What?
talking over me. And that's
Yo, it's
very
funny.
rude. My point being that the area where Mali, Senegal, Burkina Faso, that particular area there, the Sohar area, that themselves can what they consider themselves a state right now.
Hmm.
And they're trying to form, I guess you can call a republic, where all these different countries will work together,
Yeah.
supporting each other.
Yeah,
We would have
Based off
we would
region.
be it would be more likely that we would have multiple states that include multiple countries than to just have Africa as one whole
Right.
nation.
Because
Yeah.
man, can you imagine the continent? One voice. One
But can I ask you something?
you know
Do
what I
you
mean?
think they
Oh my
do you think
God.
they
You
would let
talking
that
about a
happen?
world power? Hell yeah, they're scared.
He said,
Do
"What
you think they
voice?"
would
Scared.
let that happen?
Scared.
It can't be one
Europeans
voice
were
because,
scared of
hey,
that. We
Albert,
Do
like
you
wanted to
even
be
they don't
world
want to get along with
power.
each other from certain regions,
And
so
we
it has
have
to
the
be.
resources.
It have to be based by region.
Oh my man.
Because the people in the Maghreb, they share a certain culture, similar cultures and stuff like
he
that. The
ain't
people
get
in West Africa share similar cultures, so that's why we see what's going on in West Africa because they have a shared history and shared identity and culture for the most part.
And that's what
The ones in North Africa, they have a shared. They don't see themselves as the same as West Africans, and East Africans, and all that.
well
And
they
and then
what
West
that's what
Africans don't see themselves as. Hold on,
Gaddafi
hold on.
wanted to do
West Africans don't see
before his death.
themselves as
He
Bantu.
wanted to unite all the African continent.
Nah, he wanted to create an Arab.
He wanted to bring Egypt.
Nah, he
He
wanted
wanted to
Arab
bring
yeah, I know what
imperialism.
you're talking about.
everybody
That's what I mean. That's
into one
Kanye. That's that
rule.
Kanye.
He wanted Arab imperialism. He was an Arab
Gaddafi was
pan-Arabist.
trying to bring. He wanted to change.
Yeah, he was trying to bring the gold or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But yeah, he wasn't a pan-African. He was a pan-Arabist
right.
because he was Arab. He was from an Arab tribe.
Hmm.
And you know when the Niger they overthrew their president, that dude was an Arab too. But granted, he was like a black mixed Arab, but
Yeah.
he was still
But
Arab.
I mean,
His people was from Libya.
there's 22 Arab nations on the African continent. There are 22 Arab nations where they speak Arabic, where
Mhm.
Islam is the prominent religion.
Yeah.
And that right there, that all stems out of that time when they conquered northern Africa and moved into southern Europe,
Right.
France,
Right.
Spain, Portugal.
I'm gonna tell you how Africa, how I
The
can see the future of
closest.
Africa. Hold on. The future of Africa, how it's working. Like if, like what Demetrius said, you see, you can see states ruling over multiple countries. You'll have North Africa as one region. You have West Africa. You have the Bantu regions, mainly like South Africa, Botswana. You know, Zulu type culture and all that, and
Well, you said Bantu.
Namibia.
Bantu, Stephen Biko.
Yeah. Like, and then on the East African part, you have the Swahili culture. That's like a unifier. You know, Swahili is like one of the
Well,
most spoken languages. So you already got that shared language right there,
right.
and that could be another state, the Swahili state, and those the Swahili coast area, and then you have Ethiopia and the highlands, and I don't know, they might not get along with Somalia. So
Yeah.
the Horn of Africa gonna have to figure
But you
itself
have
out.
to be able to talk, and that's why language
Yeah.
is so important.
But
Man,
Swahili is like the
language
most
is
effective
so
one.
important.
I mean,
It,
the Horn of Africa, you talking about up there with Egypt, but isn't that like
no, the
the
Horn is
considered like
You
Somalia.
talking about
Horn
the
is
horn?
south?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Somalia,
that's what I mean. That
Ethiopia,
area there,
and
because
Eritrea,
that's right under
and
Egypt.
Djibouti.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that's that little country.
Right.
Okay,
Well, you
my
said little.
question.
Nah, Somalia is kind of huge. A little
I ain't
bit.
talking about Somali. That other one you named.
Ethiopia or Djibouti,
No,
Eritrea.
Djibouti. That
Said
one.
the horn, right? I know what the horn is.
Okay,
Mm.
but
Oh my God.
okay.
It's man, you had warlords, you had tribal differences, and it was genocide. What they were doing, I to this day I don't understand it.
I
Yeah.
mean,
The closest thing I seen to peace was when I was a kid. Jimmy Carter. When
you went to Liberia.
when uh Begin, Menachem Begin and Sadat.
Oh, Camp
Oh, the
David, the
Egyptian
peace
guy.
accord. No, no, it's the peace
That's the
accord.
closest thing to peace I've seen.
In
Mm.
the Middle East. We're
Menachem
not talking
Begin
about.
and
We're not talking
Anwar
about.
Sadat.
But we're not talking about the Middle East, though. We're talking about the East
Africa.
Coast of Africa.
It
Actually,
had something
yeah.
to do with it though.
No, it
West
doesn't.
Africa and the Swahili coast have the two most promising like futures of being like states ruling over multiple countries. I see those two places like, man, like if they can make something happen on the Swahili coast, that would be
Yeah.
crazy. They have
Well,
potential.
But
do,
I
do,
mean, back in the day, during that time, you had who was in power? You had
What time? Back in what time?
You had Idi Amin. He was still in
that's,
power.
I don't know
that's a
these
different
names.
country. That's a different country. That's Uganda.
Well,
He was the president of Uganda in
yeah,
1970.
Uganda,
In the
but on the
1970s.
continent of Africa.
Yeah, but
Uganda
there
was
is a
part of
country.
the
He only
Swahili
had
sphere.
power in Uganda.
Couldn't bring it
Yeah.
together. It was
Yeah,
I
Uganda
don't
was in the
know.
Swahili cultural sphere. Like,
I don't
go
want to
back and
speak
look
out
at
of
their old photos.
I
They,
don't want to speak about what I don't know. But during that
You're
time,
doing a
I
good
just
job.
you know what I mean?
well, hold on, guys. We got someone else up here.
Who is the
3J
greatest?
official.
Let me ask you a
But
question.
hold on, Albert. We got a new host. I mean, a new guest, Albert. 3J. You there? 3J official.
Peace, everybody.
You have something you want to say? The prompt or the current top conversation or what?
I'll address the topic first because I don't really know what you guys are discussing. Majority of Black Americans have indigenous DNA at different levels, but who are the real indigenous people? The so-called Black people are the real indigenous, and we have a lot of us have probably 90 plus % levels, if we're being honest.
You're funny. I knew when you said that you didn't know what we was talking about. That you was going. Yeah.
I kind of came in the middle of a conversation. I didn't want to jump in. It didn't really.
We was talking about African stuff.
You said what?
We was talking about African stuff.
I was just answering the prompt.
You know anything about Africa?
I'm not from there, so just enlighten me.
Oh no, actually, I have a better question though. Have you read, like literature from Black people in the 1800s and 1700s, free and enslaved?
Yeah, and better yet, I got sources directly from my family lineage on this landmass.
Yeah. Like who though?
Which is even better.
Not your family, but like the Black people that wrote, history and their experiences and stuff. Who did you like read from?
I read from history, for instance, I use like newspaper a lot, so I'm able to see the perspectives of those people from that time frame and what they called themselves, how they went about it, the things they went through in that time frame. Also,
in the 1700s and 1800s.
Said what?
In the 1700s and 1800s, Black people
16
wrote.
It goes all the way to
1600s. Black people wrote newspapers.
They had newspaper sources, or YT people wrote about people of color on this landmass around that time.
But I'm talking about Black people writing literature from their perspective.
Give me
during those times.
Give me someone
like Frederick Douglass or Charles Ball or Martin Delaney. Hold on, Martin Delaney. Charles Ball.
Go back further. Phyllis Wheatley, Paul Laurence Dunbar. They wrote in the 1800s, the early 1800s.
I love when people say that.
Charles Ball. Both of them too.
It's earlier too.
The first Black woman to have a book published was Phyllis Wheatley. The first Black man to have a book published was Paul Laurence Dunbar.
Okay, so tell me what they were writing about for them to deem everybody from Africa, since they spoke for everybody.
He wrote about the conditions of free Africans in America.
What was their conditions? Talk to me.
Beg your pardon?
What was their conditions? Talk to me.
When did he write the book? Did you understand that part when I told you when he wrote the book?
He wrote it in the 1800s, but
so it was about slavery.
What was the conditions of African Americans in the 1800s?
What about that literature?
What was the condition of African Americans in the 1800s in America?
What was their conditions though? Were they like not able to have positions of power? Were they?
No, he wrote about that. He wrote about obtaining your freedom. He wrote about working with the abolitionists. And recognizing that the abolitionists didn't think we were equal, but they didn't believe in slavery.
Let me break down your whole argument and give you some knowledge.
You can't break down my argument, man, because it's based in qualified facts. And you're gonna come at me with your opinion.
This is from Black perspective.
Dude,
3J.
that's your opinion.
This is from black people themselves.
I
This
can
is
give you something from black people themselves. Hey,
Who?
these sources that I give you every time, I won't even
You
say
ain't
black
give me
people
shit every
themselves.
time. I don't even know you, but go ahead.
he asked the question, I answered it, and now he wanna like I don't know what he wanted to do. Yeah.
Hey,
Is
I
this
want to stick to the knowledge.
All right, well then know what you need to do.
so? It
You need to
says
go read the
wealthy.
book.
Hold
You need
on.
to go read up on Paul
Hey,
R.
let
Stumble.
him
Let
read
me
it.
read
Let him
this.
read
So
it. Let him
wealthy
read it.
blacks, 7,000 blacks in the Creek Nation
Creek
own
Indians.
one. It says 7,000 blacks in the Creek Nation own 1
1.12
million.
million.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
acres of land. Under any form of government which would permit of improvements being made, this land would sell in the open market for an average of $20 an acre. The wealth of these 7,000 Negros can therefore be safely estimated at 22 million or something
Okay,
like that.
I'll break that down for you. If you didn't know, in today's time,
Oh, don't break
Cujo,
that down.
relax.
Yeah, but
If
this,
you
hey,
didn't
this
know, if you didn't
3J
know,
official.
listen.
Before you break
If you
that
didn't
down,
know,
this has none. This not a black
Everybody
perspective.
has
This
an
is a
let me
agenda.
finish.
newspaper.
Let me
All right, go
finish. Let
ahead.
me give you the knowledge. If you did not know, in today's time, 1.12
It's
million
more
acres of
than
land
this.
with no
It's more
resources.
than this. It's more
That's
than this.
$5.25 billion today. You don't hear about
Listen,
that. You can talk about
how
Frederick
we gonna
Douglass
get
all
this
day. On
together?
top of that, the city of Los Angeles itself, fun fact, is 318,000 acres of land. It's three of those.
Who
So
lived
you
during
have
that
by the
time?
by the early 1900s, black
My
people
people
own
lived during that
16
time.
million acres of land. That's estimated at 2.5 trillion, making them the top 10 richest countries within that country. Richer than the white people at that time. The Carnegies, the Rockefellers, and the Fords made them richer than all of them off the
They didn't
top. You
exist.
don't
So
have
hold
any of that
on.
in your. You
Yep.
don't. You're not telling
And
me
the
anything about this.
Rockefellers
So
How
if
did
you're
they
not telling
own?
me anything about this from that time frame,
Vanderbilts.
you cannot tell me anything about people of color on this
So
landmass. Thank
what
you.
land is this? Is this in Mississippi or
This is the
something?
Creek Nation.
Yeah,
If
where's
you
the
know
Creek
where the Creek
Nation was
Nation
at?
touches a few
Where?
places.
Where is this Creek
That's
Nation?
only a small fraction
Where
of
was the Creek
people on this
Nation? Where was
landmass
this land
that
at?
have this
I'm
same
just
story.
asking. You brought this source up, so I'm curious about it now.
So the Creek Nation collectively own more than the
So I can
United
answer the
States.
question.
I don't know
Is that what
anything about the Creek
you're saying?
Nation. I
The,
don't.
the Creek Nation,
Only Choctaw.
they collectively own more than the land in the United States.
At that time,
Is that what you're saying, Jay
they
Official?
were richer than the Carnegies and the
They did
Rockefellers and the
not. That's
Fords.
bullshit.
Think about
So
that. These are
this
the
There was
people
this
no
that give you your
Carnegies and
education.
Rockefellers.
this
Brother,
Wait,
there
newspaper
were no
ad is fake.
Carnegies and Rockefellers.
Cujo,
What are you
Cujo,
talking about?
Cujo. What did the Rockefellers
Where
get
you
rich
get
off
that from?
of?
Hold on, 3J.
Where did you
Let's
get
not get
that
into
from?
no
Cujo, what
Rockefellers.
did the Rockefellers get rich off of?
You
They got
share
rich off
some,
oil.
and
They were
What?
taking it from you, brother. That's why you believe
hold
you
on,
come from
3J,
Right.
somewhere else.
3J.
No, the oil came later though, bro. This is before the
Oil
oil.
came later. Oil's
This is
been on the
before
land
the
since the
oil.
land has been here.
This
3J.
is before the
Just as
oil.
well as
Oil didn't
electricity,
Well,
just
hold on,
as
become
hold on,
well as
hold on, hold
didn't
on,
water, just as
Cujo,
become
well as
Cujo.
gas.
I'm trying to figure out more about this. What you sharing with us? What is the time period? Like, let's stay on one topic.
Okay, we
I
can.
want to learn more about these Negroes,
Hey,
7,000,
you got your
like the
member
Creek
over here.
Nation and all
Wait,
that. Like,
Okay, if you want to know, do you know, have you ever saw the film or heard Birth of a Nation?
yeah, hold on, but
Birth
that's
of a
not related to
Nation?
what's
this.
that got to do with the real
Okay.
facts right here, brother?
Now,
So hold on,
right?
Albert. I'm gonna give 3J the chance to speak. Can
Thank
you
you.
tell me when this was, what time period this is in,
Thank you. I got you.
and
So
what regions do they own this land?
got you. So this was a newspaper piece. This is 1902, the Seneca Tribune, talking about a particular set of Negroes, and this goes way back before then. They just been writing on it because they want the land, and they can't believe that uh, these colored people of an Indian nation own so much land that they can't even put their hands on. This is South Carolina
Oh,
on
this is
down.
South
You know
Carolina.
what I mean? South Carolina, Alabama on down. And if you know, there's thousands of other tribes that were completely erased for things like this. They want the land, they want the resources. If you think about it, they get rich off the land. They don't get rich off businesses. It's the land that has the resources that makes you super wealthy. And that's what they want from you. This is what we had, we've been
What
had.
resources
So
was on this land
yes,
that
sir.
you can't identify that
Huh?
made people rich?
What?
What resources were on the land that you can't identify? You can't tell us where it was.
I didn't say I couldn't
What
identify
resources
the. I
exist?
didn't say I couldn't identify
No,
those
tell me
resources. I said if
what
there were
resources
resources,
existed.
that number
What
triples.
resources?
What resources?
Oil,
What resources?
oil,
Oil. Where
oil,
was it? Where? So
oil
it
is.
was in
If
Texas
you
or
dig, you find
Oklahoma?
oil. They found oil
No, you
everywhere.
tell.
The
No, you
Rockefellers
don't.
went
How do
on
you
to be
know?
wealthy from taking land from others. Also, Bill Gates owns
What?
like
No, brother.
98%
You're
of the land.
proving
God
things,
damn it, that's
brother.
important. That's how
Tell
he
Man,
me
stays
where
it
this
had
wealthy.
nothing to
land
do
was.
with
Tell me where
resources.
this land was. You don't know. You just got
Wealthy
that
Negroes
cut.
of the Creek
This is not
Nation,
the first time I've
brother.
seen that.
This is the Seneca Tribune,
No, tell me
1902.
where's the
That's
Creek
the
Nation?
source. Go
Where
find
is
it.
it? Where
If you
is it?
can't go deeper than the surface, I
Where is
can't
it?
help you
No,
go any
you go.
further.
No,
Where
you
is
the
it?
one. You
Embarrassing.
took the time out to
Man, you
find this
talking
source. Tell
about
me where
you
it's at.
talking about
You told
North
somebody tells
Dakota,
me
South
Frederick
Tell me where
Douglass,
it's
and
from.
I'm embarrassing.
But hold up
they
now.
all they
How do you only
wanted
give me
Hold
was
up.
the
Frederick Douglass?
land, the
If,
Black
if you be
Hills,
quiet,
He's probably one of the
the
wealthiest
if
Black
Douglass you've
you
probably
give
Hills,
me a
seen
minute, I
as
can
far
all
as
tell
they
the
you where the
wanted
literature.
was the
Cree.
land.
I can tell you where the Cree are at if you give me a second. They were moved from the South and what they called the Trail of Tears, and they were settled in Kansas, Oklahoma, and what is now known as Nevada, above the state of Texas.
My family was in
When
the
they
Trail of
got
Tears, brother, and
hold
we
up,
just didn't end
and
up
when
in
they got
Oklahoma.
there, they discovered oil.
You think
And
oil
what?
is only in Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma. Man, you talking about history? Google it
Yeah,
right now.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma
Bro,
still has
y'all are
oil
grown
wells.
ass men, bro, with no knowledge,
Oklahoma
bro. You
still
know
have
oil is
oil
only in
wells,
Oklahoma?
dude.
Yep.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Wasn't my
Oklahoma still
tribe.
has
All
oil
we did
wells.
was fight.
Oklahoma
War.
still has
Mm.
oil
Hold
wells.
So
hold on.
What's
that's
wrong with
if
Hold
y'all?
on.
okay, so
Relatives,
if
do
all
you
you feel
know
like
what
the
that
British tribe, all they
means?
did
Hold on.
was
I want to
fight
get to the
and
Do
bottom
you
of
exploit,
know?
this.
you
Hey
lack
Jay.
knowledge,
Jay, you said
big
Seneca
knowledge.
Tribune, like what I typed in the bottom right there.
Hmm?
Well, what website is this on? Or
Oh, go to
Harper?
newspaper. Go to newspaper.com. If you have your subscription,
Oh, you need a subscription.
yeah. Do you need a subscription? Do you got your subscription?
I ain't got no damn subscription. I
Go
don't know
ahead
Then
about
and
you're
this
not.
use
Then
source.
it.
that
It's
means
in
you
my
have not
family.
tried to dig any deeper
It's in my
than the
family.
surface. That's what that
I
means.
don't
If you
have
do
to
not have no
Newspaper.
dig
subscription.
How
nothing.
does that negate the transatlantic slave
Correct?
trade?
Oh, how
How
does it
did that
negate
negate
the
the
transatlantic
transatlantic?
slave
Right in
trade?
1902. Yeah,
You do
1902.
you okay?
Yeah, I want to
So
know. I
from the
want to know.
transatlantic slave trade, and we're talking the transatlantic trade, slavery, going on to the 40 acres and a mule. This wipes all of that clean.
How?
This wipes all of that
How?
clean. They
How?
own 3 Los Angeles, Californias at a
So
time where they weren't supposed to have anything. So
no,
you tell me
apparently they
how
did. They
that
were supposed
happened.
to have it
If you
if they
can't tell
had
me
it.
how that
They
happened
got okay.
in your
They
slave narrative, you're falling
how it's
short.
not slavery wasn't slavery was over in 1902. There was no slavery, legal slavery in the United
We
States in
didn't have
1902.
anything supposedly according to
You
No,
you.
have
no.
to look at
Who said that?
We
What
have
does
after
that
to.
have to do with?
Reconstruction.
What does that have to do with 200 years
Look
before
at
that?
They're of
Reconstruction.
the Indian
How
nation.
long that
Why are
Why?
lasts?
people
No,
supposed to
tell
be
me
slaves
how
of
After
the
does that
Indian
negate the
nation, owning
transatlantic slave
Reconstruction.
more
trade?
and being richer than the richest
Oh
people
my
of that time
God.
frame?
They were not the richest people of that time. Are you fucking serious?
They were richer than most people in that time frame.
Well, who told you that? Show me what they are. Show me what they were the richest people in their time.
They
They were
who?
Show
richer
me.
than the
Show me
richest
that.
people in that
Then
time
show me
frame.
that, brother.
Yes.
Richer than who? No, they were not.
Cujo. I
Bruh,
dropped the
no,
facts. I
bruh.
said by the early
What does that have
1900s,
to do with them
black
not
people own
being in the
16 million acres
transatlantic
of
slave
land
trade?
worth
Those
$2.5 trillion,
$7,000.
making them the
What
top
does
10
Reconstruction.
that
richest
have
country
to
What
in
do
this
with the
happened?
country.
transatlantic slave
What
trade?
happened
What does it have
after
to do?
Reconstruction? Tell me. What happened?
What happened after Reconstruction?
Yep.
What happened during Reconstruction?
Jim Crow.
Tell me.
Jim Crow.
No, Jim Crow happened
Yep.
after Reconstruction.
Yep.
That's what he
Yep.
asked. He
After
said what
Reconstruction.
happened.
Yep.
That's what he asked. What
Yeah, I
happened
know.
after
I actually, I
Reconstruction?
mean, that's fucking obvious.
Okay, Jim Crow.
But my people,
Yeah,
who
of course. Your people are always special. Everybody's people
hey,
is special.
now my
No,
people,
bullshit.
look here. Like I said, birth of a nation. He went from Boston all the way to the White House with no invitation. Woodrow
Who?
Wilson, he was the
Who?
president.
Who went to what? That wasn't in the movie. Woodrow Wilson showed the movie in the White House. Woodrow Wilson wasn't in the movie.
He said it was like lightning thing with history.
Right,
He
right.
pretty much said
That was
Birth of a
the
Nation
that was a movie
was
about the formation of the Ku Klux Klan,
yeah,
right?
but
So
Ku Klux
what
Klan. Hold on. My people,
We're in the Ku Klux Klan.
William Monroe Trotter
Back to
left
that again.
Boston and went with no invitation to the White House
You
and
need to write a
said,
book
"You
about
need."
that. That's what you should do.
He got in
Write
his
a book.
ass. He
Write a
got
book.
in his ass
Awesome.
all the way from
What does
Boston,
that have to do with black people not being African?
knowing who you are, knowing true history.
I mean, what does that have to do with black people not being African? I mean, come on, this guy's told 7,000 black people had all
What
this
does it
money.
have to do
What
with
does
it?
that have to do with it?
Man, it has everything to do with it.
How?
Yep, that's the truth. It got everything
How?
to do with
It's the
it.
Then,
truth. How?
oh my God, this
All you
dude.
guys can tell me of a figure is Frederick Douglass.
No, it's not. No,
Good
stop
falling
trying to. You
short,
trying? See, that's what you
Hold
do.
on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, what you do? You try
If
to. You try to.
he had the guts,
RJ Fisher, I went on
and
to the
if he had the
newspaper.com.
guts to do what he did back then,
Hold on, Albert. I went on newspaper.com and I found this article, this section of the newspaper, because these back in the day, or newspapers in general, they have sections. So this is during 1903 or 1902, right?
Yep.
And this is relating to Oklahoma, I'm sure, right? Because that's where the Creek Nation and all the Indian tribes had to settle.
You think they all had to settle in one spot? So you think along the Indian Trail of Tears, they didn't fall off into different areas as they were going through?
They didn't.
They were forced.
The Creek
You don't
Nation
think
was forced
they
into
were
Oklahoma.
forced? Yes, but you don't think
That's
they
where the Creek
settled in
Nation was
areas
at.
along the way.
You got to show the
Oklahoma?
Creek Nation being represented in other places other
But
than
hey,
Oklahoma
you don't. So
in
you don't think?
1900.
Listen, you don't think the bloodline of those coming through the Indian Trail of Tears didn't drop off along
They
that
didn't
trail
have a
to
nation.
Oklahoma?
That's not a nation.
No, they were forced
That's
to go to
stragglers.
Oklahoma.
That's
Yeah,
stragglers.
they weren't.
So
We're
you're
not talking
saying
about
that
stragglers.
none
We
of
know
these
who's
people
going to
The lack
Oklahoma.
of knowledge
did not
for a
settle?
person who claims to be so knowledgeable
Just because
is
Demetrius,
astounding.
bro, my
you trying to
family
make a
lineage is
case for
down the Trail of Tears.
stragglers,
We ended in Arkansas.
stragglers don't make up a
We ended in
nation.
Arkansas. We're not
Yeah,
too
no,
far from
I can
Oklahoma.
they
fetch
weren't allowed to be
he
stragglers. They were
died.
forced
My family
to a
went on the
new
Trail of Tears.
territory.
Can't
And
nobody
who
tell them
died?
nothing.
They should
Yeah, I
be
mean,
So
and the only
this is
reason those
Oklahoma
black people
stuff.
got the land because it's part of the treaty given to the Creeks that the Creeks had to give their former slaves to them. Their former
Not
slaves.
up in here lying about tonight.
Yeah, don't
Girl,
use my line, Cha. You need to go back to the
But
hospital and whatever the hell you was doing.
she off that yak as
you
well.
always talking shit.
I mean, seriously, brother, how does that say anything about us not being African?
It
What do
doesn't.
I
you
don't get it.
And this is related to the
Was it?
5 civilized
If you
tribes.
don't get it, you just don't get it.
I don't get it because it's
I
not true.
see.
I mean, but
Cujo?
I
I
don't
ain't gonna try to
understand
get
how
I
it.
you're
see.
making a connection.
Agree.
I'm
I
gonna
see
fight
you.
because I know my people fought. They
Brother,
ain't no
your
problem.
people, come on, bro, with this bullshit. You too damn old to be thinking your family is extra special.
I'm too damn old to
No,
Yeah.
he talking about.
realize
He
where
shared
I
us
come
with some
from.
knowledge.
I'm too old.
His people
Yeah,
fought in
you're too
I ain't
old to be
never
saying
too
some
old.
stupid
Maybe
shit
you
no
about
too
my
Cujo.
family.
stupid
His people fought in the
or
colonial
too
marines.
young.
My bad for meeting you though, but don't
Maybe
argue.
you too
Like
stupid
him
or
and
too young.
Sterling was going at it. He says
Nah,
he's from
go
Sierra
ahead.
Leone, but
Yeah, Sierra Leone. I'm
Hey,
still here.
Albert not lying, bro. Black people have fought on every war on this landmass
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
ever
so
took
has my
place.
family, and I
That's
Albert
a
never
is one of
won
fact.
those
every war. Whoop de
He's like
doo.
West African descendant, but
We've fought on every war that's ever took place on this landmass. Any war you
Yeah,
bring up,
whoop
you
de woo.
can't say we wasn't in it.
his people fought in the colonial marines or something.
And you talk
He
about
dropped one of his
all
in the
these
chat.
Fought on the
islands,
side of the British.
places.
So your people fought
Have
on the
you ever
side of the
heard
British. He's lying.
of
You
have
lying.
you ever
Hold
heard
on,
of
hold
You
Cape
on,
lying.
bro.
Verde?
You lying.
The,
You
the
lying.
Have you ever
colonial
You lying.
marines
I know
have
you
you
lying.
ever heard
You in the
of
book
the
of the
Cape
Negroes.
Verde
What's you in
Islands?
the book of Negroes? Are you in the book?
Oh, not the
I
colonial
am that
marines.
Are you
I
book.
in
think
the? Is your family in the book of Negroes?
no, my
I
bad. It was
am that
he
book.
said the 55th. What was it? Massachusetts. He
It's
said
the
the 55th.
54th.
The
It's the
54th and the
54th.
55th.
55th, Massachusetts.
54th.
Yep.
It's the 54th.
55th.
You're a liar.
In the 55th, it was two of
55th.
them.
There was
It
two of
was
them.
two of them.
54th was the first.
54th was the first in the Army. 55th was in the Marine Corps, and that was in World
Yep.
War II.
Okay.
That was in
That's
fucking World War II. It's not the same. The
No,
54th
no,
was in the Revolutionary
Y'all
War.
funny.
The fuck
no,
are you
no,
talking
no,
about your
look, look,
land
look, look,
at?
look,
Talking about
look.
some
The
goddamn
50,
Sierra Leone.
look it
the
up.
You a
54th, the
liar.
No,
54th, and
look
the
it up.
55th was
There ain't no
founded
Sierra
to
Now, look
fight
Leone. I
it.
just
Hold on.
told
in the
you.
Civil
If I'm
War.
Old
lying,
niggas is funny.
if I'm lying, I'm
They
dying.
are.
You are
Pull it
lying.
up.
That's not
55th
the
and the
same. That's not
Pull
the
it up.
same thing.
Y'all,
James
the
Monroe
55th
Trotter.
everybody
and the
got to take a shot.
54th were
Pull it up.
founded to fight during the Civil
Man, you should be
War.
ashamed of yourself. Sit here lying.
Both of them.
Lying to these young people trying to learn. You
And
lying.
at the same time,
What the
the
fuck does that
Marine
have to
Corps
do with
didn't
Sierra?
exist. The Marine
Nigga,
Corps didn't
hold on.
exist.
Hold
What
on.
you
Who am I?
Sierra
Hold
Leone?
on. Who am I talking to?
This Demetrius. The Marine Corps
Calling me
didn't
a
exist.
liar.
The Marine Corps didn't exist in the 1860s.
Yeah, it did.
I didn't say Marines.
Yes, you did. You said the 55th were Marines.
You did. You
The
did
I
say that.
know.
55th
The
was the
Marines did
I
say
Army.
that.
Was the
said I didn't
Army.
say Marines.
Yes, you
It
did.
Oh, he
was a
didn't.
bunker.
That
Oh,
was
he
It
did.
Cujo.
was a,
Oh, that was Cujo. They all sounded like to me when they
all right.
wrong.
Well, you know what?
No, he
I
did
tell
say
you
that.
what.
He's lying.
Tell you what.
He said, that's what
James
I said, man.
Monroe
What the hell you mean we all
Trotter.
lying?
Why you keep
James,
talking about your family? Write a
hold
book.
on. Pull up
Write the book.
one of them.
You write the book, I'll buy it and read it. Write the book.
Hell yeah, how that mug tie back to
Why y'all all
yeah.
went mute at the same time? That was funny.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what does that article have to do with black people not being African.
Did y'all hear me though? Yeah,
What
I
you
was
say?
trying to clear up the confusion because they were arguing about the 55th and the 54th. The 55th did fight in the Civil War in 1860s.
I said the Revolutionary War was the 54th. That's what
Yeah,
I said.
the 55th is another black regiment
Right.
from the Civil War. That's what he was talking about because I think he said he only traces people to the 1800s.
What does that have to do with Sierra Leone?
I think he said his ancestors, maybe some of DNA goes back to Sierra Leone. I don't know. You have to ask him about that.
They can hear me.
Hey Albert, I don't know. He probably doesn't know that he's muted. Hey Albert, he probably doesn't know he's muted. But what's up, 3J official?
Hey yeah, man, I'm glad I was able to cook the live real quick. I
You
know
ain't
some of the
cook
other
shit.
guys ran away.
Hey, bro, is that your goal? Is that what y'all want to do? I mean,
My goal is
seriously,
to
this
pass that
game game.
information. Now, obviously they haven't
You want to
seen it,
win
Cujo.
arguments by putting stuff on screens that you don't quite understand yourself?
Whoa.
You can't give me any
I
contextual
don't not
knowledge of it.
understand numbers
You
now.
can't give me any contextual information. You're just going to say it's bigger than Los Angeles.
Hey, if
It's
this
bigger than
information
Los
right here isn't
Angeles, so it's
meaningful
Why
to
are
you,
$4 billion.
you
you
here?
don't care. You just wanna
I
not
can
know.
give you anything you want. What do you want?
I want to know why you denying that Black Americans are African.
Black Americans or African? You know what? The only thing that separates us is language. We have to be able to speak to each other. I think that's the biggest thing. We have to be able to speak to each other. What do you think about it?
Communication is key.
Yeah, we don't know each other. I mean, but we're talking about we're 40 million and we're comparing ourselves to 1 billion people. That's crazy. It's crazy. But hey, Jay, what does that article have to do with Black Americans in totality? Because the majority of us weren't in Oklahoma. A very small
Same
minority
thing.
were in Oklahoma.
Yeah. So how does
Same
that
thing.
tie?
Language. Being able to speak to each other. Same thing.
I mean,
That's what I think.
we speak
Yeah, Cujo, I think we get mistaken too with the Trail of Tears, thinking like they left from this place, starting in South Carolina, on and moving through, and they all just ended up in Oklahoma. No,
Yeah.
people
They
fell off
didn't
in
leave from
Alabama.
South Carolina.
People dropped off in areas like Alabama.
They
People
didn't
stopped.
leave.
That's
People
No,
cool.
they
dropped off
That's
left
in
from
areas
cool.
like
Alabama.
Tennessee.
Be
Yes, they
able,
did.
They left from Alabama.
be
Some
able,
people
be
stayed.
able to
Some people didn't
communicate,
go. They
but
didn't
Yeah,
at the
leave
that's
from
same
South
time
Carolina.
keep
The
your
Trail of
language.
Tears did not start no damn South Carolina.
and that's
Again,
okay.
you
That's
don't know
okay.
contextually what you're talking about.
And it's okay. Like he's talking about people straggled off and fell off. That they don't make up the nation though. Your article is about the Creek
What?
Nation.
There, bro.
I mean,
All you
look,
gotta
when
do
they
is do
were
your
They
moved,
family
they
don't.
were
lineage. You can
moved.
see where
They were
you can see your
moved.
family's migration pattern.
So where
No
was the
matter what
Creek
the case
Nation
may be,
established
bro.
in
Coming from
Alabama?
down south, going to
Where was the
Oklahoma.
Creek Nation doing operations in Alabama, like their political structure?
You said
Where were
what?
they? Where was the Creek Nation operating out in Alabama?
Selling out.
Where were they operating at? What city?
They were operating in the cities
No,
that they were in. What are
I
you
don't
talking
What
know.
about?
city?
What
But they
cities?
were selling out.
You talking
Some,
about people falling off and straggling? Everybody didn't go to
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
so you got
So
creeks in
where was they
Alabama. So my
operating
when
at?
did
family
they
from
leave
Alabama.
South
They
Carolina?
migrated out of
The
Alabama
old
and
guard,
settled in
They
Arkansas.
got
old
forced
guard.
out of Alabama, bro. That's why it's called a Trail of Tears. Why would it be
Well,
called a Trail of
duh. I'm
Tears?
telling you that my family were on the Trail of Tears and they ended in
Your
Arkansas.
family was
And you
on the
can
Trail
see
of
where they
Tears as
ended.
slaves.
That was just a route.
Your family was on the Trail of
That was
Tears
a
as slaves. So
that
you're
was a
on the Dawes
route.
Rolls as a freedman. Your
Trail
family
of Tears. Where did it start?
in
You
Alabama,
know
Western Georgia. It
where it
did not start no
started.
damn South
Hold on.
Carolina.
Do you know where it started
I
and where
just
it
said
ended?
that, Albert.
He's not listening. Alabama and West Georgia.
What Andrew Jackson wanted to do was get them out of that fertile area because they were profiting quite a bit off of the cotton trade. So he got them out of the way so white people could take the land.
Mm-hmm.
See,
And
but
that's
y'all
It's
missing
good.
called the
certain
That's
Black
good
Belt.
pieces
for you.
of the pie though.
Is
Like
that good for you?
That's
No,
the truth to me.
y'all
It's
it's
not
just
missing
good
certain
and
talking
bad.
pieces
It's
history.
though.
not in
Okay.
my goddamn repertoire right now,
What
Slate.
did they endure?
What?
What did they endure?
Hardships. It was
I
a terrible
was
thing.
I was in Gallup, New Mexico.
That's unfortunate. New Mexico is an awful place.
This
You
nigga
know
want to go.
what?
He
But you
want to
know
go on the
what?
monologue.
An elder came through and he was just so sad. He
Man,
said,
can
"We're
3J
losing,
tell us
we're
why those people
losing
not
our
African? Because it was
language." I
7,000
didn't
rich
know the
black folks.
language.
I want to
We're
know about these
losing
7,000. What the
our
fuck
language.
they got to do with
See,
every damn
Damn,
body
hold
else?
on.
this
You know
nigga
what,
old.
Albert.
man?
Albert, where you from,
Hold on.
Albert?
If you
He
want to
said, "Let
be
me talk and tell my old
Where you
man
okay,
from, Albert?
stories."
even in your language,
Where you from, Albert?
you just popping off.
Where you from,
It
Albert?
don't mean nothing to you.
Where you from, Albert?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know what that is.
Where I'm from,
Yeah,
it doesn't
man.
matter. But what you're doing, it don't mean shit to you.
It doesn't
It
matter
don't
where
mean
you're from.
anything to you. Why comment on it? Where I'm from,
Crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
from Akron, Ohio.
Oh, Akron, Ohio. So your family from Virginia?
Hell no.
Yep.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Akron,
Where they from?
Ohio, by way of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why I hail,
Ohio
I
was
hail
once a
from,
part of Virginia, right?
I hail from
Ohio was once part of
Atlanta
Virginia,
right
right?
now. Where are you from?
I'm from
Where are
Virginia.
you at?
I'm from where your
Cujo, you do know America
ancestors
was once part of Africa.
No, I
Way
don't.
back. Way
Where
back.
you from, dog?
I'm from Virginia. I'm from Richmond.
Okay,
Oh, you
I
from
know
Richmond, Virginia?
Richmond.
Yeah, I'm from Virginia.
Highest murder rate.
Oh, you
Yeah,
monkey.
When I
yeah,
was
you
in the
remember those
military,
days. These
hell
younger
yeah,
don't
it
know.
was Richmond or it was DC. Well, B more.
Richmond,
What?
DC, B-Boy, New Orleans.
Y'all remember what's his name?
Where you at now?
The
I'm in
cereal
Richmond.
guy.
You still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
What is this?
hold it
show?
down.
You damn right.
My daughter, look here. She had to leave Richmond. She was a 911 operator.
She had to leave. She had to leave.
Somebody
I
got
already
that.
know what Richmond is. I know what Richmond is. I know what DC is. All that don't mean nothing.
It means something to
It
me,
don't
man.
mean nothing.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want solidarity amongst my people.
Man, be able to
But
talk.
you too busy trying to be an African. You're not worried.
Albert, did you
No,
know?
not
Trying
an
to get everybody to
African.
be African.
Just
Albert,
See, that ain't
where
I
gonna
where I
happen.
mean,
come
that's
from.
what we are as a people. We are an
Albert,
African
We're
people.
not.
We are not all African
did you know
people.
about
We are.
Silk Perry?
We are. How? What else are we?
$5
What else
African.
are
You
we?
a $5
African.
Indian.
I'm an original American, bro.
You
The
a
No,
five
original.
you
dollar.
not.
You a
I'm
$5 hoe.
That's what I
Let's
am.
spread about
You a
these
$5
niggas.
hoe. 3J.
Don't call her a whore. Don't do that, bro.
You're
I'm talking
not.
about Jay.
You may identify
Oh, we
as
talking
that,
about Jay. Oh,
but
okay.
you're not. You're not what you think you are. Find out who you
So
are.
what? Are y'all
Now,
saying that
if
the
you don't
Africans got
want to find
screwed
that
out of
out,
our
don't
mothers?
hey,
Is that
don't
what you
find it
saying?
out.
Is that what you
Don't
saying?
find it.
When did we stop being African?
We stopped being African when
Our stories
the
aren't
Africans started
told.
coming over here. So it was like, you know what? You guys are the
I
real
mean, but see,
Africans.
that's the
Stop.
problem,
We
and that's
stop
the problem, and that just proves
when
how
our stories
indoctrinated
are
we
not
are in the
told.
West because we identify
Remember,
Africans as one thing. Africans aren't one thing.
now,
Africans are several types of people, and we are one of those types of people. We are diasporic
I'm
Africans.
not one of those
We are
types.
one of those types of people, beyond
Nah,
a
I
shadow
think
of a
to
doubt.
be honest, I think we're better.
but who am I?
I mean, think you're
Hold on.
better.
Who am I
Better
on the corner?
better is subjective,
Like you
brother.
say in
That's
Richmond,
childish and
who am
silly to
I?
say you're
I'm
better than somebody.
still
How
part
are we
of
I
the
better?
mean,
family.
it's kind of factual. If I
It's not
perform better
factual.
than
How is it
you,
factual?
Still
Better
part of the
and
family,
is
Kudro, if I
brother.
could
a
beat you in 50 push-ups and knock your
Shit.
ass
But
out in
who am
boxing,
I?
I think
that
I
I'm
could
means
the
you're
sound
better.
baddest
better.
motherfucker
But
you
if I
see.
can, if I'm a better shot than you won't even get close to me.
Facts.
So come on with this better shit, bro. You ain't gonna always be able to do 50 push-ups. You can't.
True.
I mean, you can't use
You
yourself as a
why you
barometer
don't
to judge
defend
other people.
us when they be talking shit about us?
I do. I mean,
Because
when
as
they
Oh,
soon
talk,
as
they
we
I
say
defend
something
y'all.
about
outlandish. They engage
African,
in
you put
childish
him on your
banter.
cave.
You know, Cha when that gummy nigga be talking shit,
I don't like
You know what
him.
I'm
I don't
I
like
get
saying?
on
him.
his ass.
Once you figure out who you are,
I know.
nothing can mess with you.
Yep, and that's
I
where
already
I
figured it
stand.
who I
That's
am
what
Once
Cujo
is.
you
Acting
know who
Battle
you
stand right
are,
now, knowing who I am. So
nothing in the
I can't be
world
rattled by this nonsense. Thank you, Albert. Thank you.
Albert is just
can
going on
mess
that
with you.
monologue.
Yeah,
I cannot be shaken, Albert. You are exactly right.
The
that's
young
right.
old niggas, I'm telling you, they be too
I could
young to
put
be
Albert
doing
I
on
this
an
don't
shit.
album
understand why y'all sitting around worrying about what a
with
group of
some
people y'all
background
have no
music.
respect for feel about
That's
you
not
anyway.
about worrying. It's just where you are in life, where you are in this thing called life, because that's all it is. It's a journey,
Nigga, this ain't no
maybe a
haiku.
test, depending on your faith.
Can we ask
It
Jay?
may be, hey, it may just be a
Hey,
test.
Albert. Can we ask Jay to tell us how those 7,000 black folks in Oklahoma negate the transatlantic slave trade? I want to hear this.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
I want to hear what those 7,000 black people have to do with the millions of black people that lived in 1902.
got you. So
More than
a lot of
5
black
million,
people.
4
Love to
million
hear it.
black people in 1902.
Okay. Yeah. So like so for the many black people that are coming into the light of just how the history that you grew up on just sounds crazy.
Nigga said coming into the light.
Yeah, a lot of people are finding the truth. Like they're realizing that the
What
history
truth,
or the
brother?
school regurgitated information I've been taught, I'm operating with it off purely emotion. Like I'm not seeing anything different than what I was taught, and you're defending
Wait,
it
wait,
with
wait,
your
But no,
heart,
what?
and
what
I
you
understand
can't
You
that.
do
say
is
It's
you
fine.
tell me what
operation
that
off of
7,000
purely
people got to do
emotion.
with
Y'all
the rest of the
protecting it with
black
your
folk.
heart. Like I'm giving you information that debunks what you
Bruh,
guys are
fuck that
saying.
information. Tell me what that have to do with the rest of us.
Got you. Let me get to it then. Let me get
All
to it
right,
then.
then stop talking about your goddamn journey like Albert.
Hey, baby boy, you ain't gotta talk to me like that.
Your journey is just as real as his. You don't want to
Yeah,
hear
it
it.
certainly is. I've gone through this nonsense where
Yo,
Hey,
it's
I've
keep it
heard
100
No,
with
it's
Charles
not
though. He doesn't
nonsense.
have
You want
anything
to.
valuable to bring to a
y'all too
They
conversation,
don't
so I
want to
will
crazy.
hear
feel
it
free to say
either.
what you want to.
I want to
I'm
know.
real. I'm real with mine.
Go ahead,
Neither
get
one of
get
y'all
your
want to
shit
hear
on,
it.
then. Tell me what the fuck that got to do with us.
Do what you do.
Hold
You
on. I
know
think
what,
don't
young
the lodge.
lady?
Hold on, I have
Do
a
what you
question.
do.
Hold
Young
on, Albert,
man, do what
Albert.
you do.
I think during the
Go
live
ahead.
when the
Go
creator has
ahead.
posted, doesn't it end after a while when the creator has gone away for too long?
Huh?
Because the whole
What?
screen is paused. It says live pause, and I feel like it's been like that for like at least 2 minutes or three.
I mean, we can still hear each other. It's popping.
I know what I've learned.
Oh, it might.
All
Yeah,
right,
they moving them jumps.
I
Well, go
know
so
ahead.
what
be
I've
prepared
learned.
for it to end
Um,
if she don't come back.
hey, it still comes back to me.
I want to know what that 7,000 people got to do with the transatlantic slave trade.
Yeah, 3J, what the fuck they got to do with the transatlantic slave trade?
All right, great. So, around this
He was
time
waiting.
frame, essentially, 1902, you're still 40 years back. You are in the 1800s, right?
Yeah,
Right.
when the math is mathing,
3
yeah.
years back there in
Listen.
the
Okay, so you
1800s,
go 40.
mathematician.
Okay, listen to this. 1.12 million acres of land. You don't get that in a year. You don't get that in 3 years. That comes from bloodline. That
No,
comes from
It
all the
comes
way
No, it
back.
came from people who were moved over there and they were
no,
allotted the land.
nothing.
1.12 million
It
acres
was
of
a lot.
land
They were allotted the
worth
land.
5.45 billion
it
They
comes
were
from
dollars at
allotted
that
the
it
time
comes
land.
from
What
frame.
the
government
fuck? They were
allotment,
allotted. That was
not
back
From
in
government
bloodline.
1830,
allotment,
bro.
and they're writing about it because they want it. That's why they had appraised it and everything. And if that's if it had no resources, as of in oil, if it had oil,
He
that number
knows
triples. Are y'all
nothing.
not hearing me?
He
You know
knows
nothing,
nothing.
Jon Snow.
Let him talk. He knows nothing.
Because they're wondering why that matters. It matters because how's a group of people that's coming out of slavery, and
This
especially in
nigga
a real
Albert is
racist time,
crazy.
having that much land, 1.12 million acres. I know YT people that have 400 acres, and that's a lot. Think about a million.
You can look up how they got it. They got it
Nah,
because the
40
land
acres in
was
a mule ain't a
allotted to
plot of
the
this.
creeks,
40
and the
acres in a
creeks
mule ain't a
allotted it
plot of
to
this.
them. What does that have to do with anything, bruh?
40
So
acres in a
Cujo,
mule doesn't
hold on.
apply to this. The
How
thing
many
is,
acres did the Creeks have then if the
They
Negroes
had the
had
entire
got
state of Oklahoma initially. Not just
oh
the creeks, but all of them. They
well
had the entire state of Oklahoma. Yes.
excuse my ignorance. I don't know how big an acre is, so
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I just told you. I gave you a
Apparently
fun
you
fact.
don't.
I
Yeah,
how
gave
that's
you
big
a
is
what.
an
fun fact. The
acre?
city of Los Angeles is
If you acquired,
318,000
Yeah,
acres.
but I mean,
The
you're
city of
saying
Los
Los
Angeles.
Angeles is only a lucrative place because of the entertainment industry. There's nothing in
Yeah,
those
three
other
Scratch the
cities.
thousand.
entertainment industry. It's a big city.
You
So
said
Period.
no, it
LA.
wouldn't be a big city without the
Hold on.
entertainment
3J,
if
industry.
you
3J.
They have no
acquired
industry.
all of
You said
that,
That's a
LA
point,
or LA
LA,
Cujo.
County?
LA don't have an industry.
you
LA
ain't never
County or
worked
That's
in
LA
your
What
not
do they
City?
life,
Cujo.
produce?
See,
and
What
you
wine? They
that's
do
not the
produce
point he's
that
making.
you're
You see,
stupid.
hold on,
You're
3J.
stupid.
Are you talking about LA County or
You're
LA the
stupid.
city?
Is Dallas, Texas a big city?
He talking about the
I'm
city.
talking LA and anything around
Because you
Los
know
Angeles.
when people say LA, they
You're
usually
stupid.
they people talk
If
about the
you
county
squander
and
it
include all the cities like Long Beach and all
and
that
you
shit,
just
Hollywood and all that,
really
Santa Monica.
LA
forgive me.
is
Hope
rich
y'all
like,
don't put me off, baby bitch.
but
What?
Oklahoma don't have no water. Oklahoma ain't close to no damn
Who
shore.
said baby bitch?
Yeah, yeah,
Who's baby bitch?
yeah. You got all of that. What are you doing with it? Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
He was
You're
making a
doing
whole
nothing.
different point, and
Hold
y'all
on.
just went all the way left.
You have
That'll
all
be
the
fixed.
resources in the world, and yet you're doing nothing with it. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Not trying to find what to do with it. You're not doing anything with it. You're here. Why? You have that resource.
What are you
What
talking
are
about?
you doing with it?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking
Africa?
you, what are you doing with the resources that you have that I don't have? I know what I would do with it. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know what it is, brother. I don't know what it you're talking about. But what I do
Yeah, you
have, I
do.
share.
Yeah, you
What are
do.
you talking about? No, I
What are you
don't.
doing to get back to Africa, Cujo?
What am I doing to get back to Africa?
Yeah,
What the
because you're
fuck?
from
What
there,
that
right?
got to do with it? You're from Africa too.
I promise I'm not. I'm never going.
You are from Africa.
I'm never
Your
going.
ancestors are from Africa. What does that have to do with going there?
So
And
so
I
you know
want
me?
to go. I've
Well,
never
I am
been
going.
on the
I want to go.
continent.
I want to
This
go.
old nigga
But
senile.
you
Got
know
me
what?
feeling homesick. Like I
What
I'm
don't
do
going.
know.
you
I'm going to
have?
Ghana next year.
Go to Ghana
What
and
do you
stay.
have? What do you
He
have
said
I
go to
might.
Ghana
that
and
other
stay.
I might.
people
I might.
don't?
I might get like W.E.B. Du Bois rather. I might be like him and realize
If
that America
W. Du
ain't no place
Bois,
for us.
who
That's
gonna
what
be the
happened to him.
girls?
I'm glad he left because nobody
What's
followed
going
his
on now?
What?
What is going on
What's
now?
going now? In
What's going
Ghana
on
or
now?
in
Where,
America?
Politicians. Shut
Politicians
up.
bro?
where?
People struggling.
Where?
No.
Farmers
Hey,
struggling.
Albert, you are messing this up, Albert. I
No,
need Jay to tell me
I'm not
how the
messing
hell does the
anything up.
7,000 people negate
I'm
the transatlantic slave
asking
trade?
a question.
Albert,
What
Albert,
would you do?
Albert, please, brother. Jay, can you please tell me how those 7,000 black people negate the transatlantic slave trade?
Yes, sir. I feel like I answered that, but
You
Man,
didn't.
come
You did a
on.
very poor job if you did.
I did a very poor job.
Yes, because it's not any clarity. I don't know anything more than what I knew
So
before you started talking.
perfect.
Because you
So
don't know a damn thing.
Right. I
You
don't. Go ahead.
you 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 are full of, you know what I mean.
Okay, that's great, Albert.
I'm not gonna
you
say
full of
Your
you
bullshit
name
like
is
a rapper,
Albert, and
you're
man.
that's
full of it.
enough. That says it
First of
all.
all,
Go ahead,
because
3J official.
I talk, you don't.
You talk.
Yeah,
What the hell is talk?
I talk.
Now I talk, nigga.
And that's
Yeah.
all you do.
I talk.
You talk,
I
and
speak.
that's all you know
I
what?
speak. I speak. Okay, now
What's your
Jay,
last
tell me
name?
about this
I can
7,000.
pull you up in 5 minutes.
You
Your
can what?
last name.
What about it?
Now. Now.
What
Now.
about it? What about it? What about my
Give
last
me,
name?
hold on. Give me your last name.
Bay,
Your mother
B-E-Y.
and your
My
father's
last name is Bay,
name.
B-E-Y.
I'll find out
My
who
last
you
name
are.
is Bay.
Okay.
You can
Do
use
you
either
know?
of those names in my name on here, Atkins or
That's
Battle, for my
the
family name.
Moorish last name.
But my last
You
name is
know
Bay.
what? Really don't matter. You just ignorant.
Of course I'm ignorant. Ignorant means not to know. So of course I'm ignorant of some things, without a doubt.
You don't want to know.
I absolutely do
Okay.
want to know. However, I still
Okay.
would be
You know
ignorant.
what?
Means you
Hey,
Because I
Moorish.
don't know what
we
I
got
don't know.
that. We got that out the way.
Everyone's ignorant, Albert.
We got that out the way.
Everyone's ignorant, Albert.
So you
Cujo,
ignorant
you're
and you
Moor.
don't want to know. No,
No, I was.
everybody is
I
not
was born no
ignorant.
more. I was in
Everybody
the
is
Yeah,
temple
not
when I was a
in
no,
your
child.
because your
way.
last name is Bay.
You
Yeah, I was
ain't
in the
finna
temple when
rule
I was
me.
a child.
He's a
You ain't
Moorish
finna rule
American.
me.
Yeah, when I was a
He's a
child.
Moorish American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you was a
So what
child.
happened? What
What?
When
happened?
you was a child.
Yeah, when I was a
He
child.
don't care.
He
So
don't
what
care.
happened?
What
What
happened?
happened?
I chose not to be in the temple anymore.
I made a conscientious decision at the age of 12 that it wasn't for me.
Why?
Because I felt that
At the age of
it was
12?
too Eurocentric in this approach. I
Shit.
felt
I
that
didn't even know
it
what the
celebrated
word was at 12.
it celebrated normalcy of white hegemony. It celebrated white standardization. I didn't articulate it quite like that when I was 12, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, I still was loosely affiliated. I
At
still used to
12?
go on
Okay.
occasion, but I ain't wear the feds and none of that shit. And I
I
stopped
didn't
going to
know who the
meetings.
hell I was until
I joined.
22.
I got into the Ansarullah cult when in like what 91. So yeah, I mean I've had quite the journey. That's how come I'm familiar with these little these claims that they make, because I once made the same claims. I'm made similar claims about
Don't
how we were
expect
everywhere and all that bullshit.
don't expect people to
I
understand
don't
you
expect it.
or
I don't.
go with you in the same way.
Unfortunately, I
You
can't
dig?
distinguish myself from the rest of the talking heads because these motherfuckers think that they can talk to me and they don't do any research at all. He can't tell you anything about the people he claimed to be. He
Yo,
claimed to be a creep.
I'm
You no
gonna
damn
find
creep.
you.
You're not
I'm
a
gonna
creep.
find you. Me, nigga, I'm gonna find you. You
Find
dig?
me, nigga. I ain't hard to find. I'm in Richmond. The hell you talking about?
But then again, you do that bullshit.
I don't know what bullshit
Now,
you talking
is that
about.
real? See, I don't even know. Is it a story or is it real?
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Albert. You got it.
I'm asking you. I'm
It's what a
telling you
story
how
is.
I'm thinking. Okay, is that real dude or is
What?
that some bullshit?
This nigga off that sauce.
That's some bullshit.
That's just what I'm thinking.
That's some hella
Nigga
I don't know
bullshit.
what you're
off that
talking about,
I
Albert.
sauce.
don't know where it.
I just
Hey,
like
it could be real
this
or it could
nigga
be
tweaking.
bullshit. But I asked myself that question.
He
Me,
tweaking.
I'm gonna be who I am.
Be proud of who you come out the closet.
Man, I'm all piss and vinegar. I'm all piss and vinegar.
You kissing vinegar. What the fuck that mean?
Piss and vinegar. It's a
Oh, pissing
military.
vinegar.
Yeah, it's an old saying. It means that you're strong.
Oh, in the military?
Yeah, because piss and vinegar actually have
I'm
several
all piss and
properties.
vinegar. I'm all in.
You know, piss and vinegar, they both
Yeah, I'm all
uric
in.
acid.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. See,
Yeah.
now old heads is teaching a young lad some new
Yeah,
knowledge.
urine, it has some of the
Old
same
knowledge.
qualities.
But
It's not
hey,
the same. But it's piss and vinegar because they look the
I'm
same and they
I'm gonna
both
teaching.
start
strong.
saying that. I'm
It's
pissing vinegar.
it's a strong smell. So like old folks, like my age group, people don't say it that much, but yeah, piss and vinegar. I heard it before.
Yeah.
Like you from Ohio,
You
do
see
y'all
what I'm
say John
saying?
Brown,
Then
Albert?
y'all got
Yeah.
offended when
Do
I
y'all
say
say
it's the
John Brown?
senior
Cause
hour.
really you basically you Ohio's an offshoot of Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Ohio's an offshoot of Virginia. It was once part of Virginia, matter of fact.
Man, my
So
first duty
y'all
station
say
was
John Brown, don't you?
Virginia.
Cause them
Wait,
country
what?
niggas out in the
You
West,
said
they
duty
say John
station.
Brown.
What was you in, the Army or the Navy?
Navy.
Oh, you was a petty officer?
My first duty station was Norfolk,
Norfolk,
Yeah, that's the
Virginia.
Virginia.
largest naval
That's,
base in the world.
yeah, after San
Yeah,
Diego.
I lived in Virginia Beach.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said gross, but big up 757.
After
Virginia
that,
Beach.
I went to Sweetland, Maryland, and the Pentagon.
Uh-oh, we got Darquan.
Navy.
Darquan want to come up?
Yeah, I'm Navy. I never was stationed to a ship.
Oh, we can't
I
manage.
rode on a ship.
He
I
can't come
rode
up
on a
because
ship to
Pumpkin's away.
Israel.
Hey,
Oh
Pumpkin.
well,
Time.
go
The only
Army beat
time,
Navy,
the only
Albert.
time I
Go
was
Army beat Navy,
hold
Albert.
on, I'm a
You know,
sailor.
go Army beat Navy, Albert.
Hey,
Fuck the
Pumpkin.
Navy. Go Army beat Navy. Y'all old
Oh,
goddamn
man.
with y'all squabbing the deck asses.
Come up.
Yeah, this live is
Oh
about
man,
to
swabbing the deck. You talking
That's
about
all
that?
y'all do.
wow.
Oh, mop hands
No,
and
you wasn't no
flop heads and
bosun's
all that
mate.
bullshit.
I'm going to try to
That's
do
a
the Albert
bosun's
right
mate.
now. The
I
Albert
was in the
challenge.
Army, bro. I'm
Bosun's
just
mate.
fucking with you. I'm
When
just
I
fucking with you. I
was
was in the Army. You know the robbery.
in
You
Navy.
wasn't no bosun's mate. But
I
no,
was
the only
yeah.
time I was on the ship is when I went to Israel. I
You went
went
to what?
to Haifa. Yeah.
So you sailed across the Atlantic.